Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon. Talking shit with the Juggalos. It's Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Here we go. Replicon. Talking shit with the Juggalos. Bustin' rhymes, hitting lows. Replicon, that's how it flows. Radio race to the street. Feel the bass, get on your feet. Juggalos feeling the beat. Tune in, we can't be beat. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gotta throw. Replicon, my kid is being fire. Juggalos never tire. Riding high, taking you higher. Replicon, that's required. Big bro, gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, keep it a piss. Freaky P, freaky geeky. Wicked T, breaks his box. Open drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Replicon, broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. If you're near, never fear. Replicon, always near. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gotta throw. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Big Bro gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, get up this. Freaky P, freaky Biggie. Wicked T, breaks his box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. In your ear, never fear. Replicon, always near. Replicon Radio. Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Replicon Radio. Radio. Replicon. Replicon. Radio. Replicon. Red Bro gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, keeping a piss. Freaky P, freaky Dinky. Wicked T, breaks his box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. In your ear, never fear. Replicon, always near. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Red Bro gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, keep the piss. Freaky P, freaky Dinky. Wicked T, breaks his box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. In your ear.
Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the Juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio.
Yo, if you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, you can shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com.
Did you say shit?
No. At the Replicon@gmail.com. The Replicon@gmail.com for more information. That is Replicon. Well, why you got that look on your face?
I don't know. It sounded like you said you can shit us an email at the Replicon.
You can shoot us. You can shoot us. You can shoot us an email.
You can shoot us an email.
You can shit us an email at the
Shit us out right now.
Replicon@gmail.com for more information.
Yeah.
Oh,
What up, everybody?
boy, what is up?
What up, y'all?
Welcome to Replicon
Happy
Radio.
Monday.
Happy
Hope
Monday.
everybody had a great week since the last time we've all talked to y'all.
What up, Tigger Kanga? What
up,
up,
dude?
Dana? Love to see you here
Word.
early today.
What's with the comments? on
Shout
the
out
screen?
to MP23 on that new membership.
I thought that said empanada.
Empanidi.
Shout
You
out.
an empanada, motherfucker. What is that?
32 to EUDD.
What the hell's an empanada?
Happy Beer
Empanada?
Day. Cheers to Alleged Beer.
Cheers to Ledger Beard.
What up?
Alleged Beer.
New motherfucking member. We appreciate the fuck
yeah.
out of that. I'm listening, but probably
I
can't
love
chat
seeing
too
that
much.
green name.
What up?
Great.
What up? Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday. Happy beer day.
Hi, Dana.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hi, Tigger.
Hope all is well.
Hi, Kanga.
What is this? What is this? So many things are
Hi,
happening.
Impedi. What the fuck did you call him?
Empanada.
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 I don't. Where the fuck is the N and the D
It's
and the
not.
A?
It's none of it. It's just what it's my brain saw.
It's the only time he ever sees those letters together.
Empanada. Empanada.
Like, let me get one of them caramel apple empanadas, bro.
Empanadas.
Let me
Impede.
get one of them caramel apple empanadas.
Yeah.
How much for your empanada?
Didn't they take those away again?
I don't think.
I think they did.
They might have. I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't
MPD. MPD. All right.
That's
Yeah,
his.
So is that how
Mm.
impede? Impede.
Hello, I'm Petey.
We're just gonna call him Ped.
I'm impeded.
Just call him Ped. I'm just kidding.
Empath.
Hell yeah. We're here. We're live. It's Monday.
Well, shout out to you, sir, or ma'am, whatever you are.
This
Thank you.
This is a pre-float party, bro.
We are almost.
Whoop,
We are
whoop,
in the
float,
home
float.
stretch.
float.
Don't put all your information out here, sir. We don't need it.
We're gonna be floating in a week. Less than a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be floating in a week.
We're gonna be on our way home from the float in a week.
Well, you guys will be. I'll already back here
Float,
in
float.
fucking bed. by
What
now.
up,
But before
Brandon?
that, we got all night, and we got the homie motherfucking Big Hoodoo on the show tonight for the first time.
First time.
Big
He's back.
Rudo,
Also,
running from a magic.
I'm
this
excited.
is gonna be his comeback tour.
Maybe
Yeah.
we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Float.
You're jelly of the float. You can still go, man.
It
You don't have to be
it hasn't
jealous.
happened yet.
You don't have to be jealous. There's still time.
There's
There
still
it is.
time.
You can still buy tickets right now.
You have the rest of today. You
Look at
have Tuesday. You have all of Wednesday and all of Thursday, and you show up on Friday.
You can buy tickets today or tomorrow online still at a discounted price. So you might as well just do it now. TomWoodFloat.com.
Yeah.
Or if you don't do that, you just got cash money. Just show up at the gate and be like, boom, boom, boom. Here's the extra
Cash money
It's
millionaire.
the guap.
the extra 10 or 20 bucks. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna be
Guap.
there. Look at that.
Guap official.
Look at that.
It's
Look at that.
officially official. It's officially official.
Boom,
Official.
baby.
And if you're going, make sure you get there early because Thursday night we got the soon to be talked about Juggalo Pictionary going the fuck down.
I will not be there yet. I just think it's a horrible idea for me to work 10 hours and then come home, get a shower, and then drive 4 hours away.
We need you to be safe.
I don't think that'd be a good idea. So I'm going to leave Friday morning, and I'm going to be down there to check into my room and then head over to the float.
He's gonna be there to float
And
the
I'm
river.
And I'm going to drink some motherfucking birds with everybody.
What should be a t-shirt? The Pictionary logo or the kickball logo?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah. All right.
Why didn't we think of that?
I was a little too late.
Yeah.
Well, there technically is a kickball shirt.
I don't think we had the logo until it was a little bit too late.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I made a kick. There is a kickball shirt.
How shitty is it?
No, it's cool. It's cool.
His attitude changed real quick, didn't
No,
it?
it's remember because we talked about we wanted to make the prize shirts,
Right,
but that's fucking we don't have any money.
That's a lot.
We're
We don't-
literally in debt right now.
Yeah.
So we can't afford fucking.
We're only in debt to you. Shut the fuck
America.
up.
That's still debt.
I'm
We're not
motherfucker.
in debt.
Yeah.
Put some money into the show for crying out
No,
loud.
I'm in no, I'm
Shit.
definitely.
We can't
for
buy
sure.
fucking 9 people fucking $30 t-shirts. That's
Yeah.
fucking a
Well,
lot
and we
of
don't
money.
know how many we actually are going to have anyways. You
Yeah.
know, so
I run
Or
this show
their
in a
sizes.
deficit.
yeah, or sizes.
But yeah, there is a shirt, and I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna wear it, and I'm gonna tell them if they want one, they can buy one. If you play kickball, you're more than welcome to buy one of those shirts. Just tell us our size,
give
and we'll
us a-
ship it to you when we get home.
Just give us a pre-order.
Yeah, it'll be like an in-person pre-order.
Yeah.
But that's the only way you're gonna get it. We're not gonna sell that shit.
We'll have a notebook to write down your information.
Yeah, like fucking
Like-
Hell's Pit vinyl.
Yeah. I love
The magic.
Amazing
Bro.
Jackal Brothers.
Wait, you're
vinyls.
gonna see me tomorrow, Tigger Kinga? Are you going? You're going to the show tomorrow?
Bro, when you told me you were gonna do that, I'm like, bro, it's your fucking information on a goddamn notebook. How the fuck can you trust that? You're like, I don't know, but I'm gonna do it.
The
I
carnival
won't.
provides,
I'm like, you want them that bad?
and they showed up.
Fuck.
Took a while.
6 years later, but hey,
You know what? It was like a year and a half later.
it was a long fucking time.
I couldn't believe it, man. That's what I was telling him. I ordered that. Well, I told you too, but I didn't tell you
Yeah.
that I ordered that thing that you were saying I was bitching about.
Yeah.
I was like, I have faith it's actually going to show up.
Right.
And then, I
Yeah.
gotta. They sent me after I complained. Like, is this really happening, or do I need to fucking follow a complaint? They're like, oh no. Here's your shipping. And they sent me a shipping thing that worked. The first one didn't work.
Good.
They sent me a thing that worked to some weird site I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the shipping started moving. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
faith.
Funny how that worked out.
And then the
huh?
motherfucker was like, oh, arrived in Fenton. I'm like, okay. And then it got delivered today, but the actual date's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Delivered at door on June 17th. And I was like,
All right.
okay. Well, you didn't. It's not there.
Well, it's also not the
It's-
17th.
I don't think it's going to be there tomorrow since it was marked delivered today.
Right.
I mean, maybe it's tomorrow there.
Yeah.
Could
but it's
be.
not
Well,
there.
it could be
But I have
that they
faith
were
in
just saying
the
that
faith
it's
was wrong.
going to be delivered.
Just like when I bought hats off of Instagram. Them bitches never
He
showed
really
up
needs
either.
it to come though, because somebody else didn't come through and with the fucking house.
Yeah, I didn't know that when
Yeah,
I
son
I
of
was
a
like, oh,
bitch.
maybe the world will work out,
Yeah.
but it didn't.
No, it never does.
But yeah, everything should be a t-shirt.
Not when pussy's involved.
Empanada, you know what's fun though? We do have t-shirts. Look at that.
Hey, look at that.
Look at all this freshness that's going to be available at the float for the first time, including a float exclusive.
Ooh.
And we got Hawaiian
Which-
shirts.
The shirt's fresh.
We got
I've been
fucking
trying not to wear it on the show. Just-
Alien Invasion fucking mushroom shirts.
I almost put it on today just
I've been-
because.
I
The
know we've
float
been-
shirt.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear an old one today, and I was like, I'll wear it at the float. But
Yeah, I've been trying to also avoid the old float shirts as well, just because people
I,
are gonna see me in a couple days.
yeah. I wore the Garbage Pail Kid shirt.
Nice.
I went dude, this week's been fucking nuts, first of all.
Yeah.
But Friday night I went out to North County with not with anybody, but for Mr. Green.
Nice. nice.
He was shooting they brought Insane Poetry to town to shoot a music video.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty dope.
That's how you gonna see me at the float.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's how you need to be on the float.
You gonna see me Saturday floating down the river like this with a cigar in my mouth.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
good times.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
That'll
just
be
gotta-
dope.
I gotta remember to bring this motherfucker though.
I'm excited. I'm so excited to be on the river
I
Saturday.
figured if I put it there, then I'll get it on the way out.
Maybe. You probably put it on that table next to the door. That's what I would have to do.
Right.
I'm gonna pile everything in the middle of my fucking kitchen so that way I could see a visual of where everything is. All right, most of everything is
You're 80 years old. That's what's up, bro.
that's what's up.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Uh
Those Garbage Pail Kid shirts will be available after the float. The first batch is going to the float, but you can get them afterward. So
Yeah, so if you're not floating, you're not gonna be able to get one. But if you're at the float, you can get one.
I'm glad you told me you're going to the show tomorrow, Tigger, because I can bring your shirts that I've had for like fucking months.
there you go.
They should be going to the float.
Float.
They
shape.
should be going to the float. Why would you come all this way and not go to the float?
I got your shirt shape and it is comfortable.
But yeah, if you're in the St. Louis area on your way to the float,
I'm actually kind of jealous. My shirt is not that comfortable.
you can check out this show. Mighty Morphin Whackness, Super Famous Fun Time Guys, Clockworky, AZ the Fallen, 86 Fan, Morgmon, Mr. Green. It's at Misty Nights in St. Peter's on your way to the float tomorrow night. I think it's like $10 or something.
Nice.
Before I just go ahead and
I said that like
assume-
micro machines. Oh, fuck yeah, assume, bro.
Can we do like we did
What a
last year?
queen.
I'll use your grill and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna run out tomorrow and get my dogs.
Yeah. I just got a new one.
Yeah, you always every year. You
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one though, because now I'm a property owner and I have a cabin.
So you can just take it
I'm gonna
out.
bring that bitch back and put it out there. Yeah,
There you go.
it's got a 2-year warranty on it, so I was like, whatever, might as well just keep it.
Yeah.
What up, Teasy?
So yeah, now I have my grill in my spot.
You
What
were
up, Shape?
You were welcome, Shape. Yeah, I got our shirts in yesterday and today, and like my ref shirt is a little tight. Not like doesn't fit right. It's just the material is like not stretchy. His is like this, and it's fucking comfortable as
What
shit.
up, Teasy? I like putting them on the thing. I don't, you know.
Put them on the screen.
Oh,
The
really?
thing
Put 'em
is
on
that
the
if you
screen,
take
they
it
super
off,
chat.
then only new ones pop up. So
Only
like,
super chats go on the screen.
Well,
if the chat's going, I like to
What's
put
up,
them up
Tuesday?
there.
No, fuck
But if it's
we show love. You know,
if
saying the
it's
first one's
stale,
free or
if
whatever.
it's stale, I don't like leaving them
We
up.
like interacting with people, but we do appreciate
Shape
super
get them all
chats.
free then. Huh?
I just thought, yeah,
Can we?
funny.
Can we? Do, there's
No,
a, I don't know
fucking
if we could do it with our current profile set up on StreamYards, but I know there's a way that like you can get it to pop up on the screen as like new comments come in. Like I don't know if we could do that.
Yeah,
or
it
you
how-
was
have
on the
whole
screen, I just took it
on the
off.
side.
No, I know, but they stay up there. I'm talking about like they
Yeah.
disappear after like 30 seconds or something like that, and then they just
No,
pop
he can
back up.
put them on the. You can have all the comments from YouTube or YouTube, Facebook, everything on the. I'm blocking the fucking screen, but right. I
No,
guess
no,
I gotta
I'm-
go this way, right over here.
Yeah, but you have to toggle it on or off because like if it's on, it just the comments don't go away. I'm saying I would like the comments to fade after X amount of seconds.
Well, you're probably gonna have
Oh,
to
I
pay a
gotcha.
little more.
That's what I was saying. I don't know
Or
if we
we
could
just
do
put
it.
them up there ourselves, like what we used to do.
Yeah, but we could do that.
Like that. Hello.
I don't know. Y'all are the ones that.
Because then the bad ones don't go up there. I'm drunk. You heard dog beats for the first time the other day.
I ain't
nice.
worthy. I'm not worthy
Nice.
enough to have any controls.
Did you hate it as much as everyone else should?
Inner City Dog.
It's a terrible record.
It's funny. It's goofy.
I see.
Now I hated it when I heard it at the fucking ICP seminar when I was expecting an ICP seminar, and they came out with fucking dog beats, and I was
We're
like,
eating ass and smoking weed. It's Juggalo season.
"Hey,
Facts.
in the woods."
Dude, Rue is in line. We're standing in line for both of those, actually.
Just a smoking weed part.
You're in line for that.
I mean, unless
Dog
somebody
Beats
wants to
is a
eat my
classic. I
ass.
agree with that. I'm not disrespecting Dog Beats. It is a classic. It had to be there because you know.
Inner City Pussy's got the dog beats.
But that doesn't mean it's a good. It doesn't mean it's fucking good. It sounds like fucking 1981 rap, which none of it was really.
It was recorded inside of a soda
1981
can.
rap was the shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. 80s rap was the shit. I don't give a fuck. It was the shit back then.
not low budget
It might
white
be
kids from
shitty now,
Detroit on
though.
fucking karaoke machines.
Well, yeah, true. That's true. That. I mean, but
yeah, maybe like
no
professional
white
shit.
kid sounded good until Vanilla Ice, or well, let's just say nothing really good from white people of rap come out until the Beastie Boys.
Basement Cuts was worse, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, at least Dog Beats is like a song.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I don't know, but like that's, you know what I mean? That's like
right.
cohesive. I don't know what the hell was happening before that.
They didn't
terrible.
know.
No, they didn't.
They just said, "Dog, we're rappers. Let's." Put
And now
this shit
they've
out."
gone full circle. Now they have no fucking idea anymore either.
I ain't saying that. They got an idea somewhere. I think.
We'll see. We'll find out at the gathering. The motherfucking knot.
I mean, the only one that seems to have an idea of anything going on today is Shaggy. That dude-
Sports tight Wranglers.
that motherfucker, dude. Did you see his ass? I see him. We wearing them old nerdy ass glasses.
I seen him
Yeah,
yesterday.
man.
I saw him last night.
That dude be fucking me up, man.
Yeah, they old, bro.
Big Money
We
Hustles
are
is a
old.
good comedy.
Big money
Yeah.
hustlers and shit. Yeah, I went to
Russell's was
fucking
good,
ICP last night.
Yeah,
minute.
I seen
Yeah, that's
that.
right.
What were you looking for? Somebody just to ride with you?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I would have said, "Fuck work. I'll call in."
Yeah, we
But
should
I
have said
didn't
that.
know.
He could have.
He did
Well,
post about
I
it.
didn't know like what your plans were,
Um,
and I didn't know if it was sold out.
It was sold out, but I had to take Kyle. Kyle was going to go and asked me to go because whoever he was going to go with wasn't going to go. Whoa, guy. He was like, "You can have this other ticket for free, but my truck's fucked up, so you got to drive." I'm like, "All right, I'll go. Whatever. Just stay sober." And then Kyle's like, the day of, he's like, "I'm sick. I'm bailing. You want both of these tickets?"
Oh,
And I'm
had
like-
I known there was a ticket available.
Yeah, and I was like, if I was trying to talk myself out of it too, because I was like, I don't want to fucking.
You weren't trying to talk yourself out of shit when you put it on Facebook. You're not
Like-
trying to talk yourself out of nothing.
well, like
bro.
well, I didn't want to do it alone.
What up, booty pins?
Booty pins.
booty pin, booty pin, booty pin, booty pin. Who got
I was
the
like,
booty
man, I
pin?
could go to sleep or I go to ICP.
You can go to sleep and go to work the next day. You go to ICP, you're not going to work the next day.
Yeah, well, I did both.
Oh, you did work today?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
time did you
worked
get
all
up to
day.
go work?
Way too fucking early after getting home at 2 a.m. But
What time was the show over?
dude, it was dude. Well, I'll just back up. So anyway, he gave me the tickets. I found someone to go. Tammy went with me, which is one of Kyle's other like best friends. So I was like, he's like, perfect. And Donald Rias was like, I'm already here, motherfucker. I was like, yeah, that defeats the purpose of having someone to ride with.
Right.
Like, because I had already told Kyle, you got to keep me awake, dude. Sober pee after 10 p.m. just doesn't work.
Right.
I'm fucking sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not drinking because I'm driving. I'll stay awake if I'm drinking. So I didn't want to do the ride alone. I wasn't going to stay there because I wanted to come back for work and shit. So she went with me, and then Don and them were like, oh, that sucks. Then on the way there, the homie House of Id hit me up and was like, hey, bro, you at the show? I'm like, I'll be there in like 20 minutes. He's like, well, shit, my flight got fucking canceled. I was supposed to be there at 3 o'clock today. You know any homies that want a ticket? So he sent me a ticket. So I hit up Donald Rice. I was like, hey, bro, I got one more ticket if you want to go. And he was like, fuck. So he got online and he found another ticket, like a reseller. And since the show had already started, they got cheaper.
Nice.
They went from like $200 to $60.
Sweet. So
he bought a ticket. So that way he brought his daughter to her first concert ever.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
fun.
me giving him that ticket, so they're like, oh, $60 for both of us ain't shit.
Right.
So they fucking met us there. He brought his daughter to her first concert ever.
Nice.
That was my favorite part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so fresh that now I'm a small part of that memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was all because House of Id. And
She'll never remember you.
it worked out great because she's old enough to remember.
But she ain't gonna be like my first concert.
Oh,
was my dad.
yeah, no,
Fuck,
but we
I-
hung out. She was
Some
giving me shit. She
fat
said
old
she wanted to
man.
square up with me and shit. She was dope.
Yeah,
Um,
whoop it.
but the ticket he sent me was a balcony seat, which is only 21 and up. But this is all it's TikTok crowd, so there's not a lot of 21 up there.
Right.
But it worked out great for me
Perfect.
because we ate 20 minutes before we got there. I was like, bro, there was a rumble
Oh,
upstairs
no.
at a private bathroom, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking just, lock that door. I'm like, fuck yeah, this worked out great.
And
I'm
there was,
texting.
what, like 7 of you up there.
There's like
probably?
15 people up there. Yeah. I texted House of Id. I'm like, bro, this worked out great, dog. I'm just fucking tearing up this toilet over here.
I'm fucking
But it was
shit
dope,
all
man.
over the
So we
place.
got there. I guess they didn't do wrestling or they started early. But I think they didn't do it. So there was only 2 openers.
Oh, wow.
Wacko was on the first person I saw when we got out of the car. We parked right across the street somehow. But it was sold out. Even the sign said sold out as fuck. Like all the signs on the building. First person I see is fucking DJ Clay. Like he comes out the back door right as we walk up. So we sat there. I sat there and talked to him for like 15 minutes. He was like, "Man, I'm so sad. I'm not going to fucking talking about the float." He's like, because they're in that.
I mean, we're used to you bagging out of shit. It's
Yeah.
okay.
well, he's on that tour, and he's like, yeah, but that was supposed to be a day off when we originally booked it,
Yeah.
but then they got booked for that big festival, that
I mean,
lyrical
bagged out on
lemonade.
us, you wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
me bagging out on the float. I mean, what the fuck?
But-
It
Which
wouldn't
is
surprise
shitty.
me you bagging out on an ICP show.
Which is
one of
shitty
these days.
because Tom initially did this because he worked so closely with the clowns for many years, and then he's like, you know what, I want to get back for the Juggalos, and like you would think that was like his connection to the Juggalo
Well, they
world
don't
is
give
with
a
the
fuck.
clowns,
They don't give
and
a
they've
fuck about
backed
putting
out.
back to the
Shaggy
Juggalos.
hasn't. Shaggy's been
Yeah,
loyal,
Shaggy
but like
played twice.
shit,
Clay's
they,
been there multiple times. Technically, Clay was going to DJ the first unofficial Replicon after party. Remember?
oh yeah,
Even
yeah.
he
And then
was down there
fucking
like
pulled the plug
he
on
was
us,
down there
yeah.
yelling at Ogre. Like in our
Yeah.
defense, he was like, "No, fuck that."
Fucking
He was going to
ogre.
do a fucking special DJ set just for our unofficial party.
Oh, okay, I take it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Clay's cool,
I
man.
forgot about that.
I know he canceled on us years ago, but
He probably told Ogre, "Hey man, you go ahead and cancel that shit." But I'm gonna act like I like Replicon Radio.
but he's cool,
I'm gonna
man.
act like
It was good to see
I
him.
need to give back because I missed the show that I was supposed to be on.
But yeah, it was fresh to see him. And then there was a bunch of like Kansas City people there. Crenshaw was there
I'm
because
only
he's on
clowning
tour with
around. I'm
IP.
just talking shit.
Big
Don't
clowning.
take me serious with DJ Clay.
Much clown love.
But Jay did back out on the float. Fuck him.
yeah, facts.
But DJ Clay did back out on us, but other things happened, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
But yeah, so whatever. It was cool seeing a bunch of homies. That was dope. Seeing Orias. And then ICP fucking went on stage at like 20 after 8,
What up,
dude. The
David?
sun was still out.
Much
I mean, it was an indoor venue, but like,
Damn, had I known that,
dude,
they
the
get
show
back
was
here,
over before 9:30. They played 1 hour and they took breaks. I
Huh.
think they played 7 songs or something.
Who the fuck?
It was so weird. It was a good.
break.
Well, like,
Oh, Jay probably needs a break now.
well, like they, you know, they do like the you know, they have like weird noises and shit. And then at one point there was like a whole DJ Clay like 2-minute fucking mix.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's sick. They're fucking
Yeah.
shining a light on Clay. And then I was like, wait, it's over. They didn't play Chicken Hunting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
What they
Chicken
do?
hunting.
They just do play their 5 TikTok songs and
Yes.
fucking be done?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
They
You
played
play what the
I,
people want.
I can't. I don't have the full list,
The
but they
chop
played.
slide.
They didn't do that. I wish they would have done that. They
That
did.
would have been at least worth
Dude.
going.
It was so fucking. I mean, it was a good show. Don't get me wrong. It was just really short. I was like, really? It's fucking. Like we're standing around. Like, what do we do? We're like, it's not even 9:30 yet. The show's over. It's over.
Jay was like, yes, now I can go get some fucking meth.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. What the fuck? That and it was so weird. Like that fucking tap tap. That song is so big on TikTok.
Yeah.
Dude. I never in my life have I seen a reaction like that to that song.
I
I just saw this fucking concert a month ago in fucking Kentucky. This was a much smaller venue.
Well, yeah, all the TikTok kids.
That
were
fucking
there.
beat come on, and it was like fucking Justin Bieber entered the room for
What
fucking
the
tap
fuck?
tap. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, and everyone's just I stopped recording because I wanted to be different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, fuck it. There's plenty of footage. I don't need to. Let me
Yeah.
just enjoy this fucking show. Because I was like, everyone had their phone. It was fucking, but it was still a good show. And my other favorite part, I know this is how I know I'm turning into an old man.
Now you know
'Cause
where I'm coming
My
from.
one favorite part was Don got to bring his fucking daughter to her first concert. My second favorite part is the Fago breaks. Shaggy brought out Ronan. It was Father's Day. His son was there.
Awesome.
He brought Ronan out to fucking spray Fago during all the Fago breaks.
Cool.
He had his little lucha mask on because nobody, they don't want people to know who he is. I was like, "That is fucking sick." He's just out there, and then you'd see him kneel down, and be like, "All right, gotta go back now."
Right.
And he would walk back, and you'd see him. I saw him when I went up to the balcony. He was just standing there watching the whole show in between the fucking C and the P, on the because they got the
Yeah.
fucking lights. He's just standing there fucking watching his dad.
That's all.
I was like, "That's so fucking." So I guess they probably flew out for Father's Day or whatever. I was like, "That's sick, bro." So that shit was. I was excited.
Now
about
you
that.
understand where I'm coming from. I'll never sell out you bitch assholes and look at this motherfucker doing the 4 or 5 fucking TikTok songs and being
I mean,
done.
they did a little more.
Fuck
now,
out of here.
but,
I understand.
They did.
Sell out.
They did Pass Me By.
With Me, oh,
and fucking
yeah.
Down with the Clown. They did Tap Tap and Play With Me. And then they did, which they did at the other show too. And it was funny because Crenshaw's girlfriend was singing it and it made the song better because it was funny. Like she knew parts. ICP song has those weird little parts.
Yeah.
I didn't know this song that well because it's newer. It's off of Flip the Rat or whatever. She was singing the little parts that I didn't know, and I was laughing my ass off. And I was like, "You just made this shit better." It's that fucking the one where it's like that doom 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 doom. That's like a, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. It's like they remade that beat. It's like a fucking Eagles song or something.
Okay.
What's your name? Who's your daddy? That
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
It's there, and he did that whole song, which is I get like, hey, we have new music, motherfuckers.
Right.
But it was cool, man. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was weird to fucking how short it was, but it was dope. What up, y'all?
Yeah. Shout out to Cora.
Cora in the building.
Well, she's not here, but
Who's Cora?
Crenshaw's girl.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, shout out.
Part
I
of the
was, I
Lost
was
Ninja.
shouting her out.
Yeah. Shout out. Part of the Lost Ninja Clan.
Merry motherfucker.
They don't
Poppins.
tune into us unless we have a.
Well, they're
Like
on tour with
Crenshaw on.
Insane Poetry.
Yeah.
That was their day off. I was like, where the fuck's he at? He ain't coming to the show.
Yeah.
They're gonna be at the float though, right?
Yeah, they're not technically performing, but they might be
Right.
one of the secret spots now that there's openings.
Right.
But yeah, they're gonna be there. I asked them that last night. I'm hyped. But yeah, so fucking Friday I went and did that music video with Insane Poetry, so you see me in a future video wearing
Nice.
that Garbage Pail Kid shirt.
If it comes out.
And then I went to fucking ISAP last night. Came back. Here I am.
You've been busy.
We got Big Hoodoo on tonight. Tomorrow night is the fucking Whackness tour out in St. Peter's. You guys should come hang out if you're in the area. See
I'm
the Fun
going to
Time
another
guys
concert.
and Clockwork. Wednesday night, I'm going to fucking Halsey.
Nice.
Then we're going to be at the Float Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Friday, Saturday, come back on Sunday.
We'll be back here
I'll
on.
be there for kickball though.
We'll be here on Tuesday for a recap.
Tuesday show.
Tuesday. All kinds of shit popping off. If you guys are tuning in for your first time, go check out next week or last week's episode. We had fucking the homie Light on.
It was a good show.
It was dope.
And boy, did he talk us into going to see him.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Well, two people talked us into that. He was part of it. He was one of them.
Yeah.
And then Andy was like, I got you, bro. I got you all.
All right. And you guys should go too, because we're going to be in Detroit in August for Lights Out 7.
Hell yeah. Look
You
at
can
that
buy tickets
fucking
right now.
lineup.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Light, Jaron Minton, Buckshot, Kung Fu Vampire,
That's
Ala Zulu, MMMFD, Dayton Family, Project Born, Wickedwood, Our Inner Circle. Those guys were at the show last night. Meat Hammer and Trilogy.
the only person I don't recognize there is Jared Benton. Am I supposed to know him?
I know the name, but I'm not familiar with his stuff. Wasn't he on like Strange or something?
Funk Volume, I believe.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I just don't remember anything he does.
He popped up a while ago. I heard his name everywhere, and then I stopped
Bakalika
hearing
says
about
he's
him.
dope.
Yep.
All right, yeah. Well,
Oh,
I'm
Bakalika
going to be
Dakin.
checking him out on fucking Labor Day weekend.
It's absolutely fucking fire. Are you going to be there too, Shape? Fuck yeah, bro. Jaron Bit
Oh,
is
nice.
sick nasty. Right? He was Funk Volume, right? It was Jaron, Hobson, and
Swizz.
yeah.
Okay.
Isn't he the one with the raccoon hat? Or am I tripping?
I don't
That's
know him that
Chief
well.
Ski, bro.
No.
no,
no.
that's the buffalo hat.
Oh, yeah.
Jaron, yeah, I'm saying Jaron Benton did it first, dog.
Yeah.
He wore, it's like a, what's that dude's name? The fucking,
Hell yeah,
the
shape.
fucking brawny dude? Paul Bunyan?
No.
Yeah,
No, it ain't Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
With a raccoon hat, that's Johnny Appleseed, bro.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Johnny Appleseed.
Well, at least you knew what I was talking about when
Are
I
you
said the
talking-
brawny, man.
Are you talking about Yankee Doodle stuck a feather in his hat?
Yep, that's
That's-
him. It's
that's
him with the
you.
raccoon hat. I see it.
Or who'd you say? Paul Bunyan? No, Daniel Boone.
Daniel-
Daniel Boone had the
Yeah,
fucking
had the
raccoon
raccoon,
hat,
yeah.
That's way closer than what you said. At least I was closer.
Johnny Appleseed, Daniel and Johnny. I mean, they're pretty fucking. I
I wonder
mean,
if
at least
Hobson's going to be at the gathering.
Paul Bunyan.
He
That
might
dude, all
be.
he had was bunions on his feet.
I think
bro.
it would be fitting for him to be at the gathering of the
Who?
legends.
Yeah,
Hobson.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Been a minute since he's done anything.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, you should go and watch. All you guys should go watch. It's fucking great.
All of you.
Blaze That Homie went live yesterday. No, day
I
before
saw that.
yesterday.
I didn't watch it.
And somebody said some shit about something about the gathering. He was like, they don't fucking want me there. Blah 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 blah. They didn't fucking want me there, man. And like he got mad, dog.
I get it.
It was like I felt like do your research all over again, even though he wasn't mad at me.
Right.
But I was like, it was that vibe, and I was like, ugh. And it's funny because I even commented something, and he was like, and he read someone else's message. He's like, oh shit, Replicon. Oh yeah, they're all my dogs, but this motherfucker. And then he said he went back to his rant again, and I was like, but he was like, yeah, they don't fucking want me to. He's went off, bro. He
I
was
mean,
mad.
I get it though, because like he's part of the foundation of the gathering.
Facts.
Like he helped build that.
Don't tell fucking Jay that because he'll tell you you're full of fucking
So
shit.
I
bro.
could totally understand Twisted being fucking pissed about it. Blaze being pissed about it.
ABK.
ABK if they tell him he can't come. Like those are the staple. Those are the
I
psychopathic.
mean, we all understand Otis not being there. Okay, we understand.
We get that one.
that one's understandable.
We I don't even know like where I can understand them not letting Boondocks there either, but still
I mean, the original foundation of that guy. Was
Blaze had his
ICP,
own day.
Twisted, Blaze, ABK.
Yeah, Blaze had his own headliner at one
did.
point. Yeah.
They all did. They all had a day.
And did Blaze get bumped by Tech for his day or something like that? Like, because it was
Probably.
Twisted
No.
and then ICP.
Yeah, but
And then-
ICP only played one day back.
Yeah. They played
Yeah.
like the last
And
day.
you had
they played
Wed-
the
And then
last
but
one.
Twisted was the day before.
You got to remember, you had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then
Mm-hmm.
everybody came back Monday. So you damn near had 5 days out there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
shit
think
started
Blaze
on
might have only
Wednesday.
headlined once, man.
It just started on a Wednesday
Maybe, yeah.
before. I had literally had to take like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
It starts on Wednesday, still. It just doesn't go on
No, but we had
Sunday anymore.
we had main stage performances on Wednesday
yeah,
Yeah.
still
and
do.
on
Yeah,
Sunday.
it's not. Yeah, Sunday's the
And
one
on
that got
Sunday.
cut.
Yeah.
Get the fuck down.
Yeah, somebody posted one from fucking. It was weird. Donnie Minnis posted. From 10. He's posted the schedule from 10 years ago. He's like, "This is the first time I played the Gathering after sending emails for 2 fucking years. I was on the 3rd stage and whatever." And he's like, "And here I am this year on the 2nd stage, and they asked me to come." But I looked at the schedule and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like 10 years ago, it doesn't seem like it. I don't know. It was just fresh. But it was Tech 9, Dark Lotus, Twisted, ICP, for the headline. The headliners each night.
Yeah.
On that one particular.
Yeah. I was going to say, Dark Lotus didn't headline very, very many times. Like they were on the 2nd stage, and it was like a trek to get to them because it was so late in the fucking morning, and it was a journey to get to Dark Lotus.
Yeah. Well,
and then they would go on
a few times, though.
Then they would go on fucking late, and then it was like, fuck.
They would go on late.
But yeah, definitely Tech. He did a lot. He had a lot of his own days, many years. So I'm glad to hear that he's back on there. Definitely fitting. Absolutely should get his own day for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, we started talking. Here's all the fucking timelines. Tell me a year. Pick a year.
2009.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is.
Okay, 2010. Well, 2009 was the 10th annual.
Ooh, what's this one? Let's click this one.
That was my first one. Was 2009.
Dude, here's 2007.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't telling me which was like one of them said the date and the rest of them didn't. So I was like, oh.
I get it.
And now what? You're not gonna give me a picture? Oh, this is just like, am I on the fucking flashback machine?
Yeah,
Oh, I am. Yeah,
yeah.
sweet.
That's what happens.
Show me the there we go.
Oh God,
Is that being straightforward or is that being ignorant?
I gotta read them both.
Well, you don't have to read them both. Just my comment.
So what year did I say? Oh, 2007.
You can read them both.
The first night started on a Thursday.
That's a pretty you response. I don't think it's you being addicted. I mean, you've said that
before a lot of times.
Yeah, like that's how you talk. I mean, that's definitely going to be perceived as like a little bit demeaning, but that's just how you talk. But I know that. So,
Right.
But I mean, I don't think that's too out of pocket.
Okay, good. Because I wasn't trying to be.
I mean, that's the point you're trying to convey, anyways.
Yeah.
And especially if you've told him that directly before.
In a private message.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then, yeah, it's like, hey, man, I told you I'd do this just to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know what you don't understand about that.
More or less.
Yeah.
More words.
That's
than
why. That's why I stopped paying attention to what you post because I know that you're doing it just to be dickhead. And it's like, all right,
really targeting it one or two people.
Yeah.
I ain't targeting everybody
Yeah.
about it either. Though.
Yeah. So
What a weird fucking gathering I clicked on, bro.
Oh yeah, which one?
2007.
I was there. Hog Rock.
Yeah. So it started Thursday.
Yeah.
The lineup Thursday night, main stage. Menace to Sobriety,
Yeah.
Bad on Fire, Edified, Psycho Jesus, Mastermind, King Gordy,
Jesus.
and then opening ceremony. I think there was like I forgot they used to do those.
Yeah, they used to do mystery.
And it'd be the opening ceremony and
Yeah.
whatever. Like, so that was that. And then, dude, this fucking crazy, dude. Late night fucking Stitches.
Cocaine in your
But I don't
ass!
think it was that Stitches.
I
It
was
was a
going to say
different
that he wasn't even at
Yeah,
the
this was
No, that's a different Stitches.
Big Slack, RIA, Mars, and Players Lounge Crew.
Having them people don't even exist anymore.
Dude, it was
Nope.
fucking weird. During the day,
Bruce
dude,
Smash Tally Demon 2007. Congratulations, sir.
I did.
fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I would have.
Dude, Class played at 2:30 in the afternoon.
We didn't even know who he was back then.
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie.
He was probably
Friday,
Go
Shy
fucking-
One played at 2.
I
Dr.
remember that.
Giggles played at 2:30. Look at that, back in 07.
And we probably seen him and didn't even know it.
Q Strange, Project Born, and then the main stage was Zug Island, Prozac, Blaze, Bone Thugs, and Dark
Prozac, man. That would be dope.
That
to
would be a
get-
good one to come back for
Oh,
Gathering of Legends.
dude.
A PDM set,
A
bro.
PDM set? I bet. Oh, shit.
And then on the Riders
Solid.
played
Solid.
that night. Fucking Motown Rage, ABK, Mushroom Head Twisted,
I got.
Bedlam was at one of them.
Haystack, Boondocks, Necro, to be announced.
Oh,
ICP.
Was Stitches?
That was a-
Who was to be
KYP?
announced?
That was a mystery guest.
Yeah, but who was it?
Riders.
Like, was
I
it-
don't
No,
know.
Riders played the same night as Lotus
Yeah,
on the
I
at 3 a.m.
don't remember. I don't remember any of the mystery.
ICP
guests.
Super Live. I mean, Bone was 1 year, I thought.
Probably. They ain't 12. I got that motherfucker. They got booed off stage for doing that shit.
They were dope.
No, they weren't. They were trash.
Garbage.
I mean, I would have definitely smashed Tally Demon back in 07.
I'd probably still do it now.
That'd probably, you're right. You know what?
At
You're
least
probably
the
right.
last recent picture I saw of her.
Shout out to Tally Demon.
Shout out to Tally Demon.
Where's this one? Where'd this one go? I just pulled up some old one. Why does it keep doing this? Bro, tickets to the 2004. You know how much tickets to the 2004 Gathering the Juggalos were at Nelson Ledges?
$75.
$180.
Oh, they're 180.
$180.
Was that after Hog Rock?
No, it was before.
So why did they go down to 150 at Hog Rock?
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's when they cut a day. I guess they did.
Oh yeah,
Thursday,
Tally
Friday,
Demon
Thursday,
still
Friday,
get it
Saturday,
today,
Sunday.
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bone Thugs and this 2004 Bone Thugs and Harmony open ceremony. Friday was Wolfpack, Jump Steady, ABK, Dark Lotus.
Whatever happened to Wolfpack?
They got canceled because fucking Daddy Longlegs is disgusting.
I know. Oh, okay. So he the pervert. Yeah. Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Okay. Fuck
Tech
them.
9, Vanilla Ice, ODB, Riders, Insane Clown Bowser, Sug Island, Isham, Corrupt.
Yeah, TZ, we all in the past, dog.
I love it, bro. Yeah, we don't even talk about the past gatherings. We can talk about the current fucking gathering, y'all. Are you guys excited for this year's gathering of the motherfucking Juggalos or what?
I'm 45, dog. Well, I'm gonna be 45.
I thought you were gonna say you're 45% excited.
I'm not.
I'm
not very
17% excited, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about?
excited.
The gathering.
I just want to see who they deem as being legends to play.
Don't get your hopes up.
I know that's why I'm not going.
That makes two of us.
You have a 12-year-old brain because that's the amount of drugs you've done. It's just kind of beat that shit down.
You've never seen Tech 9 live?
How about we get Tech 9 and Chris Cal go back together?
That's what I said.
That would be
dude.
so sick.
Well, everyone,
Propaganda.
I made a comment. I shared that on the Replicon page, and I tagged. I was like, that would be legendary.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, he's on tour. And I looked it up. I was like, well, unless they play on Wednesday,
Well,
because he's not on tour on Wednesday, and his travel is like from like Ohio to Wisconsin or something like that, like something where he could actually. It would work on Wednesday, but I don't see them having Tech 9 on Wednesday. But maybe they will. Depends on who else they have. You know what I mean? Just the fact that they have Tech 9 is good for them.
That's good. But I would love to see a Tech Chris set for the Gathering of the Legends, because that's what the Legend Act was.
That is.
It wasn't just Tech. It was Tech and Chris.
I agree. But we did get some announcements for the Gathering of the Juggalos. We told you last week you'd have them, but they came the next day. But that's okay. But we got a ton of announcements. So obviously the main stage, whatever you want to call it.
Slipknot's playing Saturday night.
That'd be sick. We got the Insane Clown Posse. They're playing
No shit.
Why are they on there twice?
because they're playing twice.
That's
man.
The first show
stupid.
is
Don't do
the
that.
Shangri-La. They're doing the Shangri-La Tour throwback show.
Stop it.
So they're doing the
already
set
did
from
before?
2002.
No.
No, not the album, the tour.
Oh,
I thought that at first too. I was like, they did that in Oklahoma, and it was dope as fuck.
it sure was.
I would totally like to. I
It
would
sure
see it again.
was,
I would
bro.
watch it again.
1000%.
And I was like, oh, that means Sin will be there. It's literally my brain went because Sin was like that whole record.
Yep.
He sang the fuck out of it. But no, this is the actual show, the tour. So the two. Remember last year they did House of Horrors tour,
Yeah.
and they did a whole stage.
Yeah.
So they're doing that again, except for the Shangri-La tour. So they're doing the 2002 Shangri-La tour. That was the one where they had like the fucking the one they did bootlegged in LA for, when
Oh,
Jay
yeah,
came
yeah,
out and
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Jackson danced and shit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of dope. So that's there's one show, and then obviously there's their headlining show.
That's so dumb that they're doing two sets.
Is that one-eyed Jay in the background?
Yep,
there?
there he is.
That old ass hair.
Basically, yeah.
That's his
But yeah,
brother.
the Odd Squad family.
Yo, who the fuck is that?
The Odd Squad family, bro.
They
They played like fucking 6 gatherings. They're dope. They just got announced today. Obviously,
fucking
Ouija
shit.
Mac throwing down on the main stage.
He's gonna kill it.
RA the Rugged Man. I'm not the biggest RA fan, but he is He does have a legendary gathering performance.
1000%.
And he has a legendary following.
Facts. I mean, he's dope. I'm just not a big, I'm not huge. I don't know a lot of his shit. But yeah, the Oklahoma, back to the Oklahoma thing, man. Like that was the most talked about performance when they cut his sound.
Yeah.
And he just kept going with the megaphone and shit.
Yeah,
that shit was
sick. That
like
was
respect all day. Like,
yeah. He was like, fuck you.
and they almost need to just have a fucking R.A. Ruggedman blackout set.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. We're just gonna, that's what we're doing.
I
But
remember
that
he
would
was
suck for
pissed.
everyone that's not right there.
He was pissed when that happened.
Yeah. But it turned out to be the fucking dopest shit.
It sure did.
And
It
then
was a
obviously, like
story.
we talked about, motherfucking Tech 9. So
Annoying.
that's all the announcements so far for the main stage. They haven't announced the second stage nighttime people
Four
yet.
people.
But they have announced like all the daytime shit. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. Everyone, like, people were hating. I was like, oh,
As they should.
I disagree. And if I can get the internet to work, I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm hanging on by a thread.
Well, think about
Hanging on.
before I get if this ever fucking works, the fucking
Come on.
website's freezing on me.
I'm sure it's your computer, not the internet.
No, it's
probably.
definitely the website. There's so much traffic.
Well, there's like
Everybody's
some
buying
weird
tickets.
pop up or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyway, this is,
Porn.
Who even gets pop ups anymore, dude?
I don't watch porn on this. I watch it on my phone.
There you go.
Anyway, so gatherings pass. You guys have both been to a few of them.
Mm-hmm. Just a couple.
17, 12, whatever.
10.
Think about daytime. Think about the daytime performances.
Yes.
What are
Fucking
your
Waka Flocka.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, like
No.
Oh,
Waka Flocka doesn't play during the day.
No, he did.
No, he
He
did.
he played into the transition of the night. That was an epic performance. I think.
no.
he should
I'm
perform.
talking about fucking 2 p.m.
Yeah, it
I'm
sucks.
talking like 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. when the main stage starts.
Like
fucking
when
sucks.
Zitro
It's hot.
performed, when Holly performed.
It's fucking
when,
hot. What am I thinking about here?
No, they play the main stage, not the fucking third stage. Call it the third stage. The third stage acts that play during the day when where are we at usually? Asleep.
Yeah.
We're at the hotel soaking in.
Oh,
Oh
so
yeah,
you
we're
want
at
to
the
think of
hotel.
people that we didn't care to see back then?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
I
but
can't do that because I didn't give a fuck about anybody.
that's
back
that's the point. That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell
yeah.
you. All those people that played because we didn't know them
Right.
or they didn't fucking
What
who
up,
cares?
Virgil?
Or whatever you wanna
Across the
call it.
then. And majority of those people aren't even around anymore.
wall. That's why we didn't watch them. We were at the hotel.
So now you're telling me they got cool people playing at 2 p.m.
Because that's all it's been. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is a whack lineup." I'm like, "Bro, they announced the daytime performers,
Yeah.
right? Not the fucking shit at night, not the fucking all the things you're waiting for. You know what I mean? It's the daytime performance.
Yeah, they don't blow their load on the first couple of
Nighttime
announcements.
performers coming soon. Is it up on the screen now? Is it working again?
I like that they differentiated
Yeah.
that.
So there's
Suicide,
Is that
Suicide would have been one that would play on a different stage.
a lot of
They did
times,
that
and there
time.
was always someone like dope, like at like the
But
last
Suicide was dope as fuck.
at like
though.
5. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like at the very last slot,
yeah,
they'd
yeah.
always have like someone dope. So I think they were trying to get people. All right, you guys are gonna start showing up now. You know, no disrespect to anybody played during the day. So I honestly want to check. There's a lot of bands I never heard of. There's a lot of bands,
Okay.
first of all. But so we got Actus Rust. I don't know who that is. Alma. I don't know who that is. Bodies Below Sea Level.
I don't know.
They're fucking sick as fuck. It's Crossworm.
Okay.
Who's like a big fucking he's the guy who runs Dirtcore, which is
I've
what
heard-
Mad
I've heard
Max
the
is
na-
on
I've
now.
heard- I've heard the name.
It's him and
Crossword.
somebody else. They got like fucking second or third place in all the awards last year too. They're sick as fuck.
Oh, okay.
And they don't really perform. We got some crazy looking shit. Bond Breaker,
Dude, Puya's the shit.
LSP's own
Donnie.
Donnie Menace.
Nice.
We got Fody, who's gonna be at the float this weekend as well.
Yep.
We got Gloom. We got our homies Hatchet Mountain Rising.
nice.
They got their whole set. Fucking
That's cool.
Risk, Relic, Lots, and more. They're all doing a whole
They
fucking
put on a
set.
show. You guys,
All
should,
right.
you guys should definitely check that out.
K7 Army. Like I said, some of these people I don't know. Mad motherfucking Max.
That's a
Better
legend.
believe
Right.
it.
That's
Yeah,
a legend.
better
right
fucking
there.
be- yeah.
You better give him a good
This is the
slot.
daytime, bro.
Yeah.
None of these people are playing after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
This is the day. These are, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it nice.
These are
It's
the
like
ones that you better get there at like 11 a.m. to start watching
Yeah.
people perform. at
Moppy
noon.
match. Like I never wanted to be there during the day. Now I'm like, holy fuck. You know what I mean? Like fucking Mad Max is playing at fucking 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Usually he's like 3 a.m.
Redburn, Resistor, Saving Vice. We got
Suicide.
Set for
nice.
Fall, Suicide, who you mentioned earlier. We got
That's cool.
Siamese fucking Goat God, Enoch and fucking Cartoon.
Yeah,
Nice,
I
nice,
seen
nice.
that they were gonna be
They're playing at like 2 o'clock, dog.
Hold on,
Schizo.
Scroll back up. Scroll back up.
there.
on
That's
that.
crazy.
Scroll back up to
I
size.
want to
needs
see
to-
if he's wearing our shorts.
I did.
Yeah, he's not.
He didn't even have our shorts with
Oh,
us.
his pants on.
Yeah. I just wanted to see.
Sinister, Smile on Sinister. Yeah, fucking Schizo, dog.
Yeah.
Squid Pisser, which I'm interested.
That's fucking funny.
Vlad's Skeletal Search. The very first act of the Gathering of the Juggalos, Wednesday at 2 p.m. is Wicked Wood.
Hell
They
yeah.
played the main stage fucking 3 years ago.
Right.
They're the first act on any stage, the smallest stage, opening the fucking thing.
Which, that's still
Worldwide
that,
Panic and Wild Bill. Yeah, I'm just saying it's dope.
Yeah.
Like this is the like that made me. Everyone's like, oh, this sucks. I'm like, dude, this is normally a list of people I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, at least these thumbnails make the ones that I haven't heard of look interesting.
Yeah, some of them look cool. Some of them are just metal bands. It's not my thing. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're bad.
Yeah.
I just could care less about, you have to be a really good fucking metal band for me. But
Yeah.
that's for me. That a lot of people like it. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that alone, like at first you're like, oh, okay, I know this guy, I know this guy, I know this guy. You're like, I don't know all these other people. But then I was like, wait a minute, this is just the day. This is the stuff I normally have no interest in.
Yeah.
Right.
Now there's like 10 of them where I'm like, oh fuck yeah. Who the fuck's gonna play, the other shit? And then this, I believe, is what they're calling the second stage.
In this moment, did not have a legendary set. She
Or
was
no, this is
scared.
like this might be the third stage, and that might be, I don't know how it works. But either way, these are the other announcements that we've gotten for the detonation stage. So there's 4 stages this year, I believe.
That's too many.
But this is dope too. We got 216 Zay. We got the homie Abe LinkedIn.
Oh, nice.
We got
yeah.
Acetone Boogie.
I
in
haven't
this
heard that
motherfucker.
name
Yeah, that's
forever.
awesome.
Right? Fucking Antsy and Damone, Big Brutal, Black Magic, the Infidel.
No, none of them.
We got Bulletproof and the Fool.
Nice.
And I
nice.
didn't know Bane was in the group.
I know
That's
them.
Bane right there.
Oh, on the left?
Remember I used to call him BVNE?
Oh,
the
BVNE?
dude
No,
bit
you
down.
don't
Yeah,
know.
yes,
One
I see
laying
him.
down.
That's
Yeah.
him.
Bluntfield, Bloodshot Mafia. We got the homies Brotherhood X. They're from around here. Celtics, Double Homicide, Falling Under, Evil Steven. Dread. That's the song. Gavin Gunn, Fury, the homie Fury, back at the motherfucking gathering.
Yeah.
Freaky the Pimp, you need to change your name. It's way too close to mine.
Oh.
Gingerbread. We got GG Esco, Get Money. Who else we got?
Why did it look like mommy?
Jay
Sherry?
Dirty, fire.
Get
Jason
mommy.
It looked like
Masterhood.
face tag mommy.
Oh. Hell's Bells. The homie fucking Keegan Grimm.
Keegan Grimm.
Spoiler alert, he's gonna have special guests. I already know about one of them. My motherfucking brother.
I know one of them.
We got Knowledge to MC, who's also gonna have a special guest by the name of HB the motherfucking Grizzly.
Hell
We
yeah.
got Coat Records, which I assume is like a medley of people. The homegirl Nada.
Nice.
We got
Oh,
McNasty back in that
Hell
motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
Lion Waits.
Word.
It keeps going, dog. Razor Tongue, Problematic.
Is that razor tongue or razor tongue?
Yep, all the above. Nino Light and Jay Payne. Sure is, dude.
Who was that last one?
Skeezus.
Oh, God.
We got the homie Shade Hecka in that motherfucker. Sam Astaroth. You know the people I don't know.
Nice.
Tempo Tie, Swanger.
Kind of looks like Frodo.
Sorry for yelling.
Wait, he wrestled.
Little red Frodo.
Yeah, a little red Frodo in the wrestling ring.
Who else we got? We got Tony Bone, that boy Jonesy. We got the Dumpster Babies. We fucking got the homie Willie Hayes, who's also gonna be in the float.
What's that new motherfucker that talk shit about him?
Who?
The Dumpster Baby.
I don't know, man.
That
No.
might be the song.
No.
Okay, never mind.
I think those are. I think that might be like C-Colized homies. And maybe I don't fucking know. Underworld Assassins, Tricked Out, and Zombie Cult,
Nice.
which I think that's like fucking techno shit. And these are not your fucking headliners. These are not your fucking second stage headliners.
But
These aren't the main. Like that's
with
a
no
fucking.
disrespect, these are the throwaways in the eyes of psychopathic. You know, these are the ones that we're just gonna announce. You know, right off the bat. You know, these aren't the bangers that
Yeah.
they're gonna be announcing, but there are bangers in there.
Yeah, Fred.
So
I was
that's
like,
good. That's
what
good.
I thought. I was like, fuck yeah. dog.
It's not just fucking Jimmy Jones Juggalo rapper. You know, it's not just regular fucking.
Why are you hating Jimmy Jones like that?
I'm just saying, he's a shitty rapper.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
I don't either. But you know, I was just thinking of some shitty Juggalo name. It's a Juggalo rapper, and I go like, yes.
And then yeah, dude,
They haven't announced Mad Child.
they have not announced Man Child yet.
I mean, is he still so? Is he like on a sober thing again, or no? Or I don't know.
I mean, he
thought
was, but then like
he's gone back and forth.
when he was there, was that what year? Was that last year? Either last year or the year before. The set was great. I'm not a Mad Child fan, and I loved his set. It was fucking incredible. He did all the songs that I've actually heard, and he was doing all that shit with Tom
He's got some
McDonald,
good
which was
songs.
dope, like
Yeah,
the
he's
Kill
got
Your
some-
Neighbor shit.
Yeah.
But then like he got in the crowd, and someone was like fucking trying to pass him something. He was like, "Oh, I don't want that. You got any crack?" And the whole time I was like, "Is he joking or is he
No.
not joking?"
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
and I was like,
he makes fun of himself too. Like when he's not completely strung out, from everything that I've seen, he seems to be a pretty down to earth. Like he can make fun of himself for being a fucking dope head and all that stuff. Like when he's not strung out.
yeah.
When he's strung out, he's a piece of shit. But when he's not, like from everything I've seen about him, he seems to be pretty decent. But I don't know him personally, so
For sure. And then the only other
Good
thing
dope boy.
that's really been talked about is the purely speculation Club Chaos
may or may not go down.
may or may not be making a legendary
Who
return.
the
But
fuck is that?
it's Ouija and Darby and
The
some
guy in
dude.
the back.
Ouija and- oh yeah, I saw Frank yesterday too. Darby's old lady. It was her birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
But yeah, motherfucking Club Chaos. People have been talking about it. Deep in the night, hidden somewhere at the Gathering Grounds. It's rumored to be a secret place. Holy cow, man! So this could be going down. It's purely speculation that Club Chaos will be making a return to the Gathering. It may or may not be hidden somewhere.
Oh,
hi,
I
Merle.
gotta go, man. That's the selling point for me.
Oh, hi, Merle.
Hey, Merle.
You may or may not see a chubby little dinosaur boy who has a voice similar to mine DJ in there a couple nights.
Oh, purely speculation.
But that's purely speculation as well. Because the event might not even be fucking happening. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. It just has a full write up. You know.
But we were talking about it off air, and I wanted to wait for it because you were talking about whatever. I agree. I don't think Club Chaos is going to sell tickets to the Gathering, but I think the concept, if that's a thing, if it's happening, and I may have not have known about it months ago, purely speculation. If it was a thing, the idea alone, I was like, that's dope. Like, it's not gonna make it. It's not gonna be a deciding factor whether I won or not. But the idea of like the gathering of legends, we're not only going to try to bring back legendary performers, we're going to bring back legendary things about the gathering, which Club Chaos would be on that fucking list.
We need a spasmatic tent.
Facts. That's what a lot of people were saying. Like, bring back the spasmatic.
That was
spot.
the spot to hang out there.
Asthmatic.
Yeah. There was a lot of not controversy, but people were going back and forth about it on like Facebook and shit. Like everyone's like, "Oh, that's dope," and then there were some people that were like, "Well, is it the real people? Like, if it's not, because I think the one lady died or whatever." So they're like, but they got permission from the people, whether they needed it or not. It was a respect thing, and I think they're gonna do some sort of homage to the lady, Mama Bear or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the idea was it was a legendary event in Gathering history, not even an event, like a spot.
Yeah.
And they're gonna bring it back for the 25th annual Gathering of Legends. I was like, that's fresh. That was, to me, it was like thinking outside the box.
They should dig a hole in the ground.
Not
to make
just
a
bring back
Lake
MC
Hepatitis.
Hammer, which they better fucking bring back MC Hammer for the Gathering of Legends. But
They need to bring back Lake Hepatitis.
just fucking, I mean, I got a little lake there. They could just,
Yeah, but that's backstage. You gotta dig one right in the fucking
Yeah,
grounds.
just well, yeah. What do you think, Rube? Do you know we were talking about it before the show, but I was like, oh, let's talk about it on here. Do you not agree that it's a legendary thing when you talk about the Gathering? Yeah, Vanilla Ice will probably be there too.
I'm not gonna go because Club Chaos might be.
Well,
there.
yeah, that's why I said that. It's not gonna.
I don't know what would have to. I don't know what could go down to get me there.
Well, that's not what I asked you, though. I'm asking you, but I don't think Club Chaos is cool enough to make or break whether someone's going to go or not.
I know what,
But I think if you've been to a bunch of gatherings and you or
It is a cool
the
idea.
people that are fucking young and they've
Well,
heard about gatherings from 10 years ago,
What
they've
was
heard
your
stories.
question again?
Just
I
that
was-
it's a
I was
fresh-
about ready to get heated here.
Well, you just thought you just didn't like the idea because it's not going to sell tickets. But my thing is,
I mean, I don't care if
it's a dope idea. I think it's a fresh idea for the.
That's why I like the idea
legendary
of being there,
gathering.
but I mean, that's not going to get people to go, and I don't know if it's like something we got to brag about. That's going to be there.
Brag about.
Yeah, like oh my god, like announce it.
Well,
They've
it
never
got more
announced it.
comments than fucking any of the
Right.
fucking artist announcement.
But they never announced it before.
Yeah. Well, because the idea is it's like paying homage. It's like that was a fresh thing that happened in gatherings past. We're celebrating legendary things at the gathering. That was a legendary. And then people started talking about it, and some people are like, which is the fucking truest statement I ever heard. Club Chaos was the people who started gatekeeping in the Juggalo world.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's actually fucking true. And I was like, but luckily for me, I was friends with Havoc, and for some reason they liked him back then.
Right.
Because at the time they had fucking red fucking velvet ropes, and they'd have a backstage, and but we also had so many. That's where fucking ABK's fucking bartending skills came into play.
Right.
What up, Lee?
Was backstage at fucking Club Chaos, bro. When he's putting fucking peanuts and pretzels and shit in the beers. We're like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, that's my native here, dude. Whatever the fuck. I'm like, what? Now my beers is country, bro. Crunchy, not country, crunchy.
We're being funny.
Right. But it was so dope. I started thinking about it. I'm like, they have so many memories from Club Chaos. Being back there with fucking Prozac. That was the first time I met Prozac, hanging out back there, hanging back with fucking Young Wicked and them.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Illegal and fucking Mistress perform for the first time on their little fucking, the Club Chaos stage. So many epic fucking things happen in that spot. So I think that's cool that they're gonna.
I think it's good.
You're not wrong about that either, and I hate that you're not wrong.
That's
about
what
that.
I was about ready to get pissed off about.
What? The drug bridge?
No, we don't need another drug bridge.
They got to bring back the drug bridge, dog.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I know. Yeah, that's all tongue in cheek. I don't know that dude.
No, I don't either.
And I know he's just fucking around. Absolutely not, sir. No.
I think
we're probably been around longer than he's been alive.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Oh, I can't read that. Can I read it on yours? I see what it is, but I can't open it on my phone.
You already got it pulled up on you.
Well, I exited out of it.
Let's see. Put those back on the screen.
Oh, I gotta be.
No VIP this time. Cave-In Rock was the best. I think no. Ooh, it's an image.
Yeah.
I just want to go out with this motherfucker for a hot minute, but it ain't worth it.
No.
There he is. Club Chaos, yeah. I mean, it's cool. I like the idea. I also like the idea of having the Dayton family there scroll too. I also like the point of having the Dayton family there and performing in the fucking Club Chaos tent. They're the ones that started it, so why not have them back and doing it again?
Was that? I don't feel like that. I don't think that was Club Chaos. I think that was some other spot, wasn't it?
Well, it took Club Chaos a spot because they they couldn't make it.
That was dope, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. This guy's stupid. Who cares?
No, I think he's having fun.
I mean, I don't really give a shit.
But yeah, because they had that was cool too.
That was probably one of the coolest fucking gatherings I've been to.
Yeah. And
then I couldn't even. They had other performances, but the Dayton family was the only one that I remember.
Yeah, I mean, too.
It was dope as fuck.
Because I remember we went out of our way to get back to that spot.
Yeah,
because we're like, oh fuck yeah, they're performing,
mm-hmm.
And it was like they had a tent here, and then you went into another one.
Yeah,
and that's where the stage was.
Yeah, the stage was like
you had to go through it to get. Yeah.
But it was like blocked off where they were performing at. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like they had a barrier.
Yeah.
It was like a tent or what. Like the tent had a barrier, and they had a stage that they were on the other side.
Yeah, like a stage, like a real stage. Yeah,
yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Do you remember when they had the strip club the one year?
I do. Yeah, I was supposed.
That's
to
where the lemon. That's where the lemon came from.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet up with you motherfuckers, and I couldn't find my way. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not searching in the fucking woods for all this shit.
Did anybody tune in this motherfucker? Did y'all ever go to the strip club at the gathering? There was a legit strip club at the gathering that they brought. Somebody brought it.
I wish I'd have known.
It's a fucking dude. I swear to God, sometimes I remember shit like that, and I feel like I made it up.
No,
I mean I know it was real, but like the way I remember it doesn't seem real.
I don't know if you guys made it. I don't remember what happened when we all met back up. I don't recall. I don't know if you guys said you guys couldn't find it or you
Virgil,
guys did
shut
find
up.
it.
You're not blocked.
See, I don't think I ever made it to Club Chaos because I couldn't even find that. But I wasn't juggling with a bunch of people. It was just me and whoever I brought.
I was gonna say you couldn't just follow the music with your ears.
Well, I thought I found it a couple times.
Well, I remember, dude. That's what happened with that thing, dude. Yeah. I just drunkenly fucking stumbled into this. Like, I don't know how. In my mind, I'm like, how the fuck did we miss this giant tent? But I just stumbled upon it.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You were
They
not
have
blocked,
fucking
Virgil.
multiple. I just did that.
Yeah.
They have multiple stripper poles. They had a full bar in there, like a legit bar, like a fucking L-shaped bar with a bartender. I don't even think they charged for drinks. You just ordered a drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't make it.
Because that's where they had fucking lemons and limes at the bar, and there's a fucking stripper dancing at the bar right next to me.
Yeah.
And that's where I don't remember who the fuck I was with. And we're talking about fucking
What year was
putting that
that?
lemon inside of her pussy.
What year was that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh. Okay.
Hog Rock.
Yeah.
One of them
It was one of the Hog Rocks.
It was one of the Hog Rock.
Because I don't know if I was there for that year.
No, it wasn't Busey. It was long before Busey.
Oh yeah, way before.
Long
Busey
before.
came.
That was
Yeah.
they didn't. Yeah, that was different.
I think it was like the second year, so it was like 2008.
Oh yeah, that was before.
It was either like 2008 or 2009.
One there
It
for
wasn't
that.
the first year that they were there.
Nice shape. You should bring your mom to the float.
Oh yeah, I almost put a lemon inside your mom.
If that was your mom, you can bring her. You can
And-
bring her, and I can bang her. Oh,
Hey, that shit rhymes, dog.
right.
Lee, I will not be gathering.
I'll be at the gathering.
P will be gathering.
I will be at the
I will
gathering.
not be gathered.
I will be at the gathering. I'll be all over that motherfucker, probably, most likely. If everything goes according to plans, I'll be doing like 5 things.
I like that Chantel is yelling at Lee to be in the YouTube chat when she's also in the Facebook chat.
Oh, your mom died from lemon poisoning? That's well, I guess I'm glad I didn't put it in there.
Yeah, purely speculation.
I said I almost
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
said that?
Shape.
I didn't go through my shit. Oh, there. Yeah.
We'll definitely bring her to the float then. You know.
So yeah, but that started the conversation.
You know
of
how
that
cool that
idea.
would be to have your dead mom floating with you down on the river? That'd be fucking
that would be
sick.
fun.
All right, see you, Amo.
That would probably fuck up your acid trip, but that would be fucking sick.
That would be fire. And then Rue has a video somewhere of when we came back from that gathering talking about this almost limit incident, the radio show back in the day, and we got someone to volunteer to do it.
Nice.
And we stuck a lemon inside of her vagina,
Yeah.
and I
A
put
whole one, not
Yeah,
a
whole
whole
lemon.
a whole.
Just say, how fucked up are you? Did you cut it first?
Nope.
No. All right,
and then I
good.
put a straw in the lemon to suck the juices out,
All right.
and then things
That's how he got a UTI in his mouth.
got bad.
Oh, do tell.
So
La, la, la,
So the idea was, it was just funny, right? I'm just gonna be drinking lemon juice.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with her vagina at all,
Well, it
right?
has
Like,
everything to do with her vagina because you don't. Go ahead.
I don't know what happened. I still to this day don't know what the fuck
He doesn't
happened.
know how vaginas work.
I know what happened.
So the straw is in the lemon. The lemon is in the girl.
Yeah.
I suck on the straw, and you just see fucking blood shooting down the fucking straw.
Nice.
No, it's not nice.
Was she ragging?
I.
Apparently,
But how did it get inside the lemon?
He probably stabbed her fucking vaginal wall. You believe,
I don't know
Did
if
you
it was-
No,
stab?
the straw was already in the lemon.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
don't know if it was bleeding, but I can definitely tell you what I know what happened.
What happened?
I didn't see or hear about that until now. But
What's up, Lowe's and Laos?
what actually
What was
really
it about?
happened was
What up?
this motherfucker in her,
Yeah.
straws out.
Yeah.
He's putting the straw in him, he starts gagging.
Okay.
And I'm like, I know what happened. I already
I
know
was-
what
I
happened.
definitely was gagging.
I already know what happened. It wasn't no lemon juice that made him do it. It was a smell.
Yeah, but there was blood in that straw,
Well, that's probably what created the
or
smell.
something red. Everyone kept telling me it was something inside the lemon, but I was like, I don't know. Why was the lemon bleeding?
Why,
Right.
why is the limit red?
But why would there be? I still don't understand what happened. It was a whole lemon. It's not like it was soaked in blood. You know what I mean? Like,
I would have pulled
There
the
wasn't
lemon back
blood
out. and
coming
I would've-
out.
There would have been some inspections.
Oh, it did come out.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Like,
you have that? You have that on video, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere on
Yeah,
your
one-
old-
yeah,
pull
one
out
of
the
these phones.
fucking VCR.
No, I'm telling you, dude.
I tell you, I'm gonna have to go plug in these.
We
damn
have so
phones
many
and charge
fucking
them
high
up.
8 tapes, dude.
Dude,
The fucking lemon
Ooh,
vagina,
yeah,
the
that might
fucking
be on
Cheeto.
that might be on a tape. It's either on a phone or a tape.
I think it was the tape still.
I think you're right.
How come who don't check who's? Oh, us or them? Who's not checking their messages?
Well, I think Teasy's talking to Lowe's and Loud.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for putting the at those.
Yeah.
Oh man, there was a couple of nasty shit that we used to do back then.
There was a lot of nasty things.
That usually involved putting things inside of vaginas.
Not us. No.
So we only
Not
did
really.
that twice.
Yeah.
We did. Well, I guess we did the. We had the girls. We had like 3 girls lick whipped cream off of each other.
Yeah, we had whipped cream races.
Yeah.
All right.
To sponsor, because we got like a sponsorship from the fucking alcoholic whipped cream.
Yeah.
So we were making videos with alcoholic whipped cream to try to sell, or not. It was really just smoking stuff. But
Yeah.
like the liquor
But it
store,
was brand
the
new
liquor
that
store
came
was
out.
the sponsor. So the liquor companies would give the liquor store
Yeah, they
liquor
got,
to try to sell more. So we would do fun shit with the liquor to try to sell it at the store.
Hell yeah.
And one of those was when alcoholic whipped cream was new,
Yeah.
which was fucking great. We took like a case of that shit to the gathering, bro. I've never been so fucked off of whipped cream, and it was fun, bro. You're
He's
just
like,
walking
"Rue,
around,
get
just like
yourself." And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want none of that, bro.
everyone's just like, I'm like, it's fucking 30 proof or whatever. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with that shit. Nope, that shit ain't for me.
I knew about it. It was just always too expensive for me to just go get a bottle of
But
it.
it was never expensive for us because we got the shit for free.
Exactly. If I got it for free, I would have got fucked up on it for sure.
When lemons bleed,
Yeah.
similar to like when the children cry. Fucking wild, bro.
What else we got?
Woo! If you guys just got here, make sure you get your tickets to the Tom Wood Float. That's the place to be, man.
Going down this weekend.
Somebody check the fucking children.
The 19, 20, 21. Come back on what? 2021, 22. Yeah, it's the 19th through the 22nd, right?
Leave them kids alone.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 19th. Yeah, 19th through the 22nd. Yeah. Which potluck? That's Sunday night
Yes.
or Monday?
Yeah,
Monday
yeah.
morning is a breakfast.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday
Sunday night's
Sunday
potluck.
after kickball
Yeah, that's when I'm gonna be tailing it out of there.
at the potluck.
Yeah, I won't make it there.
The motherfucking potluck. It's gonna be dope, man. It's always dope. I think this is gonna be even doper, man.
Mm-hmm.
I gave DUBBLA. Oh hell yeah! You have all that old shit, bro. That's fucking dope, man. I don't know why they take that stuff down. I would love to go back and watch some of that shit.
What's that?
The old W fuck off shows and shit.
Oh yeah.
I have one clip of that. And it was from when I tried to get Michelle and Jay to. We all wanted Call Me Bad to play the Gathering.
Right.
They talked about it. I still have that clip. And I'm like, it's fucking dope. And Jay's like, yeah. Who's going to be watching it? Me, you, and Freaky P? No one else is going to give a fuck about that.
Bullshit.
And I was like,
raised.
yeah, I was like, who gets so what? That's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be there with you motherfuckers watching.
not-
That might get me to go to a fuck gathering, to be honest with you.
oh no, not you and your wife enjoying the fucking gathering. Come on, bro.
Right.
But yeah, that shit was fun. I wish I had that other man. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I wasn't on it, but when I was up there at one time. Suburban Life from 06 to 12. Jesus Christ. It's crazy, man. You uploaded all that shit? Where? I'll go watch that shit, bro. I got a lot of memories of that shit.
No, you don't.
A little bit.
Well,
I know
a lot
yeah.
of memories of that. No, you don't. A little bit.
A little bit.
A couple.
A little bit is a lot for him.
Yeah. Well, that's the time the one time I went to the Lotus Pod. It's because Rachel was there doing the ABK show. And it was the night before Juggalo weekend.
Mm.
And HOODOO was there and Bones was there. And they were going to debut as the Have Nots. And they were doing it on that show. while I was there. So I was like standing, like, you know what I mean? We're doing our show now. I was standing at that door watching them do their thing. And then they all came out and kicked it. And I kept giving Bone. I didn't know Hoodoo at all, but I was cool enough with Bones to give him shit because it's the only time he ever painted his face.
Yeah.
Because they were all going to be in that group together. He painted his face. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't stop. Look, I'm like, dude, well, you are so fucking weird. And their homies were there, who I've seen later in life, like A and B's homies from Denver. Yeah. They were all there for Juggalo weekend and shit. And then we started doing fucking Jaeger bombs with Killa, and that's when I just wandered around the fucking Lotus Pod taking photos and shit.
Is that dude even still with Psychopathic?
Who?
Hoodoo.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But we'll find out tonight.
I mean, what's he doing? He's just hanging out.
You know what? Stay tuned because he's gonna be
right.
He's gonna be on the pro. There's a lot of questions.
I mean, I figured I'd bring that up now to keep people in tune. Stay tuned.
Yeah. If you guys didn't know, we got a big Hoodoo DOE DUBBLA coming up in just a few minutes here, actually. I believe. And he's also going to be at the motherfucking float, which I'm hyped for, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm hyped for that.
What night is he performing on? Saturday, right?
It's a beautiful question.
I thought it was Saturday.
You know, I had this I had the schedule pulled up, but I don't know what the fuck I did with it because I was pulling up all those gathering schedules.
Oh yeah, I gotta switch over.
There's the map. I guess I closed it when I was pulling up all them gathering schedules. Oh, I think I have it saved on the screen, actually. Don't I? I do. Look at that.
Yeah.
But I can't read it.
No, I was who was playing that night.
What's her name? Friday night.
Who was playing Friday? Good. I would be able to see him.
Yeah, Friday night. Friday motherfucking night. Now, that'll be the last thing you remember before fucking LSP just fucking hands us 9,000 balls a year.
Right. And when was 40 playing? Because I wanted to see him, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I don't think I'm gonna get to. Yeah, he's playing on Sunday, and I'm gonna be gone by then.
We'll be there.
Sorry for all my hands over my camera and shit.
I can't even see you anyway. It's over your
good.
It's over your thing.
4-9 Blondes would be dope as fuck to see it together. And I ain't gonna lie, I'd be front. I'd probably fucking go and be front row for that shit. What's going on? Tell me that wouldn't be dope though.
I feel like they would be like one of those one-hit wonder. Remember they used to do that?
Yeah.
At one point they thought it was a good idea.
And it was dope, but they would give them like 2 or 3 tracks and then they'd be done.
Yeah, they'd come out and do like their one song that people know them for.
Yeah.
And
then one that like some of the people might know. And then one that nobody fucking.
They had the one year they did it like 4 times a night, and the only one I remember is that "fuck what I said."
That's the only one that I remember.
That's the only one I remember. But I know there was more.
Yeah, absolutely, there was more.
But that's the only one I remember because it was dope. I liked it.
Oh, there was what the fuck was it? Yeah, that's when they had Kid and Play come out and do like one of their tracks too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they did a whole set. Kid and Play did a whole set.
Did they do a whole one?
They did. Oh, sweet. All right. Yeah, man. Like I said, we got a guest coming up here just shortly. The homie Big Hoodoo, aka DOE DUBBLA.
That's P's favorite song right there. Fuck the pain away.
That is a good song. I was listening to that on the way home last year.
I could just
sucking on my titties. That's funny.
That is a good song.
Yeah, let's get into this, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are here live, please share out the link. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Join the chat room. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. And we have a special guest on the motherfucking line. Let me make sure we got all this stuff working here real quick.
Plug-in plugs.
Give it up for motherfucking Big Hoodoo.
What up? What up?
No audio.
Happy Tupac birthday. Happy Tupac birthday.
There we go. There you there.
Hell yeah, man. Sorry, we got you going now.
What up? Happy Tupac birthday.
Happy birthday, Tupac.
Tupac, absolutely.
Thug life, we still living.
Hell yeah, man. First of all, man, welcome to the show.
We're
We're excited to have you, man. We appreciate you popping in and taking your time out your busy schedule to come hang out with us.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
You know what it do? Anything for the family, man. I appreciate y'all having me. What's good with it? Let's get it popping.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're excited to have you, man. I feel like it's been a long time coming. And once we announced, once you got announced for the float, which we're excited for that, we're gonna get into that. A lot of people have been asking. They're like, man, like, what's up with HOODOO? So I'm like, what's, you know what I mean? Like, people are excited, but they also miss you.
Yeah, I miss my family. Absolutely. You know, artistry, man, comes with a lot of things when you grow and you evolve as an artist. So I've been, you know, blessed to doing more things and, you know, just putting my voice on the microphone for everybody to hear. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just continue to travel on the journey that is placed before me. Like I told you, all I do is get up, wake up, go outside, and things just happen. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's how the blessing is. So, I've been fortunate enough to do, you know, more things and have a little bit more on my plate than I used to have. So, you know, we moving forward in time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's beautiful, though.
That is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we definitely want to talk about things that are going on in the float and what to expect. But like, I want to like, you know, I don't know, we don't have a lot of time and you have a pretty long history, but I want to at least go back to like, you know, the early days, give people who may or may not know, like how you kind of got like the DOE DUBBLA, like where it all kind of began for you on like your musical journey. Like what if anything, what is the big HOODOO DOE DUBBLA origin story?
My origin story is my best friend who taught me how to rap got killed fresh out of high school when he was 18. His last words were, "Get high and blow this bitch up." And that's what I've been doing ever since. He blessed me with the skills of rapping. I used to watch him and the other homeboys freestyle and all that shit, you know what I mean? And he just pushed me to get into it. And when we got out of high school and shit, and 7 Mile, he got into it with some dudes, shot him up with a K, and he died in my other homeboy's arms. And his last words, like I said, was "Get high and blow this bitch up." So that's what I've been doing ever since.
Pretty dope.
I started battling in backyards. You know, I got hooked up with my man D Flat. He's still producing for me to this day. He started giving me beats when I didn't have shit, didn't have no money for studio, didn't have nothing, and I was just pretty much polishing the skills, getting it together. Went over his crib and he was lacing me with beats like, you know, every other day or whatever. So started making. I started off as 50 G's, the DOE DUBBLA. So I dropped the 50 G's and was just DOE DUBBLA. Moved from Flat crib to my brother Killer Smooth crib. Shout out Killer Smooth, he's fucking incredible, one of the dopest producers in Motown. We started making hits. I mean, I didn't know we were just making music, but you know how people used to steal like CDs and shit, and like out your car and all that kind of. People used to steal our music, and people would stop people who was playing it on the streets and ask them who was it and shit like that. So that then made me put out an album because I kept putting out so many, you know, songs and shit and so many joints. People like, you know, when you gonna put out an album and shit? So boom, all the music I had made thus far then became Stacking. Stacking was a double CD. I put that shit out. That shit went crazy somehow, you know, whatever, by the blessings. And my man TJ, the Troublesome Juvenile from Detroit, WJLB 98, I met him through my cousin Awesome Dre. We were smoking weed and shit. TJ was like, "Yo, man, I'll be on the radio. I play, you know, local shit." And I was like, "Oh, okay, here, you know, listen to this." He's like, "Man, you mind if I take this shit?" So he took my shit and he played it. A month, like he played it like a month later. Like I was listening. I think he does this shit on purpose at the time. I was listening every Saturday because that's all they played is on Saturdays and shit. So I was listening every Saturday. About a month later, he played my shit, and I promise to you, I jumped out the car, ran the street screaming and shit. Like, you know, tears coming down my eyes. But it was the greatest feeling ever. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so he started playing my shit a lot. And a month after that, he started having me down at 98. So I could be on the radio Saturday nights talking to the whole fucking entire. It felt like the world, but it was talking to the whole D, Ohio, however far the fucking station goes. JLB is an extremely popular station. It's been like that since Awesome Dre, really. You know what I mean? So I was down there, and from that I spun off and got a show with T.I. and Jeezy when and Rick Ross when T.I. was about to go to jail. We did it at Cobo Arena.
Hold on,
downtown.
sir. We're having technical difficulties. I think he pressed the wrong fucking button.
Good. I like my wig. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go. I don't know if I'm assuming, can the people still hear him? Okay. Well, then you can still keep going. We're doing this for now. On the mixer, he shut the mixer off. So yeah, keep going.
Getting played so much in '98. I got the attention of the promoters with T.I. and Jeezy and Rick Ross for the show before T.I. went to jail. That was at Cobo Arena. It's about 18,000 people there. I think it's 15,000. I don't know. It was fucking live as fuck. Everybody was there, went crazy. Brought my whole crew down. We tore that bitch in half. I was on fucking 98 for like 2 years. You know, getting played every Saturday down there talking, like damn near co-hosting and shit. Because TJ showed me tremendous love. That's my dude. Shout out TJ Troublesome. From there, T.I. went to jail, came home. When he came home, he did the coming home tour, whatever the fuck it was. It was him and Jeezy again. And so they peoples reached out to me and shit. And they liked what I did at the first show. So this time they was doing it at Joe Louis. Joe Louis Arena is the Detroit. We used to be a Detroit staple. Joe Louis Arena was the shit. It's about a 20,000, I think, venue or something like that. It's an arena for real. And they sold it out.
Yeah.
And I opened up for them. They had me, Detroit's own DOE DUBBLA and all that shit all on the fucking TV. They had commercials for it. It was very, very huge for me. All that kind of cool shit,
man.
So from there, Awesome Dre was, doing shit with ICP. ICP, Twisted, and all them, they had seen the commercial, heard about me doing it. They're like, man, we ain't even did no arenas yet. Like, how the fuck are you doing arenas and shit? I'm like, hey, man, I have no fucking clue. So, tore that shit down with T.I. and Jeezy and them, man. And from there, Violent J offered me to get on the one of the ciphers and shit. Tore the cipher down, and the rest is history.
That's fucking sick, man. How you coming on the mixer? Yeah. I'm checking in with our button pusher over here. Okay. Well, you have all the questions.
Tell him this is a historical, goddamn legendary interview. Tell him he pushes too many buttons around here and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I just been blessed, man. Got to hang out with two of the, dopest cats I call my big brothers and shit. They took me around the world a couple times and around the country more. And, I've just been making my way ever since.
So how many arenas did you play? Like, were you on tour with them?
No, I just did the two before T.I. went to jail and when he came home. One was at Cobo Arena and the other one was at Joe Louis Arena.
All right, we're trying to fix some things. Hold on a second.
We back? Yeah, we should be good. We good? Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
Good, family.
That was not intentional, I promise.
The web browser just shut down. You were spitting too much heat, bro.
I was just trying to cut to the chase, you know what I mean? It's a long story.
No,
we did get everything.
So the people didn't lose you. We just switch it around. So it's all good.
In between that time, I tore up a couple of gatherings too. You know what I mean? Like my first gathering was amazing. Shout out to Shaggy Too Dope. That boy had me on the cart all motherfucking night. We got pushed in at like 10 o'clock a.m. and shit. You know what I mean? But that was my first gathering, man. And I found out I was a juggalo. I had no fucking idea.
Well, I'm glad you made it back alive on that golf cart because he's been known to crash a few.
Yeah, they tried to take us out for like 8 hours.
That's an event that should bring back to the legend.
We never got.
Yeah,
Shaggy flipped the golf cart on his fucking own, and he was trying to spin around a fucking corner too fast, and it tipped over. I jumped out. And so they had to flip that bitch back, and then they took another golf cart and pushed us in like 10 a.m. Man, everybody was looking at us. The whole gathering was looking at us. Oh, that shit was crazy, man. But yeah, I've been throwing ever since, man. You know what I mean? It was a incredibly loving, eye-opening, welcoming blessing of an experience, man. And I've been here ever since. You know what it is.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's super fresh. So you were kind of so that whole thing kind of happened. I mean, obviously you were doing your thing, but you linked up with the clowns just via like Austin Dre. Like they were big fans of him, and then they got him to come do shit. They did a track together.
Yep. I was
and you
there
were just like
in the studio for
basically
all
a
of that.
bystander. Ended up being a homie. Right?
I was Austin
yeah.
Dre's hype man when he did the shows with he did shit. What was it? Did he do Hollow Wicked? Nah, what was that other shit that we used to do around fucking Halloween? What was it? We did a show at St. Andrews. That bitch was slapping. And what the fuck was I can't remember what the show was called, but we did that shit. He did The Gathering, he did a couple of other shows and shit. I was his hype man, you know. I wasn't looking to I was just trying to fucking hype my cousin up, make sure put him in the best light possible, you know what I mean? It Absolutely. Just so happened I know how to rap too.
It worked out great.
So in the family.
It's perfect. You went with your family and then became a part of another family.
Absolutely.
It was all family from the beginning, which is crazy.
Absolutely. It's crazy because when I was doing all of this shit, you know, Violence Day was like, man, how are you doing all of this shit? The music is always taking me where it's taking me. You know, I was just watching Dear Mama earlier, like day before yesterday, whatever, and shit. It's such an incredible story. And when you watch it when you watch his life in chronological order, it makes a whole lot more sense. You know, I lived through that time, so I remember the things. I don't remember them; they're scattered. You know what I'm saying? When I think about shit Pac did, you know what I mean? But when you watch it, you understand how he went from this to this. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's just been the music, man. I just made music, and it gravitated people to me. So I'm blessed in that way. You know, I've had a lot of people die close to me, get murdered, and all of that. You know, my whole entire life. So my stories come from the soul. I speak for the family to the world.
No, it's beautiful, man. I love that. So when all this is going on, you're still doing DOE DUBBLA as well. You're doing things with Awesome Dre. You're you know, things aren't bad. You're doing well. You have your own success. You discovered the Juggalos. What was it that was it a conversation with Joe where they had this idea, or was it like you were like, I want to be a part of this? This is fresh. Like when did it all kind of bubble together into that the Crystal Skull?
I put out Asylum about a year after the Stacking double CD. I put out Asylum. Joe got a hold of it. He listened to it. He hit me up, told me to come through, and he was just like, man, you know, where'd you get this idea to put this narration with it? I'm like, man, I just wanted to know people to know where the music is coming from, what was happening on the day, or where I got the, you know, where the idea or whatever, you know. I just thought it'd be something dope to add and shit. And he thought it was dope. He was like, man, I've never heard anybody do this, you know. He was like, we do something similar to this, but it's not really narration. It's like, you know, the music kind of just it never stops, you know, when you put a album on and shit. And so I can't remember what me and him listened to something, and so we were just kicking it about it, man. And I told him about, you know, just kicking it with him, you know, big bro, we having fun, we having a good time. I told him about some shit that my family fuck with it into, and some other shit that he had always wanted to do, and it kind of just came out of that. We put it together out of that, you know what I mean? And you know, I've said this, I ain't never said it before, but famously he was like, look, if you don't want to do this, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, it's all good. I'm like, whoa, hey, hold on, slow down there, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but you know, it just had to. I didn't know people would. I didn't know people would be attracted to, or feel rather, the hard times and the struggle. Yeah, because I come from gangster rap and braggadocious rap. People talking about all the shit that they got and how tough they are and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, my music comes from life experience, pain, happiness, joy of having my children and shit, surviving near-death situations multiple times. I had guns to my head. I've been in death-defying car accidents. Damn. You know, multiple times. You know, my life has been on the line, but being blessed by the grace of God, I'm still here. Not only am I still here, I'm making the music that I'm making, and I'm influencing the people that I'm touching, the people that I'm touching, rather. And, you know, so I'm obviously, it's a blessing. I'm here for a reason. So I just want to spread and pass the blessing. That's why I say that. You know what I mean?
No,
I am blessed to be here. Period. Because I could for surely not be. So when you see me and you see me always smiling, I'm happy. I'm like, I got fucking care in the world and I'm high as hell. I am, and I don't. Let the fuck out. I enjoy life every day to the fullest, man, because you never know when the curtains close, man.
Right. That's what I grew up listening to is old gangster rap, like 80s, 90s. That's my era of music, my taste. And I just like the storytelling of it because most of it, I mean, there's some of it that's just bullshit. They're studio gangsters, but there's a lot of them that I listen to that was actually really
in there. They're brilliant storytellers. You know what I mean? And you know,
really into that life.
Who's to say what the author has done and what he hasn't done? Who's to say what story he has heard or seen in his lifetime? You know what I mean? So, you know,
absolutely.
That's how I put it together. I take it all in and I spit it back out to the world. So you know, trying to let the world know, like, you know, Juggalos ain't always had the best reputation, you know what I mean?
Right.
We ain't always been dopest in the flyers, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I bring a different set of rules to the culture. You know what I'm saying? There are no rules. Anybody can be who and what they want to be, however they feel. And I represent that to the fullest. You know what it is.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah, I came to the gathering. I've seen people in their not natural habitat, but it just comfortable. It's like everybody's in the crib, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers in slippers and shit, rolls. There, people walk around, you know?
Right there in the
everyone's drinking, everyone's having a great time. We passing it around to everybody. Everybody's feeding each other and shit, man. It's nothing like what and who we are in this world. Nothing. We are one of a kind, and I'm proud to represent it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I'm glad you're going to be at the float this year. And you're going to see, like, I know you weren't there at the beginning of the gathering.
Yeah.
But the float is just like how the gathering basically started. It has that old school vibe.
No doubt.
You're going to finally get to experience that. It's just dope as shit, man.
No doubt. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's good. Family vibe.
I'm coming to hang out with the family. Like, you know, I ain't just gonna show up, blow up. I'm gonna come hang out. You know what I mean? Enjoy myself, just like we do. You know what we do.
Right.
It's a great time.
I'm gonna have fun with my cousins. You know what I mean? What up, though, familiar?
Right. That's what it's all about, man. And everybody hangs out.
Yeah, it's exactly what the fuck I'm coming to do, man.
Absolutely.
Enjoy myself. I've been working very hard, very diligently.
Right.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So like you know, obviously we're talking about how, you know, a lot of your music is real and it's a different vibe that maybe like some of the Juggalo world may not have been familiar with. Do you think like the big HOODOO persona almost gave you an opportunity to be more of that rather than DOE DUBBLA, which is, you know, just the name is like synonymous to like what you were talking about, where you come from. We're talking about money and things we have. Now you get to be this character, but also yourself, so you can be more real and talk about like, you know, deeper shit like that.
You know, we originated from Scrub Nation. You know what I mean? So if I'm fresh off of 7 Mile, someone I'm getting money, it's not gonna translate. So what I didn't know was, you know, reaching inside myself to tell whatever story that I tell. I didn't know that would touch people the way that it did. It's just that simple. Like, this is, you know, I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be able to still be here through the trials and the tribulations and the experiences and all of that shit, and still be doing what I'm doing, or actually doing what I'm doing today. It's really a blessing to be able to share my gift with the world, because I've been through a lot of shit, and I know everybody's been through a lot of shit. We all go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We was, you know, didn't have nothing for the longest. So I looked around. I didn't have shit. I came hang out with y'all. Y'all didn't have shit, so we didn't have shit together. And we've been building,
absolutely.
We've been building this shit since day one.
All right.
And the same things since day one. So I stayed true to, you know, the culture. That's what, you know, my thing was. And I understood that from help from Violent J. Like, man, you know, you doubling the dough in the streets, man. Some of these motherfuckers don't have shit, you know. So I got it for sure, but that's not the reason why I changed. The reason why I changed is because I understand an origin story. I understand the concepts behind what is going on in the underground music, the Juggalo world, you know, the Joker's cars, all of those things. We sat down and really, I got schooled, you know. So I looked at things differently, and being blessed and the shit that happened to me, I understood that it meant more. You know, Superman flying without the cape and the S on his chest is just a guy in the fucking sky. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So, you know, I don't know how else to put it. You feel me?
No,
But yeah, man, I just appreciate being able to share my gift, man, to share my blessings. I appreciate being able to hang out with y'all. I appreciate having a built-in family to help me when I'm down. You know, appreciate me and give me the kudos when I'm up. Tell me when I'm fucking up. Help me to get back on my grind and do better and shit. And same is reciprocated. You know what I mean? Family means a lot. Your blood means a lot. And we are all family, and that shit means something. And a lot of people don't understand it, and don't, you know, they can't see what it is from the outside looking in. But you know, I was blessed enough to be baptized in the waters. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just trying
It's
to
crazy.
get back.
It's crazy to think Crystal Skull is came out in 2013.
Ain't it?
It's fucking wild, bro.
I was thinking about, you know, like, what's that? So that's 12 years ago. You know what I mean? Some kids who listen to it are now, what, 25? Let's say they're 13, 14. They're now like 25,
Yeah.
20. Are they still juggalos? You know, you hear this shit all the time, and I'm not, you know, I used to listen to that shit when I was a teenager, but I grew out of that.
Yeah.
So however they be, but it, you know, now I hear people say, man, I grew up on you, or I used to, you know, and that's weird. Like, that's
Right.
weird.
Right.
That's weird as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still to me, I'm still in the same time. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, right.
We're just living, yeah. But
So,
that was, I mean, you did make a hell of an impression, though, man. Like that was in Juggalo history, in my opinion. Like your introduction with Hexed and the
Yeah.
whole like the, you know, written in the book and this whole. I was like, it was such a sick fucking introduction to the world. Like that whole story. We're like, what the fuck is going on here? What's this guy up to? But
I'm
then
the
you
West Side,
like
I'm the West
motivation.
Side, West Craven, baby.
Yeah, but then you also had like motivation with like mountain climbing and like that was one of, as a, you know, I mean, I guess I wasn't a kid 13 years ago. I'm old, but that was like it was a motivational song, which you don't always get in like, you know, the underground horrorcore Wicked. It was a different vibe, which I appreciate that.
Yeah, I had to. That's just what it is. It's when you look back on it and you listen to it, or however so be it, or wherever it caught you, wherever you heard it, it's a well-rounded story. It's a well-rounded origin story. It gives you joy, it gives you pain, it gives you kind of scared here and there. It gives you a glimpse into the life. I'm a West Side 7 miler. You know what I mean? Detroit City. So, you know, it gives you a glimpse, but from the perspective of a dude that grew up HOODOO, I guess. I don't, you know, it's his origin story. You understand? So you can see in the videos. That's what I did with my video. I tried to build the story with the music and the videos, kind of. You know what I mean? As you see when the younger me looking through the book and shit, he's you know, going through what he's going through at home. You know, it's
Right.
you know, I tried to be as genuine in the authenticity of the art that I could be, and still portray it to you from stories of my life, because I've never talked about my life in no type of way other than I'm a hustler. I'm from 7 Mile, and if you fuck with me, I'll kill you. so I had to broaden my horizons. You dig? But you know, it worked out, man. Look where we at now. You know, it worked out. I think you know, to me, it's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Right.
Absolutely.
I have to live to give you the music. All what I've given you is how much I've lived thus far.
No, I love it. And then so another thing I wanted to bring up, man, like so after that, so we all know you now. You're the character is, we know his story, he's doing his thing. We had fun, we were motivated. Then you come back with Asylum, and that's obviously way more real. And you even had like I don't know if you call it controversy, or it was a big thing with the piggy, the boom boom piggy. Like that's some real shit that a lot of people live through. And that, you know what I mean? Like that was like a big fucking a big message to a lot of people and like a huge impact for like.
It was for me. It rubbed some people the wrong way. It rubbed some people at the studio the wrong way. It rubbed some. It impressed a lot of people actually, because I got, you know, on the album version, Trick Trick is on the song. So I mean, you know, if y'all know anything about Detroit, you know, that was the OG Godfather uncle coming through and blessing my shit. That's really all I needed. I couldn't nobody else say shit to me when I did that song, and he heard it. The reason he is on it, because he heard it and asked me to jump on them shit. So I was like, yo, you what? I'm like, yeah, he just send it to me. So
if he co-signs, you're like, I don't care what anybody says.
Fucking kidding me? Trick, my G. Yeah. Stop it. So that was a power up for me, really. I was in the stratosphere from just, you know, that love. I never got I don't want to say I never got love like that before, but I mean, come on now, it's Trick. You feel me? He doesn't have to do shit for nobody.
Right. He just rocked the stage with M like a month ago.
Come on, fam. Yeah. So for him to reach out, for us to do that, him to do that for me, man, you know, God is great, man. I'm just walking in the light, fam. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? I'm so appreciative of all the things that have happened to me and shit. You know, it's rare that I come out and tell these stories or talk about any of this shit. You know what I mean? But I've learned. My kids have told me I gotta stop telling them all of this shit. I gotta start telling y'all. So
right. I love it, man.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So you know,
I love hearing them all, man.
Yeah, I got the cameras on. We doing docs now. Matter of fact, I'm bringing the cameras to the float. We part of the dock at the float, so y'all look out for that. You know, see me and shit. You know, make sure y'all make yourselves known. You know how we do.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love here. I remember like just over the years, obviously, you know, like especially back in the day, the psychopathic days, their big thing with artists was to, you know, remain a mystery, don't talk, do things like that. Yeah. So, but there'd be like clips
that when we're in the media. See that doesn't translate to the media age.
Not anymore. Yeah.
So you know, but it's all good.
But a lot of that stuff got missed, and you know what I mean? Like, I've had a little bit of privilege to, you know, get to know people or hear things or whatever. Yeah. And that was one thing with you that I was like, that I didn't really know fully, but I feel like a lot of people really don't, is you're pretty ingrained in like the Detroit hip hop like history, man. Like,
I'm pretty embedded. You know what I mean? Just like I said, you know, I didn't know my popularity until fucking somebody told me. Somebody told me. I didn't know I was rocking in fucking Paris until we went over there and I seen ladies crying for me like I was Michael Jackson. Some couple dudes painted up like me going crazy. Right. I didn't know until I got over there. I'm like, fuck, these dudes rock my shit. You know, like, dudes coming from the Netherlands and shit like, man, we have your cassette tape. I'm like, I didn't even know I had cassette tapes. What you got? We got cassette tapes. We have HOODOO parties. We have HOODOO parties every Friday. In my neighborhood, everyone comes to my house. We open up all the windows. We smoke music as loud as we can. And I'm like, what? In the Netherlands?
Hot hits up their bootleg tapes and shit.
Awesome. You kidding me? Shit. It's the type of shit that blow your mind. You know, I get people hit me up from all over the world, man, telling me, thank you. I saved them. Keep doing what I'm doing. They appreciate me. We listen. We rocking with you over here. Shit is just, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's great. Like I'm not from Detroit. We live in St. Louis. And my only introduction but my only introduction to like your I don't want to call it local scene because it's bigger than that, but my only introduction to that scene was I was in the ICP as a kid. You know what I mean? I was like 13 years old, and they would talk about the people who's in your family. You know what I mean? Like their legends are your uncles and cousins you grew up with. Right. So like then you come along and I'm like, holy shit, it was kind of meant to be. Yeah. Like it's a weird thing to think about when you look back on the shit.
Yeah, you know, and I'm just nepotism. Fuck it. If you wanted to be that, but you know,
I don't think it's that. But.
My cousin was Awesome Dre, man. You know, if anyone doesn't know. And then he's on TV Raps in the 80s and Rap City The Basement in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Like the original show and shit. I'm in school and I tell people my cousin's going to be on TV rapping and shit. Then they see him with the chains on down in LA when they had the riots and they see him on fucking, you know, that shit made me a legend in school for, you know, about a month or so, you know what I mean? But and then I was with him when he did shows like the State Theater and shit, rocking with dudes like Super Cat and had all these, you know, guys that he's rocking shows with. So that shit turned me out at a young age, man. Every aspect of it, the music, his journey, the people he was fucking with, you know, how he presented himself, how he represented Detroit. You know what I mean? What people, how people look up to him and admire my cousin and fucking respect and appreciate that dude, man. It's you know, seeing that as a fly on the wall or you know, a number two right next to him, just soaking it up while he's soaking it up. Being able to see that and not have to, you know, do what he does in answering and telling the thank yous and all that cool shit and, you know, signing and being all of these things that he is to people, just watching him be that shit gave me the chills. Gave me the straight fucking chills, man. My cousin, I love him to fucking pieces, man. That dude came, he had no reason. I was underage. He had no reason to come me from the crib and take me to a fucking rap show with Super Cat and chicks dancing everywhere, doing the Jamaican shit and all this, all no reason. I'm like fucking, I'm like 8 years old, 9 years old, whatever the fuck, hanging with all these triple OGs from Jamaica and dudes from Detroit and all these cats. It was just the shit, man. It was just the shit, period. I remember when I first met Scarface. Remember when I first met Scarface? It's me and Dre. We was Awesome Dre, my cousin. We were at the gathering, and out of nowhere, Scarface walks up. He's like, Dre. He like, what up? Hug my cousin and shit. Scarface.
Damn.
Right.
He like, you know, man, I remember when, you know, you was doing this, man. I was just DJ Action. And you was on, you had your videos, and you was on the box, and you was, man, you know, and I gave you my number and shit. It was the number to my grandma's house. It's still the same number, right?
Oh, that's
Scarface.
awesome.
Scarface.
Yeah.
So I'm standing right there like, this is I grew up on this man. This man helped curate my style. Him, Tupac, Esham, fucking anyway. So, cuz like this is my little cousin. He rapped too. He this and that. Scarface looked at me. He was like, "Hey," I was like, "Man, I know you hear this all the time. You know, I don't even have the words, but man, I grew up. I owe you, thank you, you know, for all that you've done, all that you've given me. I used to go to sleep with the radio by my ear listeners. He's like, stop. What you doing?" I was like, I'm just trying to give you, you know, trying to give you what I because it wasn't flowers wasn't really determined at that time, but I'm just trying to give you what, you know, the thanks, man. He like, listen, you rapping right. You better represent us and you better do that shit right. You feel me? And put your all I gave you, you better give me more than that, double that back. You hear me? And then he came up and he hugged me, both arms around me. He's like, do us proud, nephew. Scarface.
You're serving the boy, sir. Yeah.
You gotta work for me, sir. I got you. Fuck out of here, man. What?
You put your ass to work double time. That's what we did. Do it better than we did.
What blew my fucking mind, man? From hanging with people like George Clinton to rest in peace, Shock G. I hung out with Shock G from fucking. I picked him up from the hotel at the gathering at about 9 o'clock. I hung out with him till like 9 o'clock in the morning when he did the gathering and shit. Sitting backstage talking about Tupac all night.
Incredible.
Man, you know, stories on stories, man. Blessings on blessings. But you know, it's the journey that I've been on. Why I've been able to continue to be here with y'all and be talked to and be relevant and still be putting out shit and people bang it. You know what I mean? It's, you know, I represent the family, man, in the only way I can, like a fucking G.
I love it, man.
That's it.
I can only imagine all the stories you have. Just a little bit you share with us tonight so far. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was bananas. You know, even Australia. First of all, let me shout out to my mans in the UK. My homeboy, fucking Ryan. 42. What is that shit? 42. What? I wrote that shit down too. 42 Risk Management. Shout out Ryan. 42 Risk Management. That boy. When we went to the UK, that boy took amazingly great care of me, man. Straight up. We did 2 shows, sold out shows in Paris and shit, man. Them boys rolled out the red carpet. They shut a whole bar, closed the whole bar for us, and let us go in that bitch and drink whatever we wanted, stand up on top of the bar and clown out and fucking and petty. Telling you, we went all around that bitch. I had a ball. Australia was fucking amazing. Shout out to fucking Kid Crusher. Kid Crusher's dope. Australia's dope. Australian Juggalos is dope, man.
Lost, but it's dope.
You see, my man is on death row now. The Canadian
Mercules.
Hey, I've done shows and hung out with Mercules. Now that dude's on death row. Get the
That's
fuck
crazy,
out of
right?
here. What, man? We take it over, dog. Take it over. Ben
had nothing. He
Ben
was in his own studio.
Yeah, that's
Been
wild,
on
dude.
tour,
Oh my God.
been on tour with the
Crushing
Mafia.
the bottles.
When we did them tours with the Mafia 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got DJ Paul on one of my joints. I got DJ Paul on one of my joints, man. Come on, man. Shout out DJ Paul. That's my big bro for real. We still talk to this day.
Yeah. DJ Paul loves the fucking Juggalos, man.
He's
For sure.
He be clowning at the gatherings, bro. He did one
bro,
set where all he just said was surprise the whole time.
Right. Surprise!
That time when he was on stage and the music played, he just jumped around, really didn't say shit.
Yeah, he was just fucked up, dog.
Right next to the fucking set, we fucked up.
Yeah, he was gathering.
He was having a good fucking
but it's the
time.
gathering,
Yeah,
he's gonna pass the gathering.
Yeah, he was having a great time. That's all that
He
matters.
kept calling Too Dope a nigga. He was like, nigga, put some paint on my face, nigga. Nigga, put paint on, nigga, what you doing, nigga? I was like, yo. Hey, listen, I got that shit all on my phone too. It's about 5 minutes of him calling fucking Too Dope a nigga. Shout out my guy. DJ Paul is my dude.
Hell yeah. That's funny
man.
stuff.
Just enjoying it, man.
It's beautiful, man. I love hearing all these fucking epic stories, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, we miss you. The world misses you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope. It's dope to see you here and talking, and hopefully we see more of it for sure. But,
I'm here. I'm back. Hey, let me let y'all know. I'm doing a movie. That's what I've been has been on my roster for the past, I said, about a year and a half. I done got into movies and shit. So my man, shout out to my man Kevin Tate. I'm doing a movie with him. He's got 2 movies on Tubi. Look him up, Kevin Tate. I'm doing a movie with a dude I grew up with. He grew up to be he's doing independent film, and we just linked back up and shit. And he's been watching me, and I've been seeing him and shit from whatever. So we just linked back up. His name is Anthony Moran. Shout out my dude Anthony Moran, Independent American Pictures. I hooked up with this producer from Brazil. Dude is fucking fire, phenomenal. His name is the Human Robot. Look up Human Robot. I'm about to go to Brazil and get busy with some shit. My man, we linked and instantly hit it off. He's just incredible, man. On that new sound. He came down here and we did an event at Club Blue downtown Detroit for Tech Fest. He came down here and tore that shit in half. Split Club Blue in half. Period. That shit was fucking
on the music tip.
Yeah. He a producer and shit, DJ, you know what I'm saying? Look up Human Robot, dog. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Shout out to I got new management. Shout out to
what does he do? Is he a producer? Is he was he doing
my man from just look him up, dog. Yeah, he a producer. He make beats, he creates music. He does all kinds of shit. Hey, DJs. He's dope, man. He's just all around dope ass dude. But see, he's from Brazil, so he's got his own following, you know what I mean, from there already, and the shit he does here as well, you know what I'm saying? But dude's dope. We linked is, intercontinental link. Shit is fucking fire. New management, shout out Latana Expansion Group. Had to go corporate, you know what I mean? Got people taking care of me and looking out for me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Making sure the paperwork gets signed, because the paperwork wasn't signed. Now the paperwork is signed.
Oh shit!
We just refurbished the studio. We got cameras in it, all that cool shit, pool tables and all that cool shit. We about to be streaming from there. What else? Shout out my producer D Flat. He's got a huge hand in what's going on with the company, Ear Drug Music, and the next album that I'm putting out. Shout out Domain. See, let me tell you about Domain. Domain was working at Psychopathic, and when I saw him, we did not know that we grew up in the same neighborhood. It took us like a month. I was like, yo, man, was you from, you know? He's like, yeah, I know. Oh, you? I used to play basketball with this dude when we was like 9 years old in his backyard. So I know that you way back. So shout out my brother Domain, an incredible producer. He's done shit on my shit already. That's my brother. He doing incredible work on my shit now. Yeah, man. You know, who else? Oh, working with my ear drug artists. I know y'all know anything about it?
I was going to ask you about that. I can't. I think it was the last time you played the Gathering when you did the second stage.
Yeah.
And the homie, I can't remember his name, but we were like, he was like the first artist you signed to ear drug. I think officially.
Absolutely. And then
what was his name?
Benny.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that dude was hella dope. I remember we were like kicking it that night because I was over there.
Yeah,
like,
he was dope for sure. Absolutely. You know, a couple little hiccups, you know what I mean? But that's still my dude, you know, all blessings to him. Shout out to Benny and shit. But, you know, I'm not even, but my business is prioritizing what I do. I have to prioritize what I do in order to bring other things to the table. And, you know, it's just as simple as that. I couldn't prioritize, you know, all the artists over the company and myself at the time. So that's why I've taken the time to build the structure, help build the artists, and that's why, you know, we are where we are today. You know what I mean? I've ascended. You know what I'm saying? I never really wanted to be like, I used to sit there and watch Joe call so many shots, man. We just sitting there trying to make music, and they come in here and ask him if he liked this T-shirt design, or, you know, what he thought about the, you know, the color for this or that or the other and shit. Well, you know, all day I was like, damn, man, you know. And it used to frustrate him because we making music, you know what I mean? But I understand. I understood it because you gotta still understand. He's the guy that made the design, and he's the guy that wants it to look a certain way. So if they don't come and ask him, they do it. They're gonna do it all over again. He's gonna be pissed off about that. Like, why the fuck you ain't, you know? So I get it. You know what I mean? I never really wanted to be the boss of the CEO. I always wanted to be the artist, you know. But I have to wear more hats so that in order to expand the brand and to help the people that are around me to expand what they're doing and shine a light on what they're doing, because I love and believe in my people. My daughter, my cousins from Bermuda, Black. Everybody know about Black. He on all the albums and shit. He about to drop his album. He's created a whole new sound. I'm going to Bermuda to hang out with my cousins on the beach and listen to that shit. You know what I mean? Help him finish that up. You know, just all kind of shit, man. All kind of shit. My mans and them doing the movies. They helped me write my first movie. Man, in exchange, I'm guest starring in theirs and shit. You know what I mean? Got the Hatchet Man on me representing this shit. You know what I mean? It's dope, man. Spreading the love, spreading the brand, and incorporating the business.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I was gonna add. That's a great. So I wanted to go back a little bit. So, ear drug was your, like, you know, it's your thing you started, and I guess as far as we know, you're the Red Book, the Houdini Chronicles Volume 1 was released on Ear Drug, and that's where we got introduced to Bambaataa, right? He's Bambaataa
Truth.
And then so that came out in like 2020, like right COVID times, and I think one of the big last times like you were like publicly big hoodoo for like the Juggalos was during like the live streams that ICP was doing and stuff like that, right? You guys came out and did shows.
Yeah, I did some of the live streams and shit. And then after COVID, we did a couple of gatherings and shit. I can't remember what the last year was that I did it. It's always so much going on, man.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all that shit.
Yeah, straight up. But Red Book dropped. COVID stopped me from touring the Red Book, which was my, you know, to me, my pinnacle album. It stopped me from doing a lot of shit, videos, you know, touring, and even getting right back into the studio. And then I had 2 kids during COVID, so I just really slowed all the way down.
So that's where everyone is like, what happened to Hoodoo? Well, he's he's a dad. He's taking care of family shit, because that's where it all started with family.
Red Book for me was like my me against the world. You know what I mean? You look back at that's my third album. Tupac's third album was Me Against the World. It was to me my best album to date. If you know my history or whatever, you know, such a it was where my skills have been after what, I don't even know how many fucking years I've been rapping, with 15, 20 years of fucking rapping or some shit like that, you know what I mean? And it should sound like that. And so in my eyes, the next album is going to be, of course, better, you know. And once I had the it's not twins, they're like 8 to 10 months apart, or whatever we call them, the twins. But once I had the two kids, man, I just slowed down. I had to live. I miss my daughter. I was just talking to my daughter, and she's about to turn, one of my daughters, she's about to turn 16. And the whole first 10 to 12 years of her life, I was touring. Her birthday's October the 14th. I was touring every October. Yeah. And I hadn't had a birthday with her in a decade.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So
you're not gonna miss that with the twins.
Fuck out of here, bro.
That makes sense, man. It makes sense.
It just once I sat down with my daughter, we were talking, and I'm not gonna say it slapped me in the face or nothing. I understood it, but even she understood it, and you know, even my wife understood it, understands it, and they have to tell me, like, you know, like this is what you had to do. You know, it's how it's the cards that was dealt, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. This is the path that was. I didn't choose this path. It chose me. I didn't ask to come to the radio. I didn't ask to come to Psychopathic. None of that. I didn't ask for my best friend to teach me how to rap and then get murdered and leave me with the task of spreading, you know, the gospel from the pain that I felt from that for the rest of my life. So I walked down the path that's in front of me, bro. I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely, you were still climbing that mountain.
Yeah, absolutely, still mountain climbing. So yeah,
now you can make up for it. That's beautiful, though.
Yeah, from all of those things that I have done, and the time that I have spent with my kids, the time I've spent with my daughter making music, my cousin making music, and doing these movies, traveling still. You know what I mean? Just expanding it all, man. My bad.
Motherfuckers attacking you, man.
I see that motherfucker flying around you.
Just expanding it all and shit has just been a blessing, man. You know what I mean? And so now we at where we at with it. It's time to show and prove. You feel me?
Absolutely.
I'm on the block outside the studio right now. It was loud as hell in there, so I had to come outside and talk to y'all. Motherfuckers in there smoking, celebrating park, drinking and shit, shooting pool, shooting dice. It's crazy. We having a great time though.
Beautiful. So yeah, I wanted to ask. Is he getting you? You good?
Fuck. Get the shit out of you. Nigga still following y'all, see?
Yeah, he's still right there, bro. He's still right there.
What's happening though?
Is he good? I'm gonna make sure you're safe.
You really like that bandana around your head, man.
Tupac birthday, baby.
Yeah,
he's still there, bro.
Damn, he's about to kill me out this motherfucker.
He been shot at by everybody. The bee's gonna get him.
That's fucking crazy. Uh-oh.
He's having to check. He's having to check, man.
Damn, man.
Oh, I get it.
That nigga was for real.
He was out for blood, bro. Yeah. You good? You safe?
Oh yeah, I'm 100.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, he's bouncing against the window.
He was trying to get you. Yeah, he's just out there fucking chasing you.
I'm telling you, he outside hawking. I guarantee you.
That's fucking crazy.
Real G's don't die.
I'll let you know if I see him.
Right? Yeah, we'll on the lookout.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Everything.
The music tip, maybe I don't know if I missed something or you're just doing so. That one came out. It was number 1, and then I recently, I guess, well, maybe not recently, but I guess last year you kind of announced number 3 with the Black Book.
Yeah, that was fake, man. That was just.
That was fake.
That was something.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, that was something that it was a concept that was put together, and I
figured cover with the hoodoo.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the concept that I was going to do, and I decided not to do it. So then I just showed it to everybody, like, fuck it, just put it. You know, I don't think I even put a caption on it. I just put it up to see what would happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was dope at the time. But the cover that we have is 10 times that, really, to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it was a dope concept, but that's, you know, it's Wayne's idea. Know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like some mixtape or something. I was like, oh, it's a fucking but it's a sick cover with the hoodoo paint on the little.
Yeah. I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope, straight up. But since we weren't gonna use it, I figured I'd just throw it out there, let y'all have fun with it, see what people say.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So then, what have you been working on musically? Are we looking at Hoodoo Chronicles 2, or obviously you said you've been working on, you're at the studio now?
It doesn't feel like a Chronicles. It doesn't feel like, so the books are gonna go. We did red. I'm gonna do black. Then I'm gonna do white. So, but yeah, it doesn't feel like a Chronicles. I don't want to say that's what it is. It's just fucking music for the time right now. It's what I feel is, I don't want to say needed, but it's just what came out of me, and you know, because I hadn't been making music and shit. We were working on the movies and shit. We're getting the show as well. Not even supposed to be talking about, but they're gonna try to bring the cameras in my house and watch what I do, watch how my life goes and shit. So that may be interesting. But it's just, I'm in a good space, man. The kids are running around, you know. We got the nice new house and shit, and I got the new studio. So I'm just in a good space, having a good time, man. And I want people to see what's going on. I want people to see how the album gets made. I want people to see how my daughter album gets made. I want them to see how Bambita's album gets made. I want to take you guys with me to Bermuda and shit, and let you guys see Black go to work, because these are all of the things that I'm doing and the projects that I've attached to. You know what I mean? And you know, the future is beautiful, man. I just you know, I'm just happy to be a part of everyone's creativity, and they motivate me. And being in the space that I am and shit, you know, when I get happy, I go to the studio, man. You know what I mean? Scroll through beats and then turn the fucking mic on and shit.
I love that. I love it. Yeah, that's exciting. That you know, that people are gonna be able to see that, and that you have all these projects in the bank. So it sounds like 25, 26 might be some big years for Hoodoo and Eardrug.
That's why you don't or haven't seen me and shit. And I'm supposed to be doing more media and shit, like all that shit. You know, now that I have management and the people around me and shit, all of that shit will get better. You guys will have more access and shit like that. But you know, I live in the moment so much. It's hard for me to pull out my phone and, you know, fucking record or take pictures or whatever the fuck it is. Or, you know, I do what I can, but my kids capture so much of everything and shit. You know, I'm starring in their movie at this point and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're way cool. They're way cooler than I am and shit. I can't wait for y'all to see the shenanigans, man.
That's awesome, man.
Just having a good time, man. In a good space, so I make great music and shit. And I really want to be able to elevate our family, our legacy, our community. You know, the ties that bind us and who we are, and show the world, you know, how dope all of this is. Right. How dope all of you are. You know what I mean?
For sure. I love it.
It needs to be plateau. It needs to be, you know, put on a pedestal and a light shine on it, so people can really understand what we've been doing for the past, what is it, going on 30 now? Fuck, 24. What is Jesus? At least, yeah. Past more. That, you know? Yeah, more. So
yeah.
I just
and then if you add the Detroit legacy that comes with you, I mean, it's even longer.
Right. I just want to be a staple and a strong part of the legacy, and show my role in leadership and love and respect and honor for our culture, for underground music, for our artists, and for our family, period.
I love that, man. It's beautiful. And I'd love to see Eardrug be like, you know, the next branch on the family tree. You know what I mean? Like, your people, your family, your artists.
It is. I'm still psychopathic. Like, are you still signed? It's like, why is everyone so bent on, am I still signed as psychopathic? We're in the future now. Artists have their own shit. You guys should want me to have my own shit, be my own. guys shouldn't want me to still be at the ranch. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. You know what I mean? We're supposed to expand and branch off. Look at what Twist has done. Look at what Tech has done with his peoples and shit. Look what Kendrick has done with with all that shit down there. You know what I'm saying?
Look at what Light's done.
Look at what Light's done. Look at what Light's done.
Yeah.
All of that. So, this is what's supposed to happen. It's growth, and we're supposed to support one another. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Yeah.
Unbiasedly and loving. You know what I mean? This ain't about disrespecting, race or we're Juggalo. There ain't no creed or color. You know what I mean? we just us. Yeah. So I represent that to the fullest, man. That's what it is. And
everybody.
And for everyone that doesn't know, I am still psychopathic, meaning, yes, I'm still signed to the label because they make money off my shit. That's what you know about music business and all that kind of shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they still own my masters.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like we said, the Red Book came out on Eardrug, but obviously for the people who want there to be a problem, ICP's on that record. That's not a psychopathic release because they're home. It's like
exactly. There is no problem. Music is eternal. Family is eternal when we're broadcasting to the whole entire universe. Motherfuckers better pay attention. Stand up straight when you're talking to you.
Right?
Amen, man. I love it. Yeah, people always just want to find dramas or beef because it's entertaining to them, but love is a much better place to live.
Period. We touching the whole entire world, fam. This dude's bumping my shit in the Netherlands, my dude. I've never even been. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I hope I do one day. Shout out to the Netherlands, but listen, that's as far away as I know, and they got cassette tapes.
Right. We had a cassette tape.
We have definitely affected the world, man. We try to go further. I just want my stamp on legacy to be 100.
I love it. I love the idea. I can't wait to see what your branch brings to the family. You know what I mean? Because obviously. Your family is already dope. We touched on that a little bit. So whatever you think is dope,
I can't wait to show it to you. If you thought Bambita was dope on my album, which everyone did, they make sure they tell me, hey man, Cuz got down. Cuz, I like Cuz, and I do too. That's he is such an amazing talent and an incredible artist. I'm just very proud of. I'm very proud of him, proud of my daughter, proud of my cousin, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be the conduit, the vessel in which what I have done, how major or minor my accomplishments is able to shine a light, no matter how bright, on what they're trying to do. Right. Each one teach one. I just want to lift up and push forward. You know what I mean? I want my peoples to flourish, man. I believe in them and I love them. And I'm glad to be a part of this, of the culture and the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to bring what I bring to the table. Y'all know that. My head been up since I first stepped in. You feel me?
Hell yeah, man. I love to see it. I love to hear it. It's a beautiful thing. You're bringing your people up with you, and we get more fucking dope shit to enjoy. So it's a win.
Y'all gonna love it. Trust me, man. I need some of the new shit too. I'm just like y'all. I'm like, you looking at me like, man, go make some fucking music, dog. We need to ride around. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm extremely focused. You know what I mean?
And then obviously this weekend you can catch Big HOODOO live for the first time in a minute at the motherfucking Tom Wood float.
Pull
up! What can people expect from Big HOODOO in the woods at the Tom Wood float?
I'm gonna come burn Tom woods down.
Yeah.
He know how I get out. That's my guy. He knows. He already knows. He's waiting for me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up and pull out. I'm gonna show up and show out.
I think as long as you don't have confetti cannons, you should be fine. He'll be fine with it.
Yeah. Nah. I got weed cannons.
All right. There you go.
I got Jack Daniels cannons.
There you go.
Oh shit! All right.
Are you floating?
We partying like a motherfucker here.
I'm doing whatever there is to be done, man. I'm coming to have a good time. Everybody keep asking me, am I like check it? Everybody keep asking me, am I floating? And yeah, I'm floating every day.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
You gonna be wore the fuck out, dog. I ain't gonna
Don't listen to him. You're gonna be good.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm coming to have a good time, man. You know what we do. You know what this is, man. Period.
Yeah.
It's a party every single day, all day until we leave.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's a great time. If you guys are tuned in, you don't have your tickets yet. You can still get tickets online today and tomorrow at a lower price.
Show up. Shout out to my little brother Light too, man. Y'all had Light on here. He said he had a great
last
time.
week. Yes,
last week. Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up there for Lights Out, man, too, in August. So that's gonna be an amazing event.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I might show up and shit and trip Light before he go on stage.
Hell yeah,
you should.
No, it's gonna be a great fucking time, man. I'm gonna show up, smoke, drink, have a good time with everybody and shit. You know what I mean? Enjoy the show. But yeah, man, I'm proud of that dude, man. That is a great fucking driven, incredibly blessed individual, man. I'm so proud of that dude. I've watched him evolve and grow from like a youngin to a dad to a grown man. Like that's my dude. I'm so proud of that dude. I love him. Shout out to Scum too. That's my guy. I love these guys, man. I love these guys. These my brothers, man. You know, we have been in the trenches together.
Back in the woods, man.
Yeah, man.
We've been in the trenches, and to see everybody doing what they're doing, you know, and continuing to push and striving to flourish and to spread what they're doing to the world, man. It's an incredible thing to be a part of.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I know Scum was talking about it when we saw him, but they were all excited. Everybody, the whole Rock the Doc crew getting back together.
Yep.
I saw Clay last night, and I had to give him shit for bailing, man. I'm like, you fucked up the whole reunion, bro.
I told him we should do one of those songs that we did. We got a couple of songs on that tour that was some slappers.
Look, there's Light right there.
Shout out.
What up, Light? Whoa, my guy.
Hell yeah. He says, love you, famo.
That's my guy. Love you to death, brother.
Now, I guess it's a dumb question here, but I guess we could assume that you're going to be at the float all weekend, coming in Thursday, staying till Sunday, Monday.
Are you my wife?
No.
You trying to get him?
I'm gonna get there when I get there, and I'm staying till I leave, my nigga. I'm pulling in. I don't know when we're leaving at night sometime, man, and they're driving me there and shit, so I can smoke the whole way. And we pulling in, and I think we pulling in Thursday, and I go on Friday. So yeah, that time, and we hanging out all night, them nights and shit, and hanging out fucking Saturday. Like you know what I do, man. It's like you come to any of this shit, the festivals and shit, and you like, okay, after my shit's done, I'm gonna hang out and then I'm gonna leave the next day and shit, and then you're looking for something else to do. You end up staying for 2 fucking days, getting wasted, and you're having a great time. Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
Well, we definitely gonna have a drink together at the float for sure.
I want to drink with everybody. I've been home with kids for 3 years.
Right? Time to get out and fucking party.
Already.
We're excited to welcome you back, man.
Yeah, it's time to party.
I appreciate it, man. Just bring the ruckus, bring the noise, bring the energy, man. We gonna party together and have a great time. You know what we do, man. I can't wait.
That'll be dope. If anybody has any questions, put them in. We'll try to get to them when we can. I know somebody asked earlier, what is, if any, what would be your dream collabo?
Ooh.
Alive or dead?
My dream collabo? Tupac.
I was going to say besides Tupac.
Besides Pac? Iggy. Nah, Bob Marley.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Bob Marley.
That'd be dope. That's sick. I love that. I love that you have interesting things like that. Like I always wanted to give you props for the fucking George Michael sample on fucking Redwood.
Right?
That's so dope.
Right? Cold, right? That shit just fits. Like, you know what I mean? I love it.
Like Big Hoodoo's in this bitch. Like, I'm never gonna dance again. I'm like, fuck
Flat
yeah.
out.
And you got the clowns on it. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
That's the shit too, man.
What happened?
The sun went completely down.
Oh yeah.
Turn on a dome light. I know it's not even there.
He might have died.
Yeah.
He might have died.
Plug it in.
We'll wait for him.
Yeah, there was a couple other questions right after you'd asked that in the chat. So you want to scroll back on that one.
Yeah, pull him out.
Ding dong.
But yeah, man, make sure you guys come out.
I really didn't mean to sound like his wife. Damn, I was just wondering how much time we had to party with the man.
What time are you showing up? I need to know where
you're
staying.
What time? I was like, what day you showing up? When you showing up?
TomWoodFloat.com. Get your tickets now. It's gonna be fucking epic, dude. if you've ever been a fan of underground or fucking Juggalo music or just fucking dope ass hip
Or
hop,
just looking for new music that you never stumbled upon before.
there's nothing on this list that I know of that's bad.
No.
This year's gonna be just fucking pure magic. It's
It's
gonna be
fucking
epic. It's gonna
stacked,
fucking
bro.
kick
so
it.
stacked, man.
Get your tickets or pay at the door, whatever you want to do, man. It's gonna be
Look,
fucking dope.
I ain't gonna lie. If y'all ain't never seen the Ice Giant perform on fucking stage, you're in for a fucking treat, man.
so
That
good.
shit rocks. That dude will rock the fucking stage.
He-
I ain't saying that nobody else don't,
Right.
but I know for a fact that when that man hits the stage, when the Ice Giant hits the stage, y'all are gonna have a great time.
Hey,
We
turn
got
on a dome light, Mister.
Welcome back, Big Hoodoo.
What's up?
Did you die? Did your phone die?
Nah, somebody fucking called. You know how that,
Whoa.
that shit cut y'all
What
off.
happened last week when we were talking to Light? It cut him off too because
Bastards.
people were calling him.
I will apologize for asking you what time you was coming, and I was just trying to gather up how much time we was gonna have to hang out.
Get yourself together, fam.
I wasn't trying to
Yeah.
sound like whitey,
Nah,
though.
What are you trying to do
good,
here? What are
man.
you trying to do here?
I couldn't let that shit slide. You good though? But yeah, man, I'm coming to hang out, man, with the family. I already know what it means, and I already know what it means to you guys, and I want you guys to know what it means to me. So I'll be there. You feel me?
I love it so much. New music, movies, artists coming back, dude.
Pay attention.
All kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, if anybody has any questions, we don't want to keep you all night. Put them in real quick. I do have at least one question because we asked all of our guests the first time they were on here.
You ain't gonna like it.
Um,
You ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it.
so essentially, man, you have 3 albums, 3 records that either inspire you as a man, as an artist, maybe even as a father. Maybe it's the record that nobody knows that you bump in your car when you're fucking crying, or the fucking record that keeps you from punching the walls, or the one you do punch the wall to, whatever it is. 3 albums you just absolutely could not live without.
Fuck, 3 albums I could not live without.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's a
tough.
hard one. Prince, 1999.
Hell yeah.
Good album.
Oof. Fuck.
He hung up on us again.
Yeah,
He said, "Fuck it, you motherfuckers ain't answering this question."
It's Light. Light's calling him.
yeah, he is. He's like, man,
That's why the lights went out.
Right.
shoot.
There he is. Oh,
Oh,
Yep,
oh,
maybe not.
oh,
he tried to fix it and fucked it up. All right. Will you add him when he pops back in,
Yeah.
Tony, please?
Yes. He you know, I think he's the first person to ever try and get extra time by just hanging out.
No. Easy,
What
easy.
button,
does
what
is a
button
good
should I push? I'm
fucking-
just pressing all the buttons.
Shape. That's a good fucking album too, bro.
I haven't gotten down there.
So somebody lend me a grand so I can go. I ain't got that grip to lend, bro.
I wish.
I got the grip, but I ain't
Fucking
got
wish.
to lend out.
Well, let's see. I'm just looking to see if there's any other questions because I know Shape asked one earlier. He likes fire. Stop calling him. Let the man do an interview. Call him
Are you
afterwards.
worried about pulling an MJ and catching on fire.
Yeah, that was the question I was talking about.
Which one?
Oh, the one about catching on fire.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh damn, Chew made it in. What up, Chew?
Chew.
Probably gone already.
Shout out to
though.
Chew, shout out to Stasher, shout out to Shape, Teasy.
Shout out to
Nico.
Light.
Cody Fink, what up, dog?
Hopefully he makes it back. Maybe he won't. But it's going down this fucking weekend, bro.
I think he's the first person ever to just dip out on the question.
Well, he don't think he did it on purpose.
No.
Yeah, I'm hyped, dude. It's gonna be dope to see HOODOO again. It's gonna be everything is about to float. It's fucking amazing.
Like if it wasn't for work, dog,
Just-
I'd be leaving tomorrow.
Just the love in my
No, I wouldn't.
feel,
If it wasn't for work,
man,
I'd be going
for
to the
coming up-
fucking show.
coming up to
tomorrow.
this, coming up on the float, man. It's just so excited.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, David.
What up, David Matheny?
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys come to the float, dude. Don't miss the float. It's the do not miss.
I think this is gonna be the first legendary year. Like, you know, like it's just. I mean, it's legendary every year, but like, I think
it's gonna be more.
This one's
You're
gonna
only
be
saying that because it's the gathering of the legends. Get out of here.
no. It is. Well, it is. It is the gathering of the legends. Yeah,
We're gonna be there.
It is a stacked goddamn fucking weekend,
and it's
man.
just it's everybody. I think everybody kind of knows each other, and so it's gonna be like a huge family reunion
Facts.
of like who's who. In
Bro,
the
that
underground.
LSP party is gonna be fucking
People are gonna
off
get.
the fucking hook.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
someone's
People are
gonna
gonna
die.
get hurt.
Bro.
In a good way, but somebody's not gonna feel good the
That
next
is
day.
Saturday night, correct? It better not be Friday because I ain't gonna make it Friday.
Oh, I
I'm
think it's
going.
Friday.
I'm going to fucking sleep, dog.
Yeah.
If I'm floating, I gotta
the
go to
LSP
sleep.
party's Friday.
Oh, well, I might not be floating.
Hell yeah, shape.
Yeah, it's big hoodoo,
Oh, they're not staying on the grounds this year.
killing it. Then the
Hoodoo.
fucking
Shape.
pepper thing, and then LSP medley.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get up Saturday morning after that.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be hard for me.
It's gonna
to
be
get
a
up
rough
on-
Saturday morning.
I mean, I can do Saturdays fine, but me being at kickball might be a little. I might be late.
Well, that's Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Floating is Saturday. That's the
Yeah.
part that's gonna be hard to get up. with.
No, that'll be okay. It's when I go back from the float.
The float is gonna be better than the gathering. Guarantee it.
Facts.
It's the fact that
'Cause we're gonna be
floating all day, partying all night, floating all day. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go take a shower and maybe grab a nap and come back. And by the time I get back, y'all gonna be sleeping anyway.
And I say that Silver Stature because it's not just about the music. It's about the vibes. It's about the camaraderie that everybody has on the grounds there.
Bro, you ain't never been to like the early gatherings. That's the
But
vibe.
also the music. All the music is dope. Everybody's
I
dope.
mean, it is dope, but it's not just about that though. Like there's more to the float than just that. You know, you're out in the wilderness. You know, you get to experience nature. You get away from it.
Yeah, I
mean,
heard you were coming, Stranger Danger.
Stranger danger.
Welcome back to the Juggalo world, Cinderella man.
Trailer park.
Hell yeah, Virgil! I'm glad that they took you out of Old Sparky. I don't know what the fuck you've been on, but all right.
And we're not just saying that about the float because we know a lot of these artists and we became friends over the years and whatnot. It's more than that. I mean,
We want
if
you
you've
guys.
ever listened to any one of these guys' music or women's music,
Mhm.
at that fact, they're all amazing artists. Every one of them on this bill that I've heard of, there's a couple of them that I haven't heard that I'm looking
Mhm.
forward to hear. So,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, shout out to Ogre for his picks in music and HMR. I think HMR is also like kind of a collaborative on like who's choosing who, like who's doing the hand picking
yeah.
on these artists. Like they kill it. Like I don't
you
think
got to
I
include Tom Wood in that too.
I mean, Tom, he does have a final say in everything, but I think I saw Ogre for the saying one of his rants the other day that like he's for the most part kind of the one picking all these artists, and I mean he does a great job doing that because every year, like even if I don't know the artist, it's still a good set. I'm like this is dope.
Well, and fun fact I know a lot of rappers and artists listen to the show, and the loophole to the float is to go to the float. If you go to the float this year, you might end up on stage like at the first night, which is a thing people do. It's like karaoke, and you can bring a set, whatever.
We be partying.
But you make yourself
If you have
known.
music.
You become fucking familiar with people, and then when next year comes around, you go, "Hey, remember me? I was at the float last year. I'm an artist. I'd like to perform." Most of the time, you're going to be one of the first people picked
As long as you're dope.
because you're already out there supporting.
Yeah.
So there, you know what I mean? They put you on that bitch.
Mhm. There's several artists for this year that have been at previous floats that have performed at karaoke or done talent contests, and they're
Well,
now performing.
Well, I mean, I don't I don't remember old gal's name. The short haired gal. Who the fuck?
Would you say the letter people?
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think she's a lot of people. If it's the one I'm thinking
The
of.
letter people? Well, I don't know what you're saying.
No, but she jumped on stage when we were doing a party and whatnot. And she jumped on stage and rapped, and she got booked
Oh, girl.
last year.
I can't remember her name. Heather's friend.
Oh, the one we were talking about last year?
Yeah,
Too sweet,
yeah,
too
yeah.
sweet. Let.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. But I
Yeah, she rapped in like the talent contest
yeah.
for the Miss Float thing.
And then
can't remember her name. So I apologize.
Mid-South Monster performed at a couple of them, just at a party and shit, and then he got put up on a stage.
Yeah, we gave him sets when we were hosting and shit.
Tiny Tim TJ did the same thing. Come out, jumped on the stage and did his little thing, and the next thing, now you know, look at him, he's on the stage this year.
I wonder if they got a microphone wrangler for Mid-South, because you know he doesn't like to put that thing down.
Is he gonna be there?
Yeah. Well, from what I know, he is.
Oh, he was.
I hope he is.
I hope he is.
I hope he is too.
He the homeboy.
Yeah. The fucking flow, bro.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit him up right now to make sure he's gonna fucking
You-
be there.
you
He's gonna
float?
be there because
You
fucking
float?
Tiny gonna be there. He gotta be there.
He's gotta be there.
If he ain't, I'm gonna go beat his ass.
You're gonna knock a few
You
inches
hear
off.
that? You hear that Mid-South? You ain't gonna be able to float. I'm beating your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out his
And
mixtape.
not in a good way, neither, dog.
Greytown Assassin 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on that motherfucker.
We're on it. It's like some of the best banter you're ever going to hear on a fucking
hosted by
album.
Replicon.
Yeah, hosted by Replicon Radio.
Facts. Go check it
It's the
out.
first time an album has been hosted.
Shout out to Mid-South Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want us,
he's the homie,
you
man.
can book us, bro. We're available for things. We can host your mixtape. We can host your event. We can host Juggalo Pictionary. We can
We can
host
do that.
Kickball. We can
We're
host
versatile. We do
Jaeger
all kinds
Slam.
of shit. We're just in the entertainment business.
Facts.
Yeah.
We're here.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We're here to entertain you.
Yeah, we might not write songs, but for now.
I guess Hoodoo's not making it back, but that's okay.
He just didn't want to answer the question.
Could be. If you
No,
want to
shout
hear,
out to that dude.
if you want to hear the answer to that question, come to the Tomwood Float,
There you go.
and Hoodoo will be at the Tomwood Float. But it was still dope. We still had a good time with them. It's still dope.
Yeah.
They're, shout out. Mad love. They have a backup generator. Okay, well, appreciate that.
Oh, he's talking about some.
Virgil, you're a wild man, dude.
Yeah,
I appreciate you fucking tuning in every week from the Manchester, UK.
Yeah.
Manchester, UK. What else is popping off, man? All kinds of shit. They DJ Clay, Let 'Em Bleed Volume 5
Wow.
secretly got announced today.
Secretly.
shit.
Yeah, they just started sharing a bunch of weird images that
I
have
thought
like
there was already a 5.
Star Wars
Before.
writing on it,
Uh-huh.
and then if you decipher the writing, like Violent J shared it, check all different images, but has the same writing on it somewhere,
Yeah.
and it all says DJ Clay Volume Let 'Em Bleed Volume 5 Fall 25.
Oh shit, coming soon.
Yeah.
Oh, Shape, I understand.
Why would they not just drop it in the
sucked
gathering?
last
I
year.
mean, I guess I got the 6. But.
Yeah, them horseflies sucked last year. At least for like the first day or two.
Take
You
a
guys had an
fucking shower,
RV
you
last
ain't gotta
year,
worry
dude.
about it.
Yeah.
they didn't.
Yes, they fucking did.
They had an RV last year.
Oh, they were at the car. They were like staying in the car.
No, they had a big ass RV.
Yeah.
That's what it-
And a
oh,
golf
it was
cart.
like- it was
They
the
had
year
all
before-
the
it was the
finer
year
things.
before- It was
Yeah.
the year before that they were staying in the car. That's right.
Well, Shape, I'm gonna come sleep on your hotel floor. I'm just gonna hop in your trunk and pop out one of these days.
Yeah, they're out there with all the finer things in life complaining, bro.
Oh, this fucking RV in the shower.
Man,
It's
there's
just
bugs
so
out
tiny.
there.
Oh, I had to go walk outside of my camp, and I got attacked by a bug in the woods.
Yeah.
You know the bugs are still gonna be there when you come to the woods, right?
Yeah,
Well, maybe
fine.
you
That's
could've-
fine, but I could
yeah, the
escape.
light from their RV attracted the bugs. You poor guy.
But close the
Yeah,
fucking
hotel for the
curtains.
gathering for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, hotels for the gathering for
The
sure.
float's fine. You don't have to worry about shit there.
It's it feels more right to camp
Yeah,
at the
it's
the
much
float.
and it's much smaller.
I
it's
like
a lot
to have
smaller.
shit in the bathroom, bro.
I would love to
A
sleep in the
shower.
AC. That would be fine.
Fucking, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
that's the big perk. But
that's the big perk. But I deal with
It's
the showers on
so
hand.
far.
Oh, if you are floating, if this is your first time, bring quarters for the shower. Just so you know, so you can shower. Bring quarters.
Yeah, bring quarters.
Which most likely they're gonna wind up just stuck on because I don't think the timer thing works correctly. So like eventually it's just on. So, but yeah, you're gonna need quarters if you want to shower. That would be dope. if they brought Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys will not ever be at another.
I think the chances of Yellow Wolf being there are pretty high.
I feel like Yellow Wolf needs to be there. I don't think Suicide Boys necessarily need to be there.
Suicide Boys are too big for that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they're selling out arenas.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They're too big for that. Just like Jelly Roll ain't gonna do no fucking gathering.
That would be dope.
I don't give a fuck. He said he would, but he ain't going to.
Yeah.
He might just unannounced.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'd be
Suicide
dope.
Boys are too big for that. They ain't gonna do it because they're not on that level. They're not on that level. They're not. I don't want to say level. Yeah, that sounds ignorant, but they're not. Their price is too high.
I think so. Yeah. For right now, they're too big right now.
Their price is too high to get them.
And they're not going to do it for the love of the gathering.
Well, no,
like,
because
they're not
Jelly
really.
Roll
They're
might
not really in
be-
our circle.
Yeah,
They're
Jelly Roll
not-
there might be like a 5% chance, but like
Yeah.
Suicide Boys, they're just too.
I would
too
say
expensive.
25% chance for Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Yeah, the Suicide Boys. They're not really in our circle either, though.
Exactly. They're adjacent.
I think
but
Jelly
that,
Roll would be confused though. He
but
wouldn't
Suicide
know.
Boys isn't.
He would try to do country.
He doesn't have a set ready.
Yeah, he would try to do country and be like, "Wait a minute,
Well,
this
he
ain't where I'm-
knows better. But.
Wait a minute, I went back in time. Hold on, guys. Let me get this. Let me get this. I got to change some shit. I can see him taking a half hour to fucking figure out a set.
No,
and it would be fucking epic, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I think he's gonna do what he knows. He knows what he's gonna do. What he would do.
Yeah, he gonna be there Thursday.
There you go.
Mid-South.
You heard it here first.
Mid-South gonna be there Thursday.
Dope.
At the float.
Yeah, Damian Quinn would be dope to get at the float for sure. I'd love to see Damian out there.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Damian leave his house.
Yeah, we need to get him back on here. Find out where he has been.
Yeah, he just did the whatever show
I
up
did
there,
see
but
that. Yeah.
Damian Quinn.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, you know,
I don't
we
know.
got Bloody Ruckus this year.
all the times that we had him on the show, man, it's always great talking with him, man. And
Yeah.
I love that dude.
we need to get him back on for sure.
There's a bunch of people we need to get back on.
We said Hobson needs to be at the gathering this year.
I think Hobbs.
earlier.
I think. The only thing I'll speculate on my opinion of the gathering. I mean, there's a lot of people I think should be there,
Mhm.
but I 100%. I might even put money if there was like a bet on the gathering performers.
Mhm.
I think we're gonna get that whole 3-6 Mafia Bone tour.
That would be. I mean, that would fit. That would be fitting.
Yeah, I think that tour. I think that'll be a stop on that tour.
I feel like it should be.
Why would I mean Tex there?
Yeah.
They're fucking best friends with DJ Paul. You know, Bones played fucking 7 gatherings
Yeah.
at least, but maybe more.
Yeah.
I mean, they played the gatherings when it was inside still.
Yeah. Oh, they played a bunch.
Yeah, like
I would.
and DJ Quick, sick.
What?
That's that tour.
Oh yeah.
It's 3-6 Mafia, Bone, DJ Quick, and Tech 9.
Yeah,
DJ Quick's the opener.
I don't think they're going to worry about Ghostman coming back, even though he had one of the best sets of the gathering. Period.
Well, so does ICP Trailer Park. They do crazy numbers on TikTok too.
Right.
Man,
Yeah, Hobson be dope.
That
But yeah,
is-
I think we're good. I think that lineup will be there, which would be epic for the gathering with
when is
actual
that DJ Quick
3-6.
fucking shit coming?
I don't remember.
Do you know Luigi's coming to town?
It's in August.
That-
Yeah,
right
the
after
Red
the-
Flag, I think. Right?
Yeah, right. Blueberry.
It got
Hill.
moved. To
Oh,
the
did
Red
it?
Flag, yeah.
He's too big to play Blueberry Hill, to be honest, man.
I was like, I'd like to go see
I
Luigi at
really
Blueberry
want to
Hill.
go.
Yeah, but that's too, that is way too small.
But
That duck room is
Yeah.
way too small. You
I don't
only
think
fit
that's
like
why he
100
got
people.
moved. It was just
Well, he probably moved it once he's seen the.
He's going to be the
fucking-
Wednesday we get back from the float.
no, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, June 25th, St. Louis, Missouri.
I kind of want to
Yeah,
go.
it does still say Blueberry Hill. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
When is that one?
June 25th.
That'd be sick.
Oh, that's literally like the we'll
Yeah.
do Replicon Radio and then Ouija Man.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex is going to be pissed. I'm going to be gone for a week.
I'm done.
Yeah, I would like to go to that. So I don't have any
My
tickets or
fucking
anything. So.
schedule hasn't. Yeah. I'll just keep having fucking everything on my schedule.
Just completely, just
Forever.
everything forever.
I would like to go see fucking DJ Quick, man. That, oh my god, that'd be fucking. That's the only dude that that little out of my era of music back in the day. Besides like the main Tupac's, Biggies and shit, DJ Quick is one dude that I would have liked to see And I'm surprised that they didn't bring him to a gathering.
Saw Tupac at McDonald's.
I mean, Tupac. I mean, that would not that he did a whole lot of concerts by any means.
No.
He really did.
Every time I think of DJ Quick's name, all I can think of is fucking TQ though. I can't even remember a DJ. I know I knew DJ Quick songs, but I can't think of any of them. I just think of fucking DJ Quick was the shit.
Yeah.
And fucking TQ.
West Side till I die.
A new Darby album announced.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I was just talking about it, yeah. Well, I saw Frank at ICP last night.
All right. Well, a new Darby O'Trill album.
Shout out to Darby, man. Shout out to Darby. Shout out to Damian Quinn too. I don't remember why we subbed on him, but I like him.
Somebody mentioned that they would like to see him at the gathering.
No, why we stopped talking about Damien?
I like him.
No,
I was
he's
saying
good
something. I don't
people,
remember.
man.
I was saying something. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Say it.
I don't remember what it was.
We'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
You said that
I
he
was
just
trying to
did a thing.
reintroduce the conversation and hope that I would remember,
Damien just did a
but I
thing.
don't remember. Hex is on tour. Just you want my honest answer? What happened to Hex? The fucking weird juggalos that follow Ouija, like other juggalos follow ICP, stopped fucking with Hex because he wasn't on fucking Chapter 17 anymore, so nobody cared.
Well, there you
I
got it.
care.
I'm not. Maybe you do. That's good. But I'm saying like people just stop paying attention.
Yeah.
But he's on tour. He put an album. Like he's doing things. He didn't stop doing things.
Right.
People just stop paying
Pay
attention because
attention.
it's not fucking related to Ouija anymore.
I want a Damien Ouija collab with a Devereaux
Damien
production.
Darby collab EP with Devereaux Production.
No, I want Damien Ouija Devereaux.
You won't get that. You won't get that.
Hmm.
Damien and Ouija Club. You won't. Get
What,
that.
they hate each other?
No, it's just not. Two different styles.
If you guys listen to the
Well, so is Darby and
MMMFD interview we
They
had,
did a whole
closer,
album
though.
together.
They're a little more closer to styles.
we had MMMFD on it a couple weeks ago,
Yep, we sure did.
and Scum's talking about the new Dark Half record that's supposed to come out this year.
There was a couple projects getting ready to come out, or well, gonna come out this year.
There you go.
With
Trailer
all,
Park says Hex is going on tour with Drummer Boy.
with all the other.
He put
artists.
one album out on Chapter 17, Zach, and then.
I think wasn't that what all he was signed for?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did his album.
But
and that was it.
I don't think it was a happy split.
Oh,
It wasn't like nobody was like talking trash, but it wasn't like
right.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, because Darby's. But I don't know. It's not my business. It's their business. But yeah, if you're a fan of Hex, Hex is still doing stuff. He just did a tour. I'm pretty sure he put another record out. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You're talking about we need to get him back. I said there's a lot of fucking people we need to get back on.
There is.
I talked to Uncle Buck the other day. And he's excited to come back on.
Yeah,
And
it's been a while since we had him on.
Yeah, and I just don't know when. We're scheduled
Yeah,
halfway
somebody
through the
hit-
fucking gathering.
Somebody hit us up and was like, "Wow, I was just checking when our interview was."
I just saw that. I messaged him on the personal page
Okay.
because they have one scheduled.
Yeah. Well, I don't have.
D-
What that's what
Ryder.
made me think about.
I was just thinking about you a little bit ago.
Yeah, he was talking about how he wanted to lick your butthole and your ball sack at the
Yeah,
same time.
it's like, man, that D, man, I want it.
Dude. I just talked to you like yesterday, D. Ryder, but I appreciate it. What's up, Lots? You missed the whole show, bro. We had Big HOODOO on. It was fire.
And then we were on.
We're here. You're
Working
here.
fire.
You can see Lots at the Tom Wood Float.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buckshot released his. He had the Faith Mystery Bundle,
Mhm.
and it was like, if I told you what this was, it would sell out in 1 second. There's only 32 of them available. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
There's gonna go up for sale. Well, I bought one, and I fucking for some reason the fucking $60.
Oh, not bad.
I
I didn't get one.
But
I know about
they
it.
sold out in like a minute
Yeah.
too. Even though he didn't even say when they went on sale.
Yeah.
But the thing auto corrected to Kentucky.
Oh no.
So like my order went through it, which I don't know how it even allowed it.
Right.
Like, I don't live in Fenton, Kentucky. That's not a fucking place. Like everything else is right except for say Kentucky. So I texted him. I was like, "Hey, bro, I have faith, but
So baller.
because it was the faith bundle. I was like, I have faith, but I don't fucking live in Kentucky." And he's like, "You're good, bro. I got you." Like, and then we just started talking. I'm like, "Dude, we need to fucking have you back." And he's getting ready to drop a new record and shit.
Yeah, why didn't we have Double Dragon 2 on? Why didn't we have him and Fuck Kung Fu while talking about
Fun
it?
fact: there
talking
is a
about
Fenton, Kentucky.
Is there?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, just like there's a Fenton, Detroit.
I thought that was the only other
Fenton,
Fenton was Michigan.
Let's see, Fenton. It's near Nashville.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You bringing that
Fentons.
gravy, Lots? Were you on Swills tonight, Lots?
It's actually near Paducah. I've been to Paducah.
I've been
that
to
little-
Paducah on accident.
That little shithole of a fucking town. I used to.
I've been there on accident.
Yeah, that's the only time you should be in Paducah because I don't recommend going there.
I'll tell you the story real quick.
That would be a legendary performance.
So like we always did this family trip when I was a kid. We'd always go down to Kentucky Lake, down in Tennessee, Tennessee area.
Tennessee.
And
Tennessee.
it was like our second or third year going. And we were my brother and I, we was in the back seat of the car. We were fucking like half asleep. And it was nighttime or early in the morning when we was driving because we was going down for a fishing trip. So we wanted to get there early in the morning, put the boat in, and fucking go out in the water when we got there.
Yeah.
And we were following a buddy of my dad's. It was all going down there. We were following him. Well, he fucking just like skirted out for whatever reason. And this is before we had even GPS. You was following a fucking map.
Oh, you had the printout.
No, not even a printout. You're following a fucking map.
Oh,
Map.
oh, fuck
A
it.
map.
I just bought a trucker's atlas yesterday.
Not a fucking.
I'm getting
sheet
ready to get
you
in
printed
there,
out
Steve.
from
Hold on.
Google Maps, an actual fucking fold out throw that stretched all the way across the goddamn front seat of the goddamn car,
Oh,
right?
that's crazy.
And I remember I was like snoozing, and all I do is hear my dad. Paducah? The fuck Paducah? We're a long ways away from where we're supposed to fucking be. And he skirted the car around, and then, we figured out where we were going, but we had to stop the fucking car to look at the goddamn map and then follow the fucking. Oh, man, it was funnier than shit. My dad was pissed. We ended up getting there right before the sun was coming up. So we got the boat in and everything. So everything was fucking kosher. But, man, my dad was pissed. My dad was so pissed.
That's funny.
So in the morning time, they had the bait shop right there where we were all staying at.
Yeah.
And so we would all like load up on fucking minnows. My dad was so fucking pissed. He literally took like 5 bags of ice and dumped them in this dude's minnow bucket. Like fucking killed all the minnows.
Oh, no.
Like, fuck you leaving us, motherfucker.
Damn, bro.
I mean, it could have been worse,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like it was $100 worth of fucking minnows. It was like $10 worth of fucking minnows because shit was cheap back then. But yeah, I remember him. He got out to his boat before we got out to ours, and I hear him like we get out there, and he's like, "What the fuck? I got a bunch of dead fucking minnows." My dad started chuckling like, and we was all kind of laughing a little bit. And he never did know. He never did find out. I was like,
That's
oh
funny.
shit, that's fucking hilarious, man. Which you wouldn't think that fucking putting ice in fucking water would kill the fucking
I
minnows.
feel like they would just go to sleep and then they would wake up when they thawed out.
Well, these motherfuckers. I mean, he put enough ice in it. These motherfuckers, like the water, everything just fucking froze. And by the time he actually got back out, the water was already back melted. So all these minnows are floating on top of the fucking minnow bucket, dog. Oh my god, it stunk. It was fucking. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. My dad's like, that'll teach that motherfucker. I'm like, no, it won't, because he don't know who the fuck did it.
Yeah. That's a lesson not learned.
But my dad was like, it makes me feel better.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I never.
Oh, the
forget
Thompson.
that,
That's
man.
where fucking. Isn't that where we hosted Axman's at?
The Thompson House
Yeah.
in Kentucky
Yeah.
or Tennessee or where the fuck
Kentucky.
Kentucky? Yeah.
Kentucky. Is that Thornville?
Is that's the one next to the?
No, that's where the gathering
that's
is.
Ohio.
Is that the one next to the strip club?
I think so.
That has a strip club like literally next door that you can actually walk the back side of it and go in.
I think that was it. I did something. We did something there at the Thompson house. I don't remember. I saw a video. I actually uploaded it there. I got a bunch of shit off of Facebook because they're like starting to delete all our old like Facebook's like you can't have videos anymore.
I
or whatever.
noticed that.
Yeah.
So like I did something and it let me download a bunch of shit. Not all of it, but a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And it was like 25 minutes of us at Axmas. Well, it was at Axe, but it was us like side stage and like doing shit. And then there was like videos from fucking UPS to Bowl and like all kinds of fucking. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on any of that shit.
I was like, we've been around.
Right? Well, that's why when we were talking to HOODOO, and he was like, man, I do from the like UK, this and that, or Netherlands and this and that. And I'm like, bro, like, I remember the first time that we had somebody come in from the fucking UK or fucking Kid Crusher that, you know, people that actually tune in, like, hey, man, I'm from fucking UK, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck? Like, how in the fuck did you even get tuned into us? Yeah. Like, our first encounter, my first encounter with these people from other countries, like, what the fuck are you doing listening to? Like, I mean, cool. Like, it fucked me up for a minute. I was just talking to somebody the other day. The one thing that really fucked me up about doing this show, and only because I guess I stay pretty humble with it, and you guys know that because we've had conversations that about people should like not necessarily but you guys think that we should be acknowledged more, and I'm like, nah, we're just a stepping stone. We remember the conversations.
We still have those.
We still do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you remember how last week how good it felt when someone did appreciate us and invited us to their event and wanted us to be there and offered us money. Yeah. So the next fucking night we fucking booked 3 fucking for the first time in our fucking 9.5-year history. We fucking booked 3 flights to Michigan, but because somebody made us feel fucking welcome for once. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But I remember,
shout out to Light.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know you. Yeah, you were there because this motherfucker had to come get me out of the parking lot because I had to move my fucking car because they didn't want us parked in the back over at Pops. But the first time, this dude comes out to me and he goes, "Hey man, come back in." I'm like, "Yeah, I just had to move the fucking car. I'm gonna slam a fucking beer and I'll come in. What the fuck's going on?" And like, we still have like 2 hours before the fucking show starts. What the fuck you in a hurry for? He's like, there's somebody at our booth that just bought some shirts and a couple posters and they want them signed. I'm like, well, fucking sign my name on it. What the fuck they want my autograph for? Like, I wasn't trying to be a dick. I'm just like, what the fuck they want my autograph for? Like, I don't understand this.
Yeah.
And he's like, just come the fuck in. I'm like, all right. I threw that motherfucker a beer. I said, we're slamming this fucking beer.
I remember that. I think he was mad at me when I said that. I was like, what the fuck?
I said, well, you're going to slam a beer. I'm going to slam a beer. We're going to fucking celebrate our first fucking autograph, I guess. Yeah. And he's like, bet. I'm like, all right. So now you're not mad at me for being out here wanting to drink a fucking beer. So let's slam it real quick and go. So we went in and I don't remember the guy it was, but it was like him, his wife or girlfriend. But they had their kids with them, so I assume wife, or had a kid with them. But they had, I think, 2 kids or whatever. But the other one was too small to bring. And he's like, "Rube, will you sign this?" And I said, "Well, what the fuck you want my autograph for, man? I don't understand." And he was like,
"That's where that picture came from."
Yeah,
yeah.
And he's like, "Man, I just love what you guys do, man. And I've been listening to you guys for a long time since you guys started doing this and all that." Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel. This is the first autograph I've ever been asked for. I'm sorry, and I was so apologetic to the man, and to his wife and to this kid, and I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, man. I'm sorry. This is new to me, okay? And he's like, no, you're good, And I was like, thank God you're understanding, because somebody like in this situation, somebody different would be like, well, what a fucking dick. Not that I wasn't trying to be one. I didn't understand.
Yeah,
I didn't understand it at all. Like,
you
want a picture with me? Why?
Right.
Fuck, you want a picture with a fat guy, fucking a retarded fat guy for? Like, I don't get this. But now I'm starting to understand it, and because people do listen to us, which I don't know. I don't understand why, but I do listen.
We love y'all though.
100%. I'm not.
So what he's trying to say is we got a bunch of signed merchandise available.
No,
pre-orders up now.
But like going back to like,
you want an exclusive Replicon Radio signed poster?
We'll fucking do it.
No, but like HOODOO was talking, like, you know, that he was like really amazed to have, you know, these people, and I'm the same way. Like, when people come up, like especially when we were out in fucking Springfield, and Light's like, "Hey, Rue, let me get a picture with you," and I'm like, "What? Why? Okay, all right." All of a sudden, like, I'm fanboying because, like, I'm a fan of Light, and we're friends now. You know, when he first got to Springfield, I was talking to C. Coli, and and Light walks in, and he looked up, and he's like, he come through the door because he just got done talking to him. He's like, "Where the fuck's Rue at?" He's like, "Oh, he's around here somewhere. He's probably over by the bar." And Light come walking out, Rue, just scream. I'm like, why? Like, oh my god, like what the fuck?
I had that kind of moment last year at the float after Kung Fu got off stage. And he was swarmed by a huge crowd of people at the merch booth. I'm just kind of hanging out at the booth, you know, because that's kind of where everything.
That's where we congregate.
And as soon as he saw me through the crowd of people, he just got the biggest fucking smile on his face, and just like, dude, just like, and, you know, I went over to him like, dude, what's up? Because I didn't want to bother him because he was, you know, talking to fans and stuff. But like, he was like, dude, you get over here, and like, we just a big old hug, man, and it's just nice. It's just a wonderful feeling. You know,
Kung Fu's the shit, man.
Yeah.
I remember when we first had him on the show, and he had the show at Pops.
Yeah.
And he literally gave us Replicon Radio, a poster signed like, "Here's to Replicon Radio," blah blah blah. I'm like, that's the shit, bro. Like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and those are times that I cherish, and I'll
we're famous. That's the whole point.
I'll always remember.
I wish.
I will always remember those times, especially with Light, man. Like him and I think all of us as a whole with Light, like the first time we've all met, it was like instant brothers.
That was it. Lights Out or
the Gathering.
Light of the Loop.
First time I met Light was right after.
Mine was the first time at the Gathering with Uncle Bert.
I thought Light Up the Loop was before that.
Maybe. Oh no, it was. You're right.
Because we knew him when we went to the Gathering because we kicked it so much at Light Up the Loop.
Yeah, so Light Up the Loop was the first time.
I saw him when he was at first at the Gathering, like performing and stuff like that. And I saw him backstage, and I went up to him backstage and talked to him
what
about
were you doing backstage, Tony?
I had a pass. That was like one of the only times I had a fucking
Oklahoma?
pass. Yeah.
Okay.
And I went up to him.
What were we doing backstage?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what kicked off this conversation, not being appreciated. You know, it's like, well, that was one of the times that I
Oklahoma.
Yeah, and I went up to him and I was like, dude, we need to get you on the show.
That was the first time we met. Throwback. First time we met Damien Quinn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he was all about it. Like Light was like, fuck yeah. And I can't
there's
remember.
a photo of all of us, including One Eye, Damien Quinn, Sawblade, and Vinny the ICP.
Yep.
I think it was right before RA fucking lost the sound.
Oh, man.
And I'll be honest, man. If somebody came up, it's still to this day, if somebody said, "Hey, Rue, can I get your can you sign this for me?"
Thank you for the shout out, Trailer Park.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out.
shout out.
We're Jugga famous.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo! But like
he's famous. Everybody hates him.
Like, we signed stuff for like Tigger and Kanga. You guys probably seen them in our chat. Like,
shout out to those people.
They're local homies.
They're awesome.
And we see them quite often, and you know, they've asked us. So to me, like, signing something for them, it's not a big deal. But signing something for somebody, like, I'll still probably ask
Thank you, D. Fucking love you.
That's a real shout.
Yeah, love you, brother.
Fucking love you, buddy.
I still would probably to this day.
Don't video call me ever again. Though.
If
I fucking hate it so much.
If somebody still asks
so
me this
awkward,
day,
dog.
hey, can I?
You're just in bed and you're like, "What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?"
pulling Andy with no shirt on. Yeah. But still to this day, like, if somebody else asked me to sign something, I'll be like, why? I mean, like, I'll do it. I'm just asking why. Like what?
It's like, you know, I'm not the wrestler, right? Or whoever you
know, I'm not. I'm not tired.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm gonna sign a Big Roo, right?
Just tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
But
I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at it as just three dumbasses on a podcast, just having a good old time, and I'm thankful for everybody tuning in, and I'm thankful for everybody that tunes in, you know, during the week when we're not here listening to the playbacks.
Government name signatures. I've never done that.
You know, you won't get that. I can't even. I don't even know how to spell my name. I don't even know how to spell my government name.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of weird symbols in it.
You know, when I use my card for anything, I sign it with a fucking X, and here you go. I sign it with an X and a scribble, and that's it, because I don't know how to spell my name. But Yeah, man. I like I said, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys wanting, pictures of us.
I love when you guys come up to us.
Oh yeah,
It's the best. It's like
Please come up.
we could be at the coolest fucking concert ever, and if we have people come up to us and like fan out to us, like that's what we're gonna talk about behind the scenes. We're gonna be like, yeah, but those people that came up to us and like said that they
like
do
fuck
us,
that stage.
Yeah,
These
fuck that.
motherfuckers came up
They
to
came-
us and recognized
like
us
they were
and was
excited
like,
to meet
"Damn."
us. Like that's what we're gonna talk about. Like because that
Yeah.
shit's fucking cool.
No, I love it. Well, I remember there was a time where we would come back here and people would be like, "Oh man, I saw you, but you looked like whatever." I'm like, no, dude, fucking say something to
No,
me.
come up and talk.
Because I'm probably not going to say something to you. Because one, I probably don't know who you are because I don't see your face. I just see a name.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Especially
two,
if you're
I
not
just,
friends on Facebook.
I'm
because
just fucking weird.
I gotta see on
Like
Facebook.
I
to
just
remember
made a Facebook post.
I'll talk your ear off if you come and speak to me, but it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard for me to come speak to you because I'm fucking weird.
Like I just made a Facebook post. It was either today or yesterday. I think it was.
I'm gonna
I
get your
think
signature,
yesterday.
Trailer Park.
I think it was yesterday, and it was like, "You look mean," and I'm like, well, then it said like, "Well, stop." Or it
That's
said
fair.
them, "You look mean," and then it said me. Well, stop looking at me. I know I look mean, but I'm not really mean, man. I like to have a good time. I like to have fun, and we can all talk and have a good conversations and shit, man.
That is fucking funny. Yeah, no, that's a part of the reason why we don't gather is because we want to hear the stories of P having to deal with everything.
Oh, dude, I got a lot of like. I miss going to the gathering, so I have stories about P and what he's done.
Yeah,
But sometimes we just don't need to hear them stories.
yeah.
Well, he's talking about fucking being at the gathering at
podcast stuff.
fucking 9 a.m. after partying all night and having to haul all that equipment.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
thank
Oh,
God,
that's a pain in the
thank
ass,
fucking God for runners and that I know how to get a hold of them now.
yeah.
right?
But that the pickup, the drop off was smooth as fuck. Motherfuckers came and got me. We hauled that shit. It was dope.
Yeah.
The pickup took 2 fucking hours
Fuck.
because
Yeah,
it was like
Trailer
right
Park for
around
real.
main stage time. So all the artists were fucking coming and going. I'm like, I just sat there for 2 fucking hours. I'm like, God.
Trailer Park, are you floating? Did I see that you were
Yeah.
going to be at the float? All right, cool.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I have people that
It's
come
me,
up that
Jason.
come up to me
Yeah.
and they're like, and they'll even say that. They'll be like, hey, it's me on this person or whatever. Like, unless I see you, like I have the worst memory with names. I cannot
I
remember
recognize
fucking names.
faces. Fuck your name because I won't remember it, but I'll remember your face for life.
The older I get, the less I could also remember faces too. So like, just come up to me like it's a brand new day because every day for me is a brand new fucking day, and we'll be best friends.
I will remember a face for a lifetime, but fuck your name. I'll forget it. You could just tell me your name and we'll talk for 2.5 seconds and I done forgot about it. I done forgot what your name was. I'm just gonna be like, hey man, yeah, it was nice meeting you. Sorry, my bad.
Like for example, T. Okay, the pirate boathouse on the float. That's like one of the staples of the float. I met them the first and second time that I floated. They were great people, and T and her husband. We can't remember the husband's name because he's on
It's
a
not on
fucking
Facebook.
Facebook, and I
But
couldn't.
you remember T because it's a fucking single goddamn letter.
No.
No,
I
because
could-
she's on Facebook and she posts photos.
I couldn't remember T until I became friends with her on Facebook.
I knew you were already. Yeah.
And then now I remember her fucking name because
I'd have
I
ran through
see
the
her.
alphabet A B C D.
Well, no, I would have never fucking remembered that. But if I see you,
her name.
if I see you on a lot and like interacting with me on Facebook, I'm gonna remember you. Absolutely.
Shout out to T.
Yeah. Shout out to T, man.
All right, Trailer Park.
We need to get. Well,
I don't know if you're
what we would do,
sober or
but-
not these days, but if you see me, we're gonna have a drink. If you don't drink,
Yes, D.
then I'm gonna give you a high five.
That's who that is. It's that Cinderella lady. Cinderella man.
Who that?
Trailer Park.
Trailer Park is Cinderella Man?
Yeah.
Who am I supposed to know who that is?
D said, is that Trailer Park Cinderella? Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Oh,
That's what it
okay. Yeah, I don't know that.
That's the guy who did the Thuggalo show when people cared about the Thuggalo show. And then left, and then they tried to keep doing the Thuggalo show and nobody cared.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's the dope one.
I might have been talking shit about your podcast at one point because I was like, oh, damn, because you guys don't know how much hard work goes into it. So you guys did it and then
No, he
gave
was the
up
dope
on it.
one.
But I apologize, but I was just being real. Like
Yeah.
this takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, and I mean, we make it. I guess I don't know. We might have make it look easy, but it's hard to get us all in one place at the same time. But you'll find us all in the same place only on Mondays, sometimes when Tony's not here or
next
I
Tuesday.
have something coming up, or we do a show on Tuesday.
We have a lot of that coming up.
Yeah.
We do have a lot
I
of
still don't know.
Tuesday shows.
I still my fucking thing says I still don't know what the fuck we're doing there.
Oh no, the one I'm out of town in.
The second one you're at. Are we doing a fucking Monday show at Tony's or are we doing a fucking Wednesday show here?
You just planning. Well,
The second one I'm gone. Which one?
August, whatever.
Oh yeah, that
That wasn't a
Yeah.
harsh review, Trailer Park. I said you were the dope one, motherfucker.
You're talking about
Weed and coffee. I'll drink a beer with Rue, but I don't play golf.
I mean, we're not gonna be playing golf at the float, bro. We're just gonna drink a beer.
Motherfucker's bringing his clubs now.
you could probably hit golf balls across the river.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Better text Tom.
Yeah, you might. I'm not gonna lie.
August 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
That's the second one.
yeah, I'm gonna be gone that whole week.
Well, you can
Well,
just
no,
do
that's
it
the
in my
week you're
house.
supposed to be back. We were going to do it on Tuesday, but I'm not available on Tuesday. Remember? We're doing it at your house the week before. That was the whole, like, we're doing 2 weeks at Tony's.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're doing
That
2 weeks
fucking
and 2 weeks.
sucks,
You
no,
know,
wait,
having
hold
a
on.
drive
Tony's
to the
house
studio.
episodes suck.
Hold on, wait. I'm leaving on the 26th.
Well, that's because you don't have a chauffeur. I told you could sleep on my couch.
The
man.
21st.
I don't have a chauffeur here either. I don't fucking drink. It's just,
The 21st, we're gonna be here.
yeah.
The 28th, we will not.
Yes, we'll be at Tony's house on the 28th.
And then the 5th,
And
or the 4th.
Yeah, you won't be here on the 4th. I won't be here on the 5th. So we never decided if we were going to do a Wednesday show or if we were going to do Tony's 2 weeks in a row.
No, wait. I think I'll be here on the 4th.
Well, you
This
said
is
you weren't.
This is 28th.
You said you weren't going to be here on the 4th.
28th.
Said
show
you
at
would be
my
back
house.
for the 5th.
No show. Tuesday? Okay, so no Tuesday Replicon show on the 4th, 5th.
That might be the only week in history that we don't have a show.
Oh,
I mean, we could just do 2 Mondays in mine.
yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd rather do 2 Mondays your house than not have a show.
Yeah.
But at one point we talked about Wednesday. I even fucking wrote it down.
That's like.
And I didn't. We have
sacrilegious.
guests every fucking week except for those two because I was like, I don't know what the fuck
That's
we're
like
doing.
sacrilegious.
A Wednesday show?
Yeah.
2 weeks at Tony's is scarier than 5 nights at Freddy's. Facts.
Let me get back to you with about the 4th.
No, we do it in front of the mirror portal where the 2 mirrors are on the walls facing
You
each
know,
other.
Modelo, right, Rue? You gonna drink Modelo with Trailer Park?
Yeah, I'll drink it, dude. Hey,
I won't. I'll drink a Bud Light
I'll drink
next to
whatever.
you.
I drink beer. I don't give a shit what it is, especially free beer. I'm not. P's the one to be like, what kind of you want? Hey P, you want a beer? What kind is it? No, fuck you, dog. It's a free fucking beer. Shut the fuck up. and
Yeah, I
drink
don't
it.
like it. I'll drink
only-
free liquor. I'll drink liquor
The only fucking time that you can bitch about a free beer, you don't bitch about what kind it
every
is.
time.
The only thing that you
You're
can
such a
bitch about,
You're such a
yeah, he is. Because the only thing that you can bitch about a free beer is the temperature of that fucking beer.
Right.
If it's too fucking hot, then fuck you.
I don't know.
That as well.
Okay, but you cannot bitch
I'll
about
take
the
a German-
brand of a free beer.
I'll take
Yeah, I
a
can.
German style
Taste
beer.
and tip.
Fuck
I
it.
don't like
Give-
beer.
As long as it's not hot, I'll take a.
I don't like beer. I like
I'll
Bud
drink.
Light.
I'll drink it like house room temperature.
I'll
I'm German, so it don't bother.
I'll
me.
take a German style.
It ain't gonna last long because I'm gonna slam that motherfucker.
I'll drink your liquor because I can just do a shot of it and
You ain't
chase it.
drinking my liquor. Fuck you.
Well, that's probably not true. But I'm just saying, if
Fuck,
somebody
no, you're
offers
probably
me a
right.
drink, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. I'll drink whatever you hand me, even if it's gross, as long as you're drinking it as well. That used to be my only rule. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not fucking with it, why the fuck should I?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're drinking it, then it's drinkable. And if it's gross, I just fucking chase it. But you don't do that with you can't chase a beer, and beer is fucking gross.
Actually, get a couple shots and then I'll drink a beer. So you're not a beer person.
Oh, yeah, I
Bud
saw
Light
fucking,
all day. Shape, you're a homo. It's okay.
Bud Light all day, facts. I'm not a beer snob. I don't like beer. I like Bud Light. It's a different thing. People
I
that
do like Modelo.
people that like beer say Bud Light's water.
Bud
so-
Light. Fuck Bud Light.
I like Bud Light.
It's
You just don't like it because of fucking
no
politics.
Nope.
Yeah,
that's
you do.
not even a fact.
Yep. It's because you don't like gay people, Rue.
Well, I don't mind gay people. Just don't shove it down my throat.
Well,
That's all.
That's
I
what gay
ask.
people do.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't shove it
Yeah.
down straight.
Either
people's
down your
throats.
throat or in your ass.
They don't. They don't.
And they
shove
don't
it
drink
down
Bud
straight
Light
people.
either. They drink fucking Shirley Dimples and fucking.
I understand that.
So-
last time I drank a Bud Light, well, I drank a Bud Light out of your cooler because you drank one out of mine, and that was the only option I had.
I'll drink your fucking Select too. It's the same thing.
D, I think we might be friends already on Facebook.
We are.
Oh yeah,
we all are.
Well, he said he wants to be friends with me on Facebook and you earlier. And
yeah, he can video call you, fucking guys.
Yeah, well, I just are
Not
you,
that you have anything to talk
are you
about.
right at D? Because we're friends.
You should change your profile picture to a dinosaur instead of a Swills edition.
I mean, if somebody said, "Hey, Rude, drink a beer with me," all I got is Bud Light. I'm not gonna bitch about it.
There you go.
It just ain't gonna last long. It's gonna get drank quickly.
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
I mean, I drink beer quickly anyway.
No, you're not.
Hey, Malort.
But no, as far as gay people, I don't give a shit if you're gay.
So that's why you're hanging out with fucking Lily.
Last time I had fucking Malort, that was a long day of day drinking. And I was like, we're buying
that shit tastes like
Malort
fucking warm
shots.
rubber bands, dude.
I did like 4 Malort shots. It's so
I don't
gross.
even know what the fuck
it's
that
fucking
is.
gross.
It's a fucking shit. It's that shit. It's fucking.
I don't know.
Lily drinks the fuck out of it.
I'm surprised you don't like it. You like Jaeger, which I did some testing, some experiments with doing some shots with Jaeger. I love it with pickle juice, with a pickleback.
Yeah,
dude, I'll fuck up the pickleback Jaeger bomb.
I mean, I'll drink whatever beer, but I'll have my beer. But if you want to give me a beer, I'll drink it. And if I want to give you a beer, I hope you drink it out of respect. I'm not going to dish you for what kind of beer you hand me.
You drink once a year at the float?
It's all right, D. I liked your share of our thing. So you'll see us. Hopefully you get on my my algorithm.
Drew was worried he's gonna grab that rainbow.
Hey, bro, I already grabbed that fucking rainbow, bro. Rainbows were a straight thing when I was growing up.
That's that fucking queer beer. I don't drink that shit.
I just don't understand why they get all the colors in the rainbow. Why can't they just pick yellow, motherfucker?
That's pea colored.
It's also sun color. Everything shines.
I need to go make some pea colored rainbows right now.
You know what color gold is? It's yellow, motherfucker.
You make me happy.
No, I don't mind gay people. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, trans. I don't care.
I was being facetious. Calm down.
I know, but but you say that, and then people are like, "Oh, well, fuck that dude." That blah blah blah. You know how shit gets started. But I don't give a fuck. I'll drink a beer with gay people. I don't give a shit. I'll drink a beer with trans people. I'll drink a beer with bi people.
Oh, I hope they come back to the float.
I don't give a shit. As long as you good people, man, and you ain't trying to shove shit down anybody's throat, I'm good with it.
Float.
And if you come at me, you hit on me, I'll let you know, like, hey, bro, I'm going to swing that way, and we leave it at that. We're good.
Yeah, ain't no dudes hitting on you, bro. You're fine.
I would hope.
Well, I mean, you're not fine, which is why no dudes are hitting on you. You'd be lucky.
Yeah, Zach, exactly. Be what you want, just don't bring me into it. Right. Yeah, I don't give a shit, man. We're all human. At the end of the day, we're all human. Just because you like sucking a dick and I don't mean that we have to have beef.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
Just because you want to take a dick in the ass.
Let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
I mean, just because you're a dude and a dick turns you on, pussy turns me on. I don't give a fuck. We all get turned on by our own things. That's all it is.
You get turned on by your own thing?
We have our own things
that's
that
like,
we get turned on by.
That's like narcissistic gay.
I didn't mean it like
that.
I
get turned on by my own thing.
We all have our own things that we get turned on by. It's okay.
I don't even need your thing. I get turned on by my own, which I guess is fair.
Oh, it's okay. I don't give a shit.
Here, AI made a flyer.
Nice. It's actually not bad.
That is pretty dope.
I didn't want to do it, so there you go. We'll be back on Tuesday.
I like how they spelled mammoth. Is that how it's spelled, or am I just stupid?
Oh, I don't know.
Where's it at?
I thought it was an O, not a U.
Let me see.
It definitely misspelled Arkansas.
It's mammoth.
There's the real one.
Yeah, it's AM.
I don't know why it would even change it. But it did add. I like the cute little dino it added at the bottom.
And what about at the top?
Well, that one's fine, but the one at the bottom is cute.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, I do have gay friends. It's okay. Just so everybody knows. I mean, P's gay. I've been friends with that dude for 30 fucking years.
He's very tolerant.
Well, that's debatable.
I was talking about you to him.
Oh.
He's been tolerating P for years.
I have been tolerating. P's been tolerating me, though, too.
I'm so blessed to have such a wonderful friend in my life.
Here he is. Look at him. He's a winner.
Yeah, that was a tournament.
Yeah, I was trying to find photos I could delete, and that's one of them.
Cheers, Merc.
You can delete what's his name from Wicked Wood too. Fucking
Gargamel?
Yeah, that shit's funny though.
He posted one with his mask on. He made an image. I forgot to get it. Yeah, it's funny.
No, man. Everybody that tunes in, I don't give a shit what your sexual preference is, dude. I love y'all. Y'all good people, man. Everybody good people.
Younger people. Yeah, remember you asked me to make that last week.
Oh, the dude is so sick.
It is sick.
I saw you set it down when you were doing something. That's so dope.
Oh yeah,
dude. Yeah. Fuck yeah, we need that with the gold.
This one
Replicon
fucked
logo.
me up, bro.
That was so funny.
All I said, I told it to make it a Simpson character, bro.
Yeah, I know it was the dino, and I was like, but it kind of looks like the.
You saw me share that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I was like, don't make this weird. And then I made another Elvis.
Oh yeah, little jailhouse rock.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, Christmas present for my mama.
There you go. Here's the merch, mom.
And then there's some chick that I've been talking to at work was like, can you make me one of these? And I was like, yup. And then I did it. Fire.
That dude, he looks hard.
Yeah.
I want that on.
Fuck yeah. I gotta. Dude, and then I was like, so then I don't want to show anybody watching because fuck you. You have to fucking see it when it comes out.
Fuck.
Right.
But then I was like, fuck, I could do it for this,
Yeah,
this.
Dude.
So I was like, oh, holidays.
Shut the fuck
Right?
up.
Dude, like almost a pink shirt with that all over.
Yeah.
Dude, sick.
And then I was like, what else could I do?
Bro.
How about the motherfucking chocolate factory?
I know. We were just talking about
Well, here,
queers,
look
but
at
that
this
motherfucker, I like that one better. I like the hair.
That's almost like a Joker.
And I was like, oh, more holidays.
Dude, sick. Sick.
Yeah, bro. Like, what
Thanks
else?
for
we got?
AI. We ain't got
Yeah,
shit
right?
no more.
It's fine.
Hell yeah.
We ain't got to pay nobody no more.
And I don't give a fuck, because it's not like we're
Now
rolling
you can
in
make
money.
it. Now
Did
you
I
make
show
it-
you this?
No, but no.
You know what that is?
No.
You know what it is?
Uh,
It's the Shaggy 2 Dope sketch.
Ooh.
oh yeah.
I said, finish this motherfucker.
It just put a helmet on. And put
He
the
had a
fucking
helmet
antennas.
on. He just colored it
looks,
in and
looks good.
filled in the spots.
It's good.
Just had a helmet.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm. And I
I'm
showed you
thinking-
that one,
I'm
right?
thinking
The
of
fucking Matrox.
I was thinking of the Matrox.
That looks so
one.
much
Yeah.
better. That looks so much
I sent it to Jamie. He laughed.
it.
I was like, bro, it's fucking nightmare fuel, dog.
That's another man we got to get on.
He laughed.
I'd like to get both of them on, but I feel
Shout
like
out
we
to
can get-
Jamie and Paul.
I feel like one's easier to get on than the other, but just because the other one's busy
Shout
doing
out to
other
Jamie
stuff.
Madrox. Protesting is what can't you agree? Oh yeah, I saw that. The Fun Time guys in the fucking protest.
They said they were having a gay pride concert to get everybody in there. Is that what Mark said? Is that what I read right?
I'm
No, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
I still don't know who the fuck Big RCO
it's
is.
the homie, dog.
Is that ROC? They just got his fucking hat wrong.
It's Big RCO. He's the Muppet version of you. I fuck with him. The only thing that bothers me about this image is the dinosaur in the background.
With the NI,
He's got that
whatever on the
smute.
fucking shirt.
I guess he's a ninja, which I guess is stolen from my hat, maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah.
But he got Oscar the Grouch on his motherfucking shirt though. You see that?
Yeah, I
That's
saw
fun.
that. Yeah.
He got Oscar the Grouch.
You got a home. You got fucking.
Is that it? Oh, is that the motherfucker from
Looks like fucking-
Mario Brothers?
Looks
The
like a
turtle?
fucking beaker with a purple mohawk.
Meep,
Maybe. With purple
Yeah.
mohawk.
Meep.
meep, meep.
I didn't even see a mohawk on the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's there.
I thought it was one of them little turtles, the Koopa Troopers. turtle.
Kind of, yeah, the Cooper kids.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Tomorrow night, if you're in the St. Louis area or heading to the float, come on out to Misty Nights and see super famous Fun Time guys in Clockwork E.
Yeah, I'm sad I'm gonna miss that show, man, because there's a lot of homies on that show.
And Kyle and what's the other guy's name? Bill. Kyle and Bill. I have your Replicon Radio Award from 2022. I'll bring it to you.
Is that from Warmouth?
Clockwork E.
Oh, Clockwork.
Yeah. I seen them like 8 times. They're like, we won our fucking award. I'm like, it's at home. I didn't know I was going to see you. Now I know I'm going to see them.
The way y'all cancel shows, don't know when we're. No, I'm just kidding.
I went and bought it.
wrong,
I
though.
put. Look, they're going to be the first person in Replicon radio history to get their fucking certificate given to them in a frame.
There you go.
Shit.
I bought a frame.
You felt that bad about it.
Almost though. You gotta have.
So they will get their. I mean, it was 2023, but for 2022.
Right.
I
Yeah,
looked at
shout
it. I
out
was
to
like,
AZ.
oh fuck! It says 2022 on it. Damn.
Yeah, AZ just dropped that music video. That was pretty dope. You
Yup.
see that?
Yeah.
He snapped on it.
I did. He was mad that I was going to be part of it. Well, I was wanting to be part of it. And he hit me up personally. He's like, hey, man, you coming out? I'm like, I told you I got a wedding to go to, man. My cousin's getting married. I can't. It's not going to happen. I wish I could.
Yeah.
But wedding and shit starts at 1 o'clock, man. And I'm going to be busy all day.
D, the next, it's on the schedule. Hold on.
We
July-
And he's doing a fucking music video. at
July
the fucking
28th,
float,
dude.
and I'm not going to be able to be there.
July
Yeah.
28th. dude.
AZ's making another music video.
Yeah, you didn't get the fucking memo. P commented on it and said, we'll fucking help you.
Oh, it's not a
I'll
video. It's
fucking
on
help you.
stage.
Oh, yeah, the stage performance, which I would like to be
Yeah.
there, but I'm not going to be there for it.
Dude, yeah. It's so funny when people bring up people are like, oh, check out my dude. I'm like, oh, you mean the kid I've known since he was fucking 17? Like,
thank you.
yeah, I'll check him out.
That's good though. That's good though.
Yeah, no, I just think I'm like,
Yeah, it's fun.
like he lives fucking 30 minutes from here.
Right.
I put him on his first show ever. He opened for fucking Afro Man. His name was fucking Cash Reap.
He don't remember that. I remember that Afro Man show, though. That was a good time. We was up in the top fucking green room. We was having a fucking blast, bro. I was wasted.
Yeah, that weird fucking like demolished upstairs.
Yeah, I was fucking wasted, bro.
But yeah, July 28th is the next Replicon.
Somehow
Radio
I got a
free-for-all.
cooler up in that bitch.
Live from Tony's house.
Hey,
I remember I brought a cooler in there and I stashed that bitch because I had to hide it because everybody was going in and out of my
oh
fucking-
yeah.
And nobody knew I had a fucking cooler in there. I was just fucking slamming fucking beers and shit, dude. I was fucking wasted at that show.
Good old days.
First time I ever snuck a first and last time I ever snuck a cooler in the fucking
You started
pops.
it all.
I
Also,
might-
you can go check out an AZ The Fallen interview on Replicon Radio from 1 year ago, right there.
you can.
It was live from backstage at 21 Rock.
Is he staying the whole fucking float?
As Ella's AZ performing with Matt Apelli, Lex the Hexmaster, Scum, and Kid Savage from the same show.
Nice.
Is he
As
staying
far as
for
I
all-
know, yeah. To be fair, I was impressed he didn't ask us for a ride.
Yeah. Well, any of us. Well,
But he has a
can't
car now.
ask me.
He has a car now.
Damn it, Shape.
He gonna fuck his leg up again.
No, I don't remember that. Did you?
What happened?
Was that you?
Was that true? I remember when she got mad at me for a whole year and doesn't talk to me anymore. So that's current.
Yeah, that's until now. Like from then until now.
That's
yeah.
current.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's current.
Well, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree. We were talking. We were talking about having him on again, and he might be here next week because that actually works out because he'll be at the float. So it's a float recap show.
Who's that?
Easy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely need to have an actual interview with him. And not
You said 138% true.
Yeah, I'm excited for the float this year. I'm probably the most excited that I've ever been for a float.
Oh, me too.
Even though we're
for
like,
sure.
I mean, we're doing stuff, but we're not doing what I enjoy doing, which is hosting the stage, which is fine. But it's my first year. I think that it's my first year of actually floating, and I think that's what I'm excited about.
It's gonna be dope.
It's so good.
Because
Yeah,
all
make
I
sure
hear
they're
you guys
floating,
talk
bro.
about this pirate ship and this pirate house,
You're gonna
pirate
love
ship
them.
house or whatever.
You're gonna love them.
And I ain't never seen it. And y'all don't take pictures of the motherfucker.
No, we have pictures on the pirate ship,
There's pictures.
but not of the pirate ship.
Because y'all are fucking weak.
No, It's because because it's like 3/4 of the way into the float, so it's like
to be fair, we're already wasted at that.
Yeah.
point.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
all right.
And it's like you pull up in it, and there's they have their own like little dock. Yeah, like it's like a cement thing that's like probably about this wide.
So we had to paddle over to it.
Yeah, paddle over to it, and then kind of bring your little raft up there and hope it doesn't float off. Last year they had somebody tying shit off and all that stuff.
Does the raft have a rope around the edges of it?
No. Not, but it does have the little rings. So.
To be fair, I'm not sure if I take any pictures.
Just take some lashing straps.
I took my phone last year because I was like, I never take photos. I'm gonna take photos. And then I put it in the fucking dry box and I never take it the fuck out because I'm scared.
I have one of them like fucking bags like you got.
Yeah.
No,
we're like a hard case that's like you can throw it in the water and it's.
You know what's fucked up?
But my phone just ends up in there and I don't ever take it out. Like I might have it playing music, but it's in the box, so it's not. I don't want to get wet. I'm fucking wasted. I'm trying to get wasted. Right. I'm here to get wasted.
I'm going to bring my cooler, and I'm going to bring my cigar box that floats, and
our boat's going to be so full because we're going to have so many coolers.
Well, how many coolers do we? I mean,
I don't know. It's just going to be fun.
I'm just going to have my backpack cooler.
It'll probably just be you and me.
I'm going to have that cooler that I'm going to strap behind me on the thing, and I have like a little Yeti dry bag that
How do you get so fucking wasted over cooler like that?
I've been eating edibles like a motherfucker.
Okay,
so I see. This is on the pirate ship.
That don't show me nothing.
Yeah, because I feel it. I packed that motherfucker with beer in it, but I also.
So you can kind of see.
I'll be munching on edibles.
Oh yeah, the rails and shit.
Yeah, that's it goes to the yeah. So that's like that goes out over the river.
Oh no,
and then it's hard to tell.
Is this the owners?
Yeah,
that's T and Bob.
Damn,
is it Bob?
I'm gonna beat up Bob.
No, you won't.
No, you
Bob's
won't.
the fucking.
No, you won't.
That man, all that man does is smile, bro.
I'm gonna beat up Bob.
The first time
and make tea.
The first year.
I was just kidding.
The first year
never stopped smiling,
I
bro.
floated.
No, they look like fun people.
We went. Oh, they're like an actual stop on the float now, like because like everybody congregates there, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year.
So you guys will be able to introduce me to them.
Absolutely,
because
and they love us.
Yeah, you're gonna be on our boat, dude.
They
Yeah,
come up. They like come.
And Joe's gonna be on our boat. He is the pirate.
He is the pirate. And so, like the first year I went there, like
the only meth pirate I know.
I walked up the table, and it was
around.
Yeah. I felt like I was walking into like a 70s party because like I walked out, they had like a glass table or whatever, and they just had a huge amount of weed. And like there was just people everybody just rolling up and shit. I didn't really partake at that time, but I would have, But that was like my first impression of them, and they have like a slot machine up there, and I just be fucking hitting that bitch.
I was like, dude, I need to start smoking weed.
So Shave, you're just gonna piss in the fucking boat. Good thing I ain't riding with you.
Yeah, you ain't in our boat. You get at least top in the water. Pee your pants. Just pee your pants in the water.
Right. I mean, dip out for a minute and jump back in if you have to. Fuck.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, don't just sit there and fucking leak on the raft.
Or at least stand up and piss in the fucking water if you have to.
I am doing a kayak both Friday and Saturday.
So he can piss all he wants all over.
I'm not pissing in the kayak. I do. This will be right there.
Wow, you got water in there anyway.
Well, I hope not. I'm gonna bring.
You're gonna flip that motherfucker.
Uh-oh. We lost P again.
Did we lose the whole show?
No, shouldn't have. Should do the same thing I did before.
And
My browser, this has never happened before. Dude.
There you go. Okay, so you're unmuted. P is gone.
I am unmuted.
It's never done that before.
So they're actually hearing me through my shit. Okay, yeah. Well let me probably dump a little info on him. So they just got done putting fucking AT&T fiber through the fucking neighborhood. They've been going door to door, fucking asking people to sign up for the shit. Nobody wants it. Nobody gives a fuck about it. I should definitely get the upgrade for it because I already have AT&T, so we should have the upgrade for it. I probably have to call them and get it. But so they've been fucking with that. So that might be the issue we're having today because there's like 7 trucks in the fucking neighborhood this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, meet your stuff.
Oh, you're back? All right.
Kept making a comment.
Yeah, because then it would have started feedback and all that.
It's real bad.
No, you're good.
I'm glad I
love the kayak.
I'm so glad that you're a seat in this because if you weren't, both times that happened, it would have ended the show.
So it definitely worked out.
Yeah. And I'm glad.
I was able to switch it to microphone, so we were able to continue while you were able to fix it.
And luckily, when HOODOO was on, his shit was just airing.
Yeah. No,
so even though we couldn't hear it, everyone else could.
There was a time where I hit a rapid and it got out from under me. There wasn't nothing I could do about it.
You did. You said you did.
Yeah, I did. I did flip it. But
yeah, I thought that happened because last year was the first year you did.
Because what happened is that I went over the rapid and like the entire front end like went into the water.
Yeah, you've never been in that position before, so you didn't know how to react.
I was leaning back because I had been over several of them, and like it went and then it bounced up and then it went down again, and there wasn't nothing I could do. Like
I don't know the situation that you were in, but I watch a lot. I'm fucking something you guys don't really know, but I've watched a lot of like whitewater rafting shit and people with kayaks and whatnot. And I see these motherfuckers when they do like dip nose first, they like jam their paddle down to kind of like stop them so that I guess the tip of it pops back up, and so they keep going.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know the situation you were in. I don't even know if that would help. I don't even know why they do it, but I assume that's why they get the tip to come back up to get them leveled and so they don't roll over.
Well, I made it through the first dip because it went in and it filled my kayak, and then like it did something weird, and I didn't have time to react because it was on one of like the more big ones, and we
shouldn't have to worry about those this year because of the river being up.
It might be even worse, but it doesn't matter. Because I tie that close. I have like a little zip tie thing I do on that, so like I didn't lose anything, but it was fine. But because
you zip tie it shut and then open the top. Yeah, I got like
little zip. I do a lashing strap over that.
On the front though, like so you can zip tie the shit shut and then still get in there, right?
Yeah, because like I have a ratchet strap.
Yeah, that top of it though flips up.
Oh no. That's just
okay.
But I have a little like it's like a cable tie, but it's just like a little plastic thing that I have a little, and so like I can open and close it, and when I'm not in there, I just leave it closed.
Yeah.
But like I made it through the Friday float, and then the Saturday float is when I dumped it on one of the later rapids, one of the taller ones, and like I said, it like went over fine, and then it bounced up and went like fucking nosedive, and there wasn't nothing I could do. I was just like, shit. But
damn, I'm gonna fall out this bitch.
You probably not.
You're fine on the raft.
It's usually not that bad.
No, he says I'm fine on the raft, bro. My balance ain't as good as it used to be.
Just lean in.
Yeah, you'd be done on that thing.
Yeah, but my balance ain't
fine.
Like I'll be.
I mean, maybe getting on and off might be weird. But the rest of the time, you just sit there.
That was the hardest part about the kayak is getting in there.
Grape said he was going to help me out, so
you just sit there, man. You're fine.
Yeah, but I want to get in the water.
Well, then you might have trouble getting back on the boat, but that has nothing to do with your balance. It has to do with your weight.
We just wait till we get to a shallow part.
I think the hardest part for me was getting back on my kayak from the pirate house because of the dock. Like
really?
It was.
I'll just jump in that motherfucker.
Well, because like
getting back in from the water is hard, especially when you're big. Like
that's why you gotta wait for a.
Yeah, you're doing a pull up, bro.
Well, because
I ain't never been able to do a pull up.
Alcohol is a strong drug.
I mean, it's like the water comes up to about here, right up under the tits, on their dock, and so like I gotta kind of fall into the kayak to get in there. There's no shore.
Oh yeah, you can't just jump in that bit.
Yeah, so like I had to.
Well, you sit down on the dock and put your feet in, and then like scoot over, like Lieutenant Dan does in his wheelchair.
Thinking about it now, what I should have done is I should have spun the kayak around and then kind of scooted on there. Like
do it from the corner of the dock.
Yeah,
because that way you got your kayak at a diagonal.
Well, it's kind of hard because I say dock, but it's like a concrete slab that's just like this, like about this wide.
But it's got corners on it, so you just bring it over to one of the corners and you have it diagonal, like you would have it.
Well, you got to think there's a lot of other boats there too. There's a lot. I was just kind of in the.
You can't just like run it up on the land.
Not there.
Okay.
Let's see.
What do you say?
Getting off won't be weird. Just wait until we stop and then follow the banjo sounds from the woods. You know what's the fun part about the float that it brings me a little joy is that the town embraces us more and more each year, and so we'll be going, because like there's other floats going on as well.
Well, maybe not this year. with it being early in the season.
Maybe.
Remember, we
Yeah,
were
'cause
doing
it
on
was
Labor
holiday
Day.
weekend.
It was
Yeah,
holiday
we were doing it on
weekend.
Labor Day.
I'm
so.
still there's still be
Well,
close.
the people that live along the river, a
There'll be some
lot
people
of
floating.
them like to hang out, watch the floaters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like some of the houses, they'll be blasting ICP and like some psychopathic music
I'm
and
sorry.
shit like that. It's so dope.
I don't want to listen to ICP. I'm going to have a full weekend of concerts playing all my underground stuff.
Oh, you're gonna listen to ICP.
You're gonna listen to ICP.
I mean, fine, but I don't need to hear it 24 fucking 7.
But like I just like it that the locals like embrace us and like play it's just fun to just come around a band and just hear fucking Piggy Pie or something like that. It's like, oh shit. Like,
All
that's
right,
fucking
Shape.
dope.
Shape says the Pirate House is legit.
The
I
Pirate
can't-
House is legit.
I can't wait to see it.
Like I said, it's far into the float though. Like it's like 3/4 of the way into the float. So you're gonna be feeling good. You're gonna love the Pirate House.
Well, remind you, I'm only bringing enough beers that I can drink on the water and still be all right to drive back to the hotel because I'm going to go back to the hotel and shower and then come back.
yeah, they have showers there.
No,
Showers ain't that bad.
yeah, I understand, but I got
Just
mine.
as long as you have shower shoes.
Yeah, no, because these are going to be fucking.
What up, the swills?
Oh,
It would be it would be dope if you were floating, but you're not. That sucks.
But I'm gonna actually go put on regular shoes because I'm pretty sure these are going in the trash when I get done floating, and that'd be the
Probably,
only water. That'd be the only shoes that I'd have.
Yeah.
I am gonna bring a pair of shoes to the float, but not gonna wear them. I'll have my little fucking
Appreciate that.
hey
Swills.
dude
Thank you for coming
wannabes
back.
on. What up, Swills? But I'm looking forward to it though. The last float that I was on was a lot of fun, but it was kind of a headache. We stopped off at a rope swing, and
There's a rope swing on this float.
for some reason, a gal that was older
Oh no. Oh, no.
decided that she was going to get on the rope swing and ended up not making it to the rope swing, sliding down, breaking her ankle, and we had to take her to the hospital.
Oh, but you still got to get to the rest of the float. Like,
Oh no. We tried to go ahead of everybody while they stayed back, and she is a nurse, so she knew it was already broken. She's like, we might be able to make it back to the land, and then somebody will bring their car down and get. We couldn't even get that. We actually had to call somebody to actually pick us up.
Uh-huh.
We actually pulled off the river. They took her, and then I had to take the boat all the way down and had no beer left.
Oh, that's the worst.
They took all their shit, and including the cooler that had all our beer in it. And I'm like, fuck happened? So then when we got back and everybody else came back from the hospital,
Yeah.
I said, why'd y'all take the cooler? I needed a drink. They're like, well, we didn't want you to have to carry a bunch of shit. I said, I would have been that bad because the shit would have been empty.
It would have been very light.
Yeah, and I would have had beer.
It would have been very empty by the time I got back.
Here's the fun thing about this float is if that happens, you're not going to have to worry about it. You just got to look at a boat and go, hey, you with Tom Wood? Let me get a beer. That's it.
I'll replenish when we get back, I promise.
Oh, no, trust me. It's all love on the river, man. It's so fun. It's so fun.
It is so fun.
I mean,
excited.
worst case scenario for me.
I'm excited. for
Nothing
you to
like
finally
having
be
a
on the
bunch of
river.
juggalos on the fucking river.
It's so fun,
it
bro.
is so cool.
Yeah, worst case scenario for me, I just bring a change of clothes,
Yeah.
which I will have just in case. Like I'm like, man, if I leave, I'm gonna see
Hell
that
yeah.
bed when I get back to the room. Fuck the shower.
Hell
We're
yes,
I'm gonna
Wills.
get a shower and then I'm gonna fucking take a nap.
Yeah. I'll
But-
drink a beer with you, Swills.
But is he going to float?
I don't think so.
No, but his kid. I met your son last night. I think it was the first time I met him. But I kicked it with him last night. Swills, by the way.
Like
I'll drink
legit.
a beer. I'll drink a beer with you, dog.
Oh,
He's playing
Um,
the gathering or the float. I mean,
What I have noticed,
maybe together.
what I had noticed over the last 3 years that I've been to the float, when y'all come back from the float, y'all just want to pass the fuck out. And then, like last year, I was just like, "This motherfucker sleeping. This motherfucker."
hey, I did not sleep after the
This
float.
motherfucker over here. This motherfucker over here. Over here. I don't know.
Yeah,
One of these motherfuckers.
yeah. Me,
The-
probably me.
The B guy was sleeping. The other guy,
Me,
Yeah.
the other one. There you go. Yeah.
he was just off doing his own little thing.
Dude, I was so fucking high. I was so high.
It's exhausting, bro.
And I was sitting,
tired.
like, I was literally, I was sitting in my chair like, this is fucking fun. I'm glad I came back for this.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't want to hang out. I came back.
Yeah, but see, this time you get to be a part of all that.
To be
the
fair,
whole day of fun.
I came
and then
back.
you could also be tired with us.
I came back.
And then when you say this is worth it, you'll mean it.
Yeah. I
So
came back
when I-
and I saw the fun that you were just talking about, and I was like, "No, there's no fucking way. I'm on
Right.
cloud 9 here, baby. There ain't no fucking way."
I mean,
I'm
I was
going
ready
down."
to drink. I'm the only motherfucker sitting there while everybody passed out. I'm sitting
Yeah.
here fucking drinking like, all right, well, this is fucking dumb. I'm just going to go ahead and stop
I
fucking
I
drinking
saw it,
because
and it
I
was a
don't drink by
buzzkill to me, and I
myself.
was like, "There's no fucking chance. I'm leaving."
Yeah, I mean, I even got up and went for like a little walk, but I also had to take a shit too.
If I'd have known,
I was like, motherfucker,
if I
ain't
would have
moving.
known that you were on that you were like, this is fuck, this sucks, I would have been like, yo, bro, let's go. Like I'd have fucking hit you.
Well.
But it like I think you might have been sleeping. Like
No,
you might.
that was Friday.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
Saturday, I'm talking about after y'all got back from the float because I was already back. And I was back at the merch, sitting in my chair, smoking a cigar, having a beer, and then he came up. You were at the car.
I had because we were weren't we hosting that day? No, we weren't.
No, it was
hosting
Friday.
That was Friday.
Yeah, y'all just got back, and you were doing your own
Dude, I
thing.
was
You were
fucked.
changing clothes and shit. You was, I don't know, you was in and out of the fucking car 1,000 fucking times, and I finally was like,
Dude, I was,
bro, are you okay?
dude, I was
Like
so
you
hot.
are literally in and out of this back seat like 800 times out of the same side on the
Yeah.
passenger side. Like,
Dude, I was fucked.
are you okay? Like, what are you looking for, bro? Like, you need help? Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, I don't think you're good,
Dude,
but
I
all
could-
right.
Dude, I was so high, I was confused. I was like, where is this thing?
I
man?
tried to help you, and you was like, I got it. I
Yeah.
found it. All right. I'm like, okay. And you're still getting in and out of the motherfucker.
yeah.
I'm like, this dude ain't found it.
Charlie's dope, bro.
That was like my ADHD was on 10 because I was so fucking confused for being so high.
I mean,
and
you look
drunk.
like you was on a crack rock, dog.
Bro,
you were in the.
I
you
felt
were in
like
the,
I was on a crack rock.
You literally was in the driver's seat, got out, went around the back side to the passenger side on the back seat passenger
Oh.
side. You got in there, then you got back out, and then you went back into the driver's seat. Then you got back. I mean, this is all like in a matter of like 5 minutes. 20 times you got in the back seat.
I could explain that. I can explain that. See what happened was that a mouse got in there and chewed on my wiring harness. So, like at that time, I was locking the car. Well, I have to put the key in. I have to turn it on to unlock the car because it's got a fucked up electronic system. So, like, I was unlocking the doors, and then I probably locked the door.
Oh no, it opened up every time you went back there.
Well, I know because every time I would go to the driver's
So
seat.
the actuator's fucked up. So you had to keep hitting it, and it kept on opening on you. You were trying to lock
Well,
it.
it wasn't like automatically locking, but it was probably like I got in the driver's side to unlock the door to go around, find what I needed, and then I went back to lock it, and then I was like, "Fuck, I need this," and then I was probably forgetting shit that I was needing, and I was having to go unlock it every fucking time and relock it, and
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I was doing this all fucked up.
when I asked you, like, you need help, you're like, no, I'm good. I got it. I got everything I need. I'm like, all right. I went back up to the merch, like literally across the road, and I just sat in my chair smoking my cigar, just laughing at him. Like, this motherfucker, he got a goddamn thing yet. This motherfucker more fucked up than anybody I've ever seen before in my life.
Bro, I felt great. I was confused. I was confused as fuck. I was like, let's go.
I thought P was fucked up.
Yeah.
Though. I was watching you, and I was like, this is pretty comical right here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was like, that was early as fuck too. Like I just got there like 6 o'clock, and you guys just rolled up around 6:30. And I'm just watching this shit go down. I'm like, I'm doing commentary to myself with this shit. I mean, I was like, I did all I could do is I asked dude if he need help, and he's like, I got it, bro. I'm good. I'm
I
like,
did. I got it.
Yeah, you got it
Yeah.
all right. This shit was fucking. Oh my god, I was fucking laughing my ass off.
Let's see.
That's funny.
I'm like, I should be.
Swills,
recording
make
this
sure
motherfucker.
you got to ask Charlie about his gravy. But yeah, make
Charles
sure
is performing at the
lots.
Oh, okay, so he's performing at the.
Yeah, he's gonna be on Swill's show tomorrow.
So why ain't you coming out to support your boy?
Yeah, did you hear me? I said I met your fucking son last night, motherfucker.
Your son.
I had my phone wrapped in plastic, or I was going to film him. He was up on stage there, thing Armageddon Wildin' with his fucking lazy and crazy shirt on.
All right, I heard somebody say that y'all motherfuckers are weak with this fucking Fago Armageddon. Like nobody mobbed the motherfucking stage. It was literally the VIPs. Did anybody mob the fucking stage last? Or mob the fucking stage?
Absolutely, everybody.
So it must have been a different show.
Security was being
Security.
They were there. It was funny because Orion, well, he wanted to get his kid up there.
I'm
but
giving
it
you
was
some
rough.
dirt. Why ain't you gonna be there with your boy, motherfucker? It's a float. You should be there supporting your boy.
Oh, he wants dirt on his kid.
Well, we ain't gonna give you no dirt on your boy.
Yeah, you have to go to the breakfast.
He seemed really nice, and he was excited about performing at the float and saying hello to me. And he was hanging out with Crenshaw, and I saw him on stage wilding fucking during Fago Armageddon. He decided to stand right in the middle of the stage and go Fago.
I mean, what the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing this weekend that you can't make the goddamn float?
Yeah, you might as well come.
Jesus Christ!
It's
Fucking Jeff.
I think it's the Juggalo event of the year.
It is.
It is. Like not even award related, but like it's
breakfast
like,
Monday morning, baby.
Family ain't for family. That's god damn.
Oh fuck! What happened?
Oh, we're all fucking
Everything's shut down.
What are you talking about?
Oh, on mine. Oh,
I got swirls all around.
Look at that. He look at it. Like,
it done kicked
you
me
said
out.
that. It said swirls all the way around.
My shit's normal.
Oh, my shit kicked me out.
I mean,
I'm still here and you guys are frozen, but the whole screen's here. But I'm still moving.
Oh, nice. If you're frozen down here on me, he's frozen.
That's
I'm
wild,
moving.
bro.
I'm moving down at the bottom.
Well, we're all going to be at Tom Wood's float
Oh,
this motherfucking weekend, y'all. You should go.
We are.
It's
If you
gonna
still
be
hear
sick.
us,
we're going to be back next Tuesday for
Yeah, I guess
Replicon
I'll need to
Radio
come back in.
float recap going down June 24th, Tuesday.
there I'm going.
We're on.
Motherfucking Tuesday.
We're
show.
on Swill's time at that point.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
think-
whoa,
I think
whoa.
we're done. I think
You
the
just
internet's
removed
done.
everyone, and now it's just me.
No, it kicked me out.
I know, but what you like removed it?
I did.
It done kicked me out. I'm all
No,
the way out.
the webs. Look at that. It fucking kicked me out.
Oh wow!
Yeah, no, I didn't do shit.
You did Fago Armageddon. Blah blah blah.
So now they can't even hear Tony or I, huh?
You got 4 other kids. Well, that's all right.
If
Bring
he's
'em.
still in there, they should still be able to hear us.
Yeah.
They're just not going to be
Yeah,
able to
they
see
can
us.
still hear you. It's all connected to mine.
Yeah, you got 4 other kids. Your 4 other kids can't come to the float.
Bring them. P wins. Fatality. Yeah.
he severed that
Yeah,
shit.
he did
quick.
that shit on purpose, dog.
I didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah, he did.
We will see you guys at the motherfucking float. I'm so excited for it. If you don't have
So
tickets,
excited.
get tickets.
Fucking, I
If
want
you're
to
on
see
the
you
fence,
guys
get
there.
off the fence.
I want to see you guys there.
It's the
Goddamn it!
fucking dopest shit
Come
in the
say
world.
hi.
I don't
Buy
even know
tickets
if they
right
can
now.
hear us.
Come
They
hang
can
out
hear
with
us.
us.
I can guarantee you they can hear us.
Okay.
TomWoodFloat.com. Get your tickets right now. You can get them cheaper. Buy them online. Then you have to go. Put it on your credit card. Pay it off.
Fucking do it.
What is it? What's 140 divided by 4?
Whether they accept Klarna?
Probably. I don't know.
Fucking do it.
PayPal credit.
That ain't shit.
$35 for 4 $35 payments. You get
What'd
4
you say?
days.
You could do that and still afford to go to the gathering.
40?
It's $35, right?
46. Divide by 3 or 4?
4.
We'll do 4.
4.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, 4 payments of $35.
Come on, you can.
You're gonna get Replicon Radio doing Pictionary and kickball and God knows what else.
Don't be a bitch.
You're gonna get a fucking float trip. You're gonna get Big Hoodoo, Scum, Light, Motown Rage, Insane Poetry, Smalls One, Class, Ala Zulu, Risk, Tier Diaz, Willie Hayes, Michael Lawless, SON, Bloody Ruckus, Clockwork E, Super Famous Fun Time Guys, Scene Local, Lots, Excessive, Chuckles, Wickedwood, Ice Giant, Big Relic, 40, Matt Boy, Mike Beastie, T-Rand, Scooby Dundee, Mr. Green, Morg Mob, Big Sherm, AZ the Fallen, Dark King, Chloe Kills, Zactotero, Pitch Death, Too Sweet, Singing the Satanist, Tiny Tim, Mattapelli Music, and motherfucking more.
You're gonna get to also see them on stage and float with them and hang out with them
and kick it.
Maybe not 100% of them, but you will get to brush elbows with some of your favorite artists.
You don't even have to have credit for fucking PayPal, D. Shut up. No excuses. All that money you're saving, on being sober, motherfucker, spend it on fucking experiences.
Tom Wood float.
That's right.
Tom Wood, please.
I don't know why I just did. Oh yeah, because LSP is gonna be in there.
Yeah, they're gonna
my
do
brain
that.
was like, L's up.
They're gonna. Oh, you fucking aggressive L right
Yeah.
here.
We love you guys. We'll see you at the float, and we'll
Fuck
see
yeah.
you next Tuesday.
Float.
And remember, if you'd like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Weird to just sit here by myself.
Yeah. Have a good week, y'all. See you at Tom Woods Float if you're going. If not, have a safe week. Be careful out there. Love y'all.
Replicon.
Replicon. Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the Juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the Juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah.